This is the place. They say people come from far, far, far away to find their dreams, chasing down these meteors and comets called dreams in the sky of life.
We're gonna talk about this. Boys, season 2 finale. What's good, Swag? Okay.
What's good?
Talk about the finale tonight.
Yeah, man. Hey, bro, this shit. I don't know. I mean, I think we're both disappointed, right? But
Hey, look, I'm Keto Buck. Everything I said in that reaction, I stand by. I'm fully confident that video. It got a bunch of dislikes, but those
for
was
real,
my opinions. Those was my
yeah,
opinion. Yeah, people hated my shit. It was only 37 likes, 43 dislikes. I mean, whatever.
damn, nigga. What's the comments like? I gotta go in the comment section. All that toxicity.
Look at Dennis, a Dennis nigga. Look at this Dennis.
Dennis K.
Let me know if you can see it. Do I need to zoom in some more?
No. His name Dennis Kellerman. All right, go ahead.
He says, "I can see why they got so many dislikes. You're annoying."
What did you reply? Oh
I
shit.
said, "I can see why I don't care. It's my opinion."
Okay. Just be negative the whole time. That's a great opinion.
And then I
Nigga.
said, and look, and I said this. I said, "How was I being negative when I was laughing and enjoying most of it?" So I guess if I'm laughing, I'm negative. I guess all right. If y'all watching reaction, I was enjoying some of that shit. Some of that shit was generally funny and shit. I was enjoying some of it. I like some of it and I dislike some of it.
And you told him join my life, nigga. Why did see that right there is a conversation ender, my nigga, for these niggas. After you ask them to come on live stream with you, they stop responding.
They're like, what you talking about? Oh, no. But hey, tonight, look, this is for everybody. If anybody has any issue with my boy's critique and want to top in on this discussion, go ahead. This is the time because I'm fully confident in all my opinions from that video. That's just what it is. That video was over an hour long. I had to chop down. I had to edit that motherfucker. And on the first try when I uploaded it, I didn't have to edit it again. First upload. Boom, they took it. Didn't block it or nothing.
I was surprised you even got this one up.
I'm surprised it went up on the first try like that.
Yeah.
Usually those reactions would have got claimed and blocked.
Bro, I recently rewatched the first I binged the first season of The Boys back again.
Yeah.
And the first season is clearly better than me. It's clearly better. I feel like this season, man, I don't know. It kind of digressed in many ways. We'll get into. Did you already start or?
No, we can go ahead and get into it. Look, because I'll say this, right? Because you brought it up in the comments. I'm glad you did. Stormfront got downplayed. Yeah. Homelander, oh my gosh.
Wait, let's go character by character. Should we start with Stormfront?
Yeah. Now let's start. Let's do Maeve. Let's do Maeve. Let's talk about Maeve.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Let's start at Maeve.
This bitch is so fucking annoying. It's like she keep flip-flop. First of all, she is not no hero. She's a villain. Alright, she was doing fuck shit in the first season. You know, she wasn't being sincere to Starlight. You know, when she got raped and all that shit.
Yeah, she was playing along with that stuff. She was like, "Oh, she was girl." I'm like, and what? She got raped. What you mean?
I know. And she was so like, "Oh my god, you're doing this for marketing, right? Good move." I'm like, what the fuck? This bitch, like, bro. It's clear that she was already too far gone. You know, she wasn't Homelander, but she was just far gone in the whole fucking business, corruption, all that shit. She was not no fucking hero. She didn't give a fuck about people.
Yes. Yeah. I agree because if she really cared, she wouldn't be afraid of Homelander like that. Because I'm Keep Buck, Swag. I'm Keep the Buck. Do you think Black Noir is scared of Homelander?
No. Fuck no.
See, look. Even though Black Noir is silent,
show his fucking face? Oh my god, I didn't want them to show his face.
Swag.
But
Even though
we'll get on that.
Black Noir is a silent dude who don't do much, he
Yeah.
ain't no punk. Queen Maeve, she's actual punk, and she gets more screen time than Black Noir. Bro,
What's with their bro? I feel like you know what's funny to me.
what?
They joke about about like so much. You know the 2020 and this inclusion shit, right? This SJW, right?
Yeah,
But then they apply it to their show.
yeah.
It's so
Female,
hypocritical. Yeah, it's so hypocritical to me, man.
oh god, girl power, nigga. Ooh.
Yeah,
Hey,
all that girl.
look. That scene had one cool part when they stomped her out. But other than that, that fight was bullshit.
It wasn't cool. It was funny, nigga. That shit was funny.
It was
But
funny, but that fight
shit, we gotta stick on. We gotta stick on point. Maeve, anyways. Yeah, her
Yeah,
relationship with her
but look,
girlfriend
let me
is.
say the biggest problem with Maeve, right, is that Maeve. Okay, remember in season 2 when Maeve was talking to the Deep, right, and she was like, "Let's take down Homelander," right? So when Starlight and Huey comes to her with the means to take down Homelander and Stormfront, she don't want to help now.
That's what I'm saying. She's a flip flopper.
It was
Flip.
established in episode 5 that she finally wanted to take out Homelander so she can be with her girlfriend, which I have no issue with. Which I feel it because she can't be with a girl if Homelander is alive, because Homelander could at any moment say, "Oh damn, I like your girlfriend now."
I got step off. Yeah. Listen, I'm 10 toes the fuck down, nigga. Fuck, I ain't going no fucking where, nigga. You gotta step the fuck off, nigga, I'm a big bad motherfucking what? Step the fuck off, dog. Woo, pussy. You got it. Fuck is wrong with you, nigga? I don't want no problem. You thought this was sweet, nigga? Come here, nigga.
And kill her.
Yeah. Why is her girlfriend still with her, nigga? Like, leave that bitch. Like, what the fuck?
She been giving her too many chances.
Homelander could have totally called her bluff. Because in that video she has, it doesn't just make Homelander look bad.
She
looks bad as well. Yeah, exactly. So he could have called her bluff, saying, "Bitch, you do this shit and we're both fucked." You feel me? But
because this is the thing. They're both still in the 7. Maeve is in the 7. If Maeve didn't like Stormfront, and we'll get into Starlight in a second because we saw Starlight and Maeve standing right next to Homelander, even though they knew he was still fraudulent. They knew him and Stormfront was fraudulent. They were still standing right there, so they still both want to be in the 7. They will.
I know. I give more credit. I give more credit to Starlight because she was being a spy, doing shit.
Yeah. I give her way more credit. More credit.
But Maeve is like, bitch.
Even though she shouldn't be standing up there with Homelander, she should be exposing him too. But I give her more credit because she was actually putting in work to expose him. Unlike,
I don't know if this is a
Maeve.
I don't know if this is a power or like story, just show issue with the budget. But Maeve, like when it comes to her displaying her power, like at the in the first season, she displayed her power when she like crashed through that truck and shit.
Yeah.
I thought she was pretty. Look, I thought she was almost. Yeah, I'm saying like I felt like she's like almost as powerful as Homelander, right? But we don't ever see her display that shit like no more. And I don't know, her character's just so whack to me, man. She's born, bro. She has the same. She reminds me of Gal Gadot, right? Listen, I'm not trying to disrespect Gal or Wonder Woman. I'm just saying, like when Gal always does that face of like, right?
When she's smiling, she looking all cute and shit.
Yeah, they all. I hate actresses and actors that have the same face that always reuse that dumb. Just they have a same face. They just reuse. She has this dumb face, where she's just like just.
Hey, look, let's look at some Queen Maeve photos and see.
It's that resting bitch face, man. I hate that shit.
You are right though. She has that consistent resting bitch face.
Yeah, it's that shit. Yeah, right there with Homelander behind her. That stupid ass face. Go up. Homelander's right behind her. That dumb. You see that shit? That's exactly what I'm talking about. She's always has that face, man. That shit's stupid. Shit.
But look. Let me say this: the biggest reason I got heat with Maeve is because how they used her character. Look, I'm not going to try and make sense of how she randomly showed up out of nowhere to that fight. We know she can't fly, because if she can fly, she wouldn't need Homelander to fly all the people out the plane if she can fly, right? So if she can't fly, That's pretty much proven. Somehow she got there lickety split, and then she just starts helping them fight Stormfront out of nowhere. I don't know who. She randomly got there, swag. That's whatever. But they used her as a plot device to cut Homelander with that plane shit. And this, look, I like Homelander. I still like Homelander. He's still the best character. Homelander and Stormfront, they was the characters for me. But for them to use her,
Man,
and they keep on using her as using her as one of those characters to cut Homelander like that using evidence. Homelander, we got this evidence against you, bruh. Homelander is the Omega powerful evil Superman.
how she even get that video?
Right.
Did the plane?
No, dude, no, swag. Remember when the Deep went into the water?
Yes.
He found a camera.
That makes no.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
The Deep went into the water, found a camera from what?
How is it
maybe
still
a year
functional?
ago, a month ago, whenever when season 2 takes place. The camera was in ocean for a long time. It's
How
clearly
is this?
damaged.
What the fuck?
And then the Deep comes out of nowhere talking about, Maeve, I got this camera with evidence on it for you to take out Homelander. I'm like, wait a minute.
This shit is so stupid.
Out of all that wreckage, you find the camera? Whatever.
It wasn't even a wait. Was it? I forget. Was it a camera or a cell phone?
It was a camera.
It was a camera. So this little girl pulled up a whole fucking camera, nigga, a whole YouTube fucking vlogger shit. Instead of recording, it wasn't even a cell. Make that shit realistic, man. Come on now.
Bro, it was still working. Look.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Why is it, nigga? It was in the water. All that compartment, all that shit should be damaged, and nigga, it shouldn't be working at all.
Everything.
That makes no sense.
SD card should be damaged. It shouldn't be able to turn on.
That makes no
Being
sense.
in the ocean like that, submerged for that long, that camera should have been destroyed, damaged. SD card damaged, the memory effed up. You can't even plug nothing into it and turn it back.
The shit should have broken in half, my nigga. That altitude, falling at high speed like that, that explosion, everything should have been decimated. The fuck? But it's cool.
What's some other Queen make? Look, Swag, I'm keep a buck. In my honest opinion, I wish they could just kill off her. I wish they could just kill off her character because she
I'ma keep it a
doesn't
buck.
do nothing, bro. She doesn't do nothing. She hasn't done nothing tight.
Keep Butcher, Homelander.
Oh yeah,
everybody
keep
else,
Butcher.
everybody else can die.
We'll get to beat Butcher soon, but keep Butcher. Butcher and Homelander. The guy who played Butcher, his acting chops this episode, that was some emotional shit. Homelander and Butcher, as far as the acting, they went in this episode. This finale, they went in.
Yeah.
But yeah, look, Maeve is useless. Kill her off. She I
mean that's really it.
She doesn't do nothing tight. She doesn't do nothing tight.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes not doing shit is what determines you to be a bad character. You feel me? Y'all might say, but she's not really in the show that much. Exactly, nigga. And she's like the second most powerful on the team. Right? And she used to date Homelander. They could have gone so far with this shit, right? They could have made her relationship with Homelander kind of like he had with that old lady before he killed her. What was her name? You remember her name?
I know what you're talking about.
Like the mother figure.
The breast milk lady. I know what you're talking
about. They could have had the relationship be like
still well.
Yeah, still well. Homelander could have had like a relationship with her, right, and be like one of the few people he actually cares about, and then see that shit digress slowly over time, right? Them trying to use Maeve as a bargaining chip, or even Maeve herself, right?
Yeah,
Maeve could have been like the last beacon of hope for Homelander, right? Trying to steer him down the right path. You feel me? And when Maeve dies, right? And Homelander loses it.
When they set up it was clearly her and Homelander dated, but it seemed like it was Homelander looked at it as all for show. Because look, he kind of did want to just keep a grasp on her, but he didn't fully love her like that.
Yeah. Oh, can I add like a little thing too? I just want to add, bro. This is a whole show. This is season 1 and season 2.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is the thing I hate the most about this show. Every time something dramatic happens in the plot, VOT, right, the company, right, this billion-dollar fucking trillion-dollar company, right, that provides fucking hardware, entertainment, and all this product and substance around the world, right? It's basic, nigga. It's basically Disney / Apple, whatever, Amazon, all that shit. Every time something dramatic happens in the plot, they always release these dumb fucking videos of these dumb movies. And it's so stupid. Like, the quality is so trash. I'm like, nigga, this high billion-dollar company is releasing this fucking geek in his basement meme creating type fucking content. This shit is nigga, when Starlight got raped, they created that dumb video with the Deep, right?
Yeah.
Saying Starlight. They made a movie. Starlight got raped, right? Fight for women, right? And that editing shit was so trash, bro.
It was derpy. It was derpy.
And
I know what you mean. It was dirt because
even when the Butcher got that got Stillwell, right?
Yeah.
When Homelander killed Stillwell. Remember that video they released after that shit? They got that bootleg Butcher actor. They created a scene.
Yeah, it made a fake scenario of the
and even in season 2, bro, when what's his face? Stormfront was creating those memes to go against Homelander. Their shits were trash, bro.
Yeah, those memes was trash. I don't know why Homelander was getting
and look at that, nigga. Do these niggas live in 2004? Like, nigga, who does cat memes anymore? None of it. Like, those memes are so trash and not clever in the slightest. But
yeah, and look, that's why I agree. I don't have no issue with the memes, but the memes were not like clever.
I know, but it's just big plot moments, my nigga. They always make a fucking TV show, a movie.
Terrence in here, y'all. Was good.
Yo, what up, y'all?
Hold on. Oh, by the way, Swag, that I'm pretty sure that was the point for those scenes to be dirty. It's like the DBZ shit when they were replaying after Cell got killed. That they had that little replay of the guy with figurine heads. I think the point was that it's supposed to be low quality and stupid.
Wait, I'm talking about the movies they create. They created a literal movie about Stormfront's journeys and shit. I'm pretty sure superhero movies they create, that shit is low quality. That shit's supposed to be.
I'm pretty sure it was to be satire. That the satire.
What point are we addressing?
I'll say this about the episode when they was making the movies. When they had that shit with me,
bro, those movies look like they were made by Andy when he was back in high school and shit.
Bro, that's the.
Look, let me say
they did that on purpose.
That's on purpose, my guy.
I don't think it's on purpose.
That was
it is.
The satire of that scene was that it was a low quality film. That's a satire.
Yeah.
No. Us as a viewer and what the show and creators are trying to portray to us is satire, funny. But in the show itself, in the universe, where people are like, if I'm in the boys' universe and they release a movie like that, I'm like, so Vought released this shit. This shit looks trash.
Swag. The purpose of that was satire for the audience.
I know for the audience, but I'm going deeper into the show, and it's like,
it's like DBZ. Exactly like I said, that low quality people with figurine heads portraying the Cell incident is the exact same thing.
Bro, that's anime, and like, nigga, that does.
I mean, it's the same.
Anime multiple times. It breaks the fourth law, my nigga. Like,
I mean, that's a trope in a lot of shows that they'll replay something how it didn't actually happen. It happened in Game of Thrones with the play. It happened in Avatar with the play. Well, they'll retell something for the audience that didn't see what actually happened, and it's very low budget.
Right.
I know, but that's like
100.
Those scenarios, that's why I say context matters, because those scenarios make sense. You feel me? For example, with the play, obviously the play in Avatar, that shit would be low budget because it's a play, nigga. It's like, how much materials and shit can they use? But this shit is a fucking nigga. This is a blockbuster. They're creating blockbuster movies.
Well, I mean,
this shit.
I mean, I got it for the context. I thought it made perfect sense. I got what they were doing.
Yeah, look. I knew them whack ass movies and shit that was making us a joke. Cause look, in episode 5, right? Episode 5, man, that first movie they showed, when that first scene when Maeve and that lesbian girl. Bro, that shit was derpy and funny as shit. What did the girl say? What did the girl say? She no. Maeve said something like, "I'm not as powerful as you. I wish I had the confidence to say I'm gay." I'm like, bro.
Yeah, no. The A train scene was legit as fuck. Like that
Bruh,
shit had to be
bruh.
done.
Hey, bro. Terrence, they had a fake homeland. He wasn't even talking to the real homeland.
but
All
it's
right, are we
because
done with
A
Maeve?
train.
Wait, y'all, Terrence and Shabrizi, y'all
Oh
should
yeah,
share your
yeah.
thoughts
Let
on
Terrence and
Maeve.
Shabuzi go on Maeve, and then we'll move
Oh,
on to the next
Okay,
character that I
okay.
got issue.
You go ahead first. I'll go after you.
okay, for sure. Garbage, weak, awful. I mean, this is how I feel about most of the seven not interesting characters. I feel like her storyline with Elena was very drawn out for no reason. You're a lesbian, you have to hide her from Homelander. Cool. You're a bad person. I'm like, bro, they don't. There's no meat there. It's like I went back in season one where they introduced. Oh, she's not as bad as she thinks. She's also scared of Homelander. He's making her do stuff. I thought they were going to elaborate on it in a more detailed kind of flashback or something, but it's not. No, he just killed some guy who tried to hit on her. Is that it? I'm like, bro.
Yeah, that shit is better in the comments. Like, I'm not gonna spoil, but
Yeah, I read
I'm just gonna say they clearly show in the comics like how Homelander forces her to do stuff. You know, like how she literally has no choice or else she'll
that.
fucking die. But
Team
in this
Poseidon,
show,
I
it's
didn't
like,
like that
bitch.
either.
Yeah,
That
I
in
shit
this
mean,
show,
was
it's
like,
like
derpy.
you could
the
have
way
left a long time ago. It's like,
she's so it's to me she's very bland. The only time where she matters is when she's helping one of the main characters survive. I can't I do think I don't know if you already talked about it. The end scene where she and Kimiko and Starlight, nigga, that added 20 years to my life when they curb stomped Stormfront. That shit added 20 years to my life.
that shit was
I
funny.
was so exhilarated. Oh my god.
They
That
said
Nigga,
we
they fucking mollywop stomped her
that
shit.
shit gave me life, my nigga. That shit gave me life. Oh my god, bro.
they
But
said
Okay.
trick. We did.
Now listen, us watching it, it was hilarious, funny, exciting, all that
Yeah,
shit.
it was funny.
But
It was
in
funny.
the show, again, in the show, in terms of superheroes and their power sets and everything, that shit was trash.
well, I mean, that's okay. That's an actual. That's not a movie scene. For what they gave us, when we compared to other superhero shows, it was low budget. It wasn't that well filmed, but it like
Nigga, that scene could have fooled me. If you told me that was a superhero show, that shit could have fooled
oh,
me.
like for
That's
example,
the scene where they downplay Stormfront's power level too.
They
it's
downplayed everyone in that scene.
it's less grand. It's not grand at all, but the impact is there.
How does her? You know what's weird to me? Like, so her lightning can kill niggas.
Can't believe
You know,
stop. Don't try to make sense. Oh.
her storm can kill her. Like lightning can kill niggas, right? In some scenes, but in some scenes it just doesn't do any damage at all. Like niggas don't even have burnt marks on their clothes and shit. It's like how weak is that lightning?
Swag. Her lightning did more damage to that missile silo, to that little thing with the missiles where they had the car at, than the other people.
I
I
have no
know,
idea.
but
I don't know if they said. I don't know if she can controls her lightning. I don't know if she sets to kill. But when she was hitting Starlight and Kimiko, I'm like, all right, they're supers. But
I
then
mean,
when
what's the point of leaving them alive?
I mean,
Hold up. Let me get on Queen Maeve when you guys are
Oh
done.
yeah.
oh,
Go
okay.
ahead.
Yeah, go ahead, Terrence. We don't want to let you say. Go ahead, Terrence.
All right. So like, before I get into Queen Maeve, I want to say I do love this show a lot.
I like it
Now
too.
with that, Queen Maeve to me
I
is
like it.
it's like okay, Queen Maeve is just a wannabe Wonder Woman. Like
Bootleg.
the entire seven, with the exception of Stormfront, who's based on Storm, the rest of them are based on the Justice League, like weaker versions of those characters, and it's meant to be so. But like,
Well,
in
actually,
the
no,
in,
don't. That's false. Stormfront was actually male in the comments.
no,
She's not. She's
I know that the character is male in the comics. I haven't read the comics. Like, I
No, he's saying
understand.
word like what
they're
she.
yeah.
No, I'm talking
He's
about the
based on
power. I'm talking about.
Shazam. I know. He's based on Shazam. They just swapped her with a female, so now niggas can
Right,
think it's
but like
Storm.
I understand that, but it's like the way that her powers are depicted are more like Storm to me. So, but the rest of the seven though, they're very clearly Justice League. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
Yeah.
Homelander, Superman, A Train is the Flash, the Deep is Aquaman, Black Noir as Batman. Like that shit is clear as day.
Oh! I
So
forgot to say, K-Dot, keep the deep. Butcher, Homelander, and the deep. I like the deep. But yeah, continue.
You like the deep, nigga?
No. Wait. Shabuzi, I'll say
so
this. Shabuzi, I'll say this real quick. They hold the deep, bro. I'll say this real quick. They wasted our time the whole season showing us him going through his whole little redemption thing with the church.
Wait, let him finish though on Maeve.
Go ahead, Terrence.
So with Maeve, I was like, she has some of the most boring arcs in the entire show. Because I'm like, all she does is go around moping. She's scared. She just goes like, okay, I need to go be with my girlfriend, but I'm gonna be scared of Homelander. But then I want to take him out. But she don't really follow up on the shit that she says. Like she's a very sit in the corner with the tissue box, inconsistent character. And I was like, look, I don't care about Queen Maeve. She's supposed to be based on Wonder Woman. That's what it looks like to me. But yet she's not even like 20% as cool as that character. Like, as powerful as she is, they don't have her doing much. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about Queen Maeve. Like, get her off the screen. That's how I felt every time I saw that character. You know, so even when you get to like the end, when you have her, Kimiko, and Starlight stumping out Stormfront, I didn't care that she was there because she's not a character that I'm interested in. So just to me, it was just like, okay, you did something, but that should have been a moment where I was cheering that she was there, but I was more interested in what Kimiko and Starlight were doing. I was like, fuck, wannabe Wonder Woman. I don't give a shit about her.
Oh yeah, I agree. They could have given her another like story plot. Like they could have utilized her character better. Like I said, the whole relationship with Homelander, instead of her having a gay, girlfriend and shit, and just always being sad.
I mean, for me, I was okay with the whole her being them using her being gay as a story thing because Homelander was using that as leverage. Well, no, her whole thing was she didn't want the world, the public to know, because then they was going to publicize their relationship, and we seen what they was doing, trying to turn her girlfriend into a dyke and shit.
Right, like, but see, I have no problem with that though.
No, you
right?
You got to be a feminine one. They was trying to, make a cliche lesbian couple and shit, and try.
I don't have a problem with that. It's just I guess my issue, if you want to phrase it like that, is more of that the character was boring. I'm like, you cannot.
Yeah, she is boring.
Yeah. You cannot present a character to be similar to Wonder Woman and have her be that fucking whack. That's not good. It's like, what the fuck were you?
Man, thinking? I don't think we should compare any of these characters to the Justice League. Otherwise, they all become extremely trash. But
that's true. But it's just because my knowledge of the DC characters, like when I see them, I think of those characters automatically. It just happens. But at the same time, I'm not necessarily holding them to those standards. It's just like, I'm like, oh, okay, I see what they did here. And, they're supposed to be their own characters, but the influences are clearly there. So I can't ignore it.
Yeah, and look, I'll be honest. Like all the characters I expected when we first saw the 7, right, and we saw season 1, I already said who was whack. A-Train, Deep, who else? Pretty much it, right? And I was like, I expect more from Homelander, Maeve, Black Noir. Like I expect more from them. Deep and A-Train, we know they whack. We know they whack. We know why they whack.
Why y'all hate Deep so much?
Damn, Kata, you sounded like my parents there for a second when they talked to me. We expected more from you, Terrence. I'm like, man, like,
hey, bro, I'm not trying to bring back no memories, but I just expected more from me, and I didn't get that. Because
move on from this. Okay.
Yeah, and look, this is the last thing I'll say about Maeve. Just like we all said earlier, the only tight thing she did in season 1 was stop a truck. I think from that point then on, and she didn't do nothing else. Her character should have been written off the show. She didn't do nothing cool. If you ain't doing nothing, I don't care about your character. You're a waste of space.
I think in terms of us, she can be written off because she doesn't add much, but I think she shouldn't because I think there's a difference between does and should. She should add a very important layer to the show, but she doesn't.
Yeah, she doesn't. She's just there.
Yeah, she's just there.
The way they're portraying it is that she does. but she doesn't. Yeah.
Yeah, she's now going to be plot device to cuck Homelander in season 3.
Yeah.
She's going to
So
be
let's
cucking.
move on to someone else.
Wait, but before that, I want to finish saying that what? Yes, this is the difference between impact and grandness. The what was it called? The season finale, that little end fight with Stormfront. It wasn't grand at all. That shit looked low budget. Shit looked like a TV show.
Bro, that shit.
But in terms of the impact and how it felt, A plus, my nigga, because compared to a show like Game of Thrones, which was extremely grand, high budget, looks amazing, it feels like a big series finale, but then you lead up to them killing Cersei and the impact was awful. I'd prefer something like the book. Like, that's what I said. When they killed Stormfront...
That's season 8, though. The previous season in Game of Thrones had lots of impact.
But I'm talking about, like, them killing a whole hated character. I'm talking about Stormfront versus Cersei. The way that...
Stormfront, I would not compare that.
So, like, when I was watching it, I was just like, when they were killing Stormfront, I was thinking about Game of Thrones, like, this is how you kill a hated character. Yes, it's not as grand, but I don't care about none of that lights and action shit. If you kill them in a way that satisfies her, if you kill her in a way that satisfies me through all the bullshit I've had to deal with this character, I'm happy. They did the way they.
Why y'all hate Stormfront that much?
No, Stormfront.
Yo, I love Stormfront. What the fuck?
I love Stormfront, but she's a hated character. I love to hate her, like Cersei.
I
don't hate her at all.
I'd be cheering
I kind of like her. Look, my favorite character now is Homelander and Stormfront.
I'll be honest, yo, Shabuizi, I completely disagree. I think her death was not as bad as Cersei, but it was bad because they killed her in a bad way.
No, they only killed her in a bad way because it wasn't grand. But in terms of how
I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about first of all, they did a disservice to her power. They depowered her.
Well,
and second of all, she should have lasted until at least season 3. Like, nigga, we didn't really get enough of her.
Why?
Yeah, no, wait, no, because
they said she's not dead. They're holding her.
But I mean,
they have her locked up.
But I, in terms of you saying she should have lasted to season 3, I feel like that's subjective because you like her as a character. But in terms of
no, but just because she has so much to offer, that's what I'm saying.
But I mean, I don't think she really has much more. They in that episode, they outed her to the world. So everything that she had in terms of being a big character, in terms of her, that's why the last episode.
Stormfront did a lot though. Let's be real.
Wait, Terrence, let me go because Shabuizi, you brought it up.
Okay.
Look, one of my earliest theories was that this season, Homelander and Stormfront at the end was going to go full Injustice, Superman, and take over the world and shit. Homelander was going to say, freak the public's opinion. I'm going to run all this shit. I don't care about these people. I'm about to be the law. I'm about to be the judge, jury, and executioner, right? And, because I thought Stormfront was going to bring that out of him because that's what she wants. She wants to kind of rule this shit. She wants to cause us genocide and shit, just run shit, right? And then they don't even go that route because she was clearly trying to take him that route. She was trying to take him that route, and then they didn't even explore that. Didn't even do it because
but you said Homelander though, right?
I understand that last season the villains won. This season they wanted the heroes to win, but I'll keep it a buck. I don't know how many seasons they stretching the show to, but let the villains win a little bit more.
Homelander is mentally weak. Number one. Number two, Stormfront. Her flaw is that she gets too relaxed and she overlooks certain details that come to bite her in her ass later.
So, Daddy MSK.
I feel like
I just want to say I can't stay too long tonight because I gotta get up at like 5 in the morning. So I just want to say, hope you guys have a good night. Sorry I couldn't be on too long, but see you guys on Tuesday, okay? Just want to say, drop by, say hi. Just want to drop by, say hi. See you guys in a bit. See you guys.
Peace.
Tomorrow, be on your stream.
Bro, I want to say something about Stormfront, right?
Real quick. I was gonna say that I feel like the heroes this whole show have been losing so far, and this is the first time they got a real W. Like, I feel like so far at every turn, they tried to out the Supes. That didn't work because they lost all of their witnesses, and then everything went on the street side. They tried to kill. Yeah, they try to kill the Supes undercover. Their identities got outed, and now they're wanted fugitives. They try to have a Supe inside that they can help him, and then Starlight got outed too. I feel like they've been taking L's, and the
Bro,
end
one of them has to die.
Shaweezy, I'll be
bro.
honest.
They've
I
been
kind of
dodging
question
bullets too long.
Shaweezy, I kind of question the boys' abilities. They killed only one super on the 7, and that was Huey killed Translucent, and he wasn't even part of the team.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
what W's do they have on their record?
That fool's a bitch.
Bro,
I don't like him.
the boys are the Supes.
The boys, like the team.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They don't have
they
any
don't have no record of doing anything like.
Yeah, that's what I mean. This is the first time.
Like K-Dot, man, let me tell you this, K-Dot. When you getting strangled by Black Noir, if you could say something to get him to halt, and then he gets a phone call, I'm like, to me, that's a W in itself. That you didn't get wrecked right then and there.
Terrence, look,
that's what I'm saying, Terrence. Some of these niggas be surviving like.
That's still. But the problem was Edgar didn't even try to check in that moment if the evidence Butcher had was even correct.
Well, that's why he said, "How do I know?" Remember, he said, "How do I know?" But see, look, that they had that moment where he asked him, "Well, how do I know?" And he's like, "You're just gonna have to take my word." It's like, due to the fact that Stan Edgar is so intelligent, he knew, like, hey, if there's even a 2% chance that this motherfucker's telling the truth, there's no way I can let this get out. And besides, with the resources that they have and how they're constantly watching, if anything, they can always get them later. That's how he took it.
And
he's a guy that is very comfortable.
And they could. I'm just saying. I'm questioning Storm. I have to question Edgar and Black Noir in that moment because they should have made sure if their information was even correct because he just gave up and just went.
But at the same time, though, I get it because they even stressed later in the season that they can't take a chance because we learned how important Ryan was to Edgar because they're trying to Clark Kent Ryan. They're trying to he's the contingency plan. They're trying to raise him to be Superman. They're trying to raise him to be the good Homelander. So if Homelander goes AWire, they have something they can use against him. So he's gonna
need a whole lot of training, though. He's gonna need a whole lot of training because Ryan is a bitch.
That takes away from the show to me, bro. I'm sorry.
That's why they said Becca was essential because him growing up with the mother was the clear difference between him and Homelander because Homelander was raised by doctors.
Terrence, Shabuzi, let me get this donation real fast from MSK. MSK says, "Sorry, got to wake early. Wish I can be on. I'll make it up to you, bro. Homelander sounds like my dad. The white, good looking, and leaves."
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, and Ryan is more.
But here's the thing, though. Ryan is too weak. He needs to have a balance. Like, Becca, she made him soft. I think that there should be another person there to teach him how to be tough. Because that will be the difference.
Terrence, you want to know who? Butcher.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. It was
Butcher's one of my favorite characters, though. But Butcher's like he gets too aggressive, and I think that's problematic.
No. I think Butcher and Homelander are both aggressive individuals, right? But I take Butcher's aggressiveness over Homelander's aggressive nature.
Of course,
I would have rather if you had to put me in a room in a jail cell with either Homelander or Butcher, I'm gonna kick it with Butcher. Even though they both douchebags, they both pricks, I'm gonna kick it with Butcher.
I feel like Butcher's a douchebag, but he also tries to do the right thing. He just kills people who gets in his way of doing the right. I feel like Butcher's just he's a harder Punisher. I don't think he's a bad person. He's
tough love. He's tough love, but
more like a sympathetic Punisher. But yeah, like
even though, sorry about that.
Yo, yeah, I like Butcher actually. I like his whole motivation with Becca, about Homelander. But I'm starting to question it. I'm not gonna lie.
Look,
the whole rape thing with her and shit. But
let me.
I'm glad she died. I don't care.
The whole Homelander raped her here and shit like that. I'm starting to doubt that.
I mean, I was thinking that it was a lie too until she said it out of her mouth, and I'm just like, I'm wondering. I'm not gonna spoil. I'm wondering if it go the comic route. I don't think so. But
wait,
they're not going the comic route. You know why, my nigga? Because they revealed Black Noir's face. Why did he do that shit? That shit pissed me off, man.
Okay, but wait a minute, because now that you guys mentioned the comic, like I don't know if this is true or not because I haven't read it, but like
don't spoil it.
Don't it's not worth to mention it. All right.
Put it in the group, in the chat, like in the live chat.
All right.
I mean, but like I feel my thing is that with Ryan, I do feel like Ryan is soft personally, but they showed him a Stro in terms of power. Ryan is gonna be stronger than Homelander because we saw as him as a kid, his heat vision just did a lot more damage than I've seen Homelanders do, and he's a lot younger. Like this nigga.
No, Shaweez, I'll say this about Homelander's heat vision. Homelander guys, so I think he can control it better. Ryan, when he did it, it was out of anger. It was like Man of Steel.
But Kato, I think he's just saying we can obviously tell Ryan's going to be the contender to go against.
Yeah, no, I know, I agree. I'm just saying.
But that's the thing, bro.
I'm saying Homelander knows how to control the frequency of his laser vision.
Doesn't that take away from the show for y'all though?
He can control the frequency. He can dilate it if he got to. He knows how to control it to go.
I put it in the chat, y'all.
I definitely
doesn't that take away from the show for y'all though? Like the whole thing about the boys, right? It's what if you have a world with evil superheroes running it, right? And the top dog is an evil nigga. How would the humans, combat that situation? How would the public?
Well, no,
all that shit.
Swag.
Now you're adding a good superhero to beat the bad superhero. It just
because my nigga, that's the first.
Swag. Can you look in the chat and see if that shit is
Well, first, I think that's the only way that they'll be able to beat the boys. It's a different argument. And second, Ryan's like 10. Like by the time that they'll be able to defeat the superheroes, I think Ryan will still be a kid. Like the whole point is that if the boys fail, Ryan is the end game last wall.
Terrence, you can say it.
Yeah, go ahead and say it. Yeah. That's no.
Yeah, because when you were mentioning Queen Maeve, I just was looking at different stuff and the whole. There's supposed to be some character that within the comics, like he does a bunch of comic books on the Seven. And in the comic books, like he was doing stuff with Queen Maeve and giving her information. Maybe they will introduce him in season 3 and it will be revealed that, maybe Queen Maeve has been getting some info that way.
Maybe, but I doubt it because, Deep was her resource to get the tape, but we'll see.
You guys, let me get the Swag before you go. Let me get the HE Squeezy's donation real quick. He said $5 from Squeezy. Said love the content K-Dot playing catch up right now because I have no clue what y'all talking about. Squeezy, go binge the boys right now. If you want to leave, it's all good. Go binge that show.
Yeah, I think me, Shabrizi, and K-Dot are the only one who read or just seen the comic, right? But they've
I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I just like I don't know
the end game of it all.
I haven't read it, but I know the important parts.
I know the important parts.
Yeah, but they've definitely took some stuff off, like for the better, but they've also changed a lot of things for the worse, in my opinion.
Really,
if niggas are getting mad at Stormfront, right, and this season the boys were being it's too racist, it's too gory, it's all to this shit. My nigga, y'all shouldn't read the comics because
how do you feel about this? Like, I have a friend.
Yeah, I think
the show is better than the comics.
Was just picking when to be offended. That shit made no sense. Like,
I don't think anybody.
How do you guys feel about that? Like, I have a friend. She said,
"Nigga, I'm just saying, babies literally get eaten in the comics."
Wait, say that again, Terrence.
That shit is crazy.
Wait, Terrence.
No, I said Terrence. I have a friend. Like, she read the different boys' comic books. And I asked her, how does she feel about the show? She said, "Oh, I love it. I think it's better than the comics." I was like, "Really?" Because that just never happened. So I was like, "I don't."
Homelander is better than the comics. Yes.
Okay.
I think
he has more charisma. In the comics, he's more of a childish, like,
okay.
I don't
boy,
think that,
like man child. But
I don't know about getting offended personally. I think that when it comes to a character like Stormfront, you root for her because she's a good villain, but you also root against her because she's racist. Like, you don't want a racist to survive.
Yeah, I do. I do too.
Nigga, Homelander's a fucking rapist. No.
Right? So-called. Shaweezy, what I'm saying is
that's the exact same thing, Swag. Like, niggas want home. By the end of the day,
Shaweezy, you're mistaken. Niggas love Homelander, but they hate Stormfront.
Wait, Swag.
Talk about those niggas.
I'm talking about just us here. we love Homelander, but at the end of the day, I think everybody wants Homelander to be defeated by the end of the day because he's not.
No.
I don't want him to be.
So, Weezy, you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy?
I don't want him
This
to be
season
defeated.
This season 2 made me look at Homelander a completely different way, my nigga. I really genuinely felt like he cared about his son, and his son was the only thing
I like that
keeping him
moment
sane.
in the cabin. I did. I like that
Yeah,
moment.
his son was the only thing keeping him sane and human in this show. And this season 2, he wasn't even doing evil shit like that, bro. Let's keep it a buck.
Hey,
This nigga was way more.
Hey, my nigga, for sure. Hitler cared about people too. I don't care. This nigga needs. By the end of the show,
but he's a fictional character, though. I don't.
No, I'm saying in comparison. Like, I get you have relationships. I get there's human parts of you that people are able to latch onto. But I love Homelander. But I know by the end of the show, I want that nigga dead.
Okay, but here's the thing, though. I remember.
Bro, you know how many niggas kill niggas and then turn good?
All right, relax.
Let me tell y'all this real quick, because
it happens in Naruto all the time.
Loving facts. That's a fact.
Hold on. Let me tell y'all this real quick. Some humans got mad at me because they're like, "What? Why are you cheering for Thanos? He's the bad guy." I'm like, first of all, Thanos is fake. I can cheer for whoever the fuck I want. Like,
yes.
they took it so seriously. Like, okay, well, I guess you also hate him too, right? I'm like, no.
So, boys, you're telling me?
Cool.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, but fuck.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Yeah. So no. I'm just saying, like, I just thought Thanos and Homeland, I think they're cool characters. It's like,
no, that's what I'm saying. I love Homelander as a character.
So, Weezy, you're telling me after one act,
character in this show.
You told me if after a couple acts of evilness, right? You can't come back from that. You can't.
Why do you do this, Swag? Why do you downplay this? Why do you do this? Why are you downplaying stuff? This is not a couple acts.
Wait. Let me say this real quick.
My nigga.
Wait.
I don't care if you rape a girl one time, you're a rapist. Like, what are you doing?
Oh, hold on. Okay, you're right. Listen. Wait.
Let's get to that.
Hey.
Wait. Swag, let me start it off.
No. Alright, you go. Fine, you go. Fuck.
I'm gonna say this. Remember these specific people: Starlight, Stillwell, Maeve, and Becca. Right? If you notice in the show, why doesn't Homelander use sex to overpower Stillwell, Starlight, and Maeve? But for Becca, he rapes her though. I'm just saying if Homelander's
weak.
That's inconsistent. Why would he rape Becca, but he doesn't use rape on Starlight,
not only
Maeve,
that,
and Stillwell too?
Well,
not only that, K-Dot, not only that, but the nigga said himself he didn't rape her. He said she came on to me, my nigga. If Homelander is this evil dude, right? He's psychopath, all this, and he's trying to, make Butcher hate him in that scene. Why would he lie and say she came on to me? Wouldn't he say, yeah, I raped her, nigga, and start talking crazy?
Well, I mean, rape is defined in different ways, and
he said she came on to me.
No, that's what I'm saying. To be fair, a lot of rapists say that, bro. A lot of rapists say she came on.
Okay, no, let's not do that. Come on, that's not.
I mean,
no.
Can we be fair about this? Can we be fair? Look,
I think Homelander understands consent.
If we're going on, I don't. He was raised in a lab. I don't think he. I think if there's anybody that doesn't understand consent, it'd be the nigga raised in a lab.
Can we be fair about this? That Becca can't fight back in the way that the members of the Seven can.
I was just gonna say that, bro. Like Starlight and Maeve are supers. Becca is not, and he cared about Stillwell in a way, and when he did it, he killed her. We saw that.
I know, but he wanted to smash Stillwell too.
I'm just saying the way she left that room, my nigga, like
he wanted to have power over Stillwell too.
Crying and shit.
He wanted some power over her because he was getting mad that she was making decisions without him too.
Bro, the way Becca left that room, she didn't even seem like. Nigga, I felt like she should have left like crying and devastated, but she just left like
shit was cool. JJ, this spoilers. We talking the finale. This spoilers.
That's why I said rape is defined a different way. Like she could have been into it at first, and then in the middle she's like, "Stop," and he's still doing it. That rape is
okay. First off, if that's true, my nigga, then Becca's fucking trash. Becca cheated on her nigga.
Well, I mean, that's not that rape is defined in so many different ways. It doesn't just.
I know, but I understand. Doesn't that make her look bad if she's like, "Yeah, let me fuck you"? But then in
the then she got scared.
And then you go to Butcher, and say he raped me. How does that make her? How does that make Homelander seem? How does that?
Because technically, in that situation, that would still be rape.
Nigga, context matter. If she came out to him and she said, "Let's have sex,"
Swag. That's
and
why
then he didn't want to stop.
you didn't listen when I said rape is defined in so many different ways. Even if you say yes at first, if you say no in the middle, and he
That's what I'm
doesn't
saying.
stop,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
that is rape.
That's not how she made it look like, bro.
No,
She
but
should have said,
I'm saying we don't know exactly how it went down, but it could have went down in so many different ways, and where Homelander can't read the situation, and he ended up raping her.
I don't.
Like,
But Butcher, hey, but if that's true, the whole she wanted to have sex with him, but then she wouldn't stop. Why didn't she say she cheated on Butcher? When she's talking to Butcher, why didn't she say so? I was cheating on you, and then he raped me, and he didn't want to stop. So now I'm
Because Butcher
Yeah,
would have
because
tossed her
that's
ass
the
off
thing.
that bridge that day.
I wanted her to go into detail about what happened. Like tell Butcher like what the freak happened in
saying
that room
someone,
for
bro.
3 hours.
I don't think
It
you
was in that
understand, my
room for
nigga.
3 hours.
Saying someone raped me, saying someone raped me. You're not thinking of the different. You're just thinking of
Right.
someone,
Yeah, come
a
hop in
man
on
overpowering a woman.
Twitter
I'm
DM.
talking
But yeah,
about
but most of these characters are cowards though. They're not gonna come out and just say a
Swag.
lot of stuff.
I'm talking about in terms of what we see. We don't know exactly how it went down. I'm saying you cannot judge Becca and say she's lying because you have this idea of how rapists are gonna go.
I didn't. That's not why I'm saying that.
Bro,
I'm
you're
saying
saying no, wait. You said that
It's
she
just
didn't
kind of
come out,
fishy to me.
you said she didn't come out crying.
Wow.
She didn't come out crying this and that. She didn't do all this. She said I cheated on, but I'm saying rape can go many different ways where maybe she came onto him at first, but it can still end up being rape.
I'm saying
Hey,
what I'm saying. Let me explain what I'm saying. I'm saying innocent until proven guilty, and these are the factors that add to that. These are the evidence to add to that argument. First, Homelander saying he did not rape her. She came on to me. Second, the way she came out of that room. You feel me? Just things like these.
but okay. So at the same time, are you? So your argument is that you think Becca is lying to cover up the fact that she cheated. Is that just basically what you're saying?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Okay, so let me say, in the possibility of Becca is cheating, there's a many ways where everything happened and where Becca still could have got raped. If the possibility of Becca is cheating,
I guess I
I
should
guess,
add.
but I don't think.
in the possibility of it's what you think, and Becca did cheat, and she's
Hey, Shaweezy, check out Cap Levi's comment because she does have a history of lying in her life, bro.
Coincidence? I think not.
yeah. But let me go on the possibility that she is lying and she did cheat and he didn't rape her. And that possibility, one, Becca's trash, and two, that's bad writing. Like,
Yeah, look, it's just
I'm saying.
Shaweezy, it's just look. Cap Levi brought up Homelander doesn't have a history of rape in the show. Like he doesn't have a history of rape in the show. Like he doesn't even use it as a
He has a
tactic.
history of being a bitch though.
Yeah, I know, but
You don't have to have a history.
Homelander would rather take his hand.
He doesn't have a history
shove
of
it
blowing
in
up planes either,
I
nigga.
mean, in real life, you do not have to have a history of rape to be a rapist once.
You don't.
You can be a rapist once.
You know, I'm not saying. I'm just saying that doesn't seem like something Homelander would need to do.
What I'm
But I mean,
saying, you know what doesn't seem.
Not this Homelander.
Captain
Maybe
Levi,
not.
what is history? You do not need to rape somebody more than once to be a rapist. Like,
Yeah,
you
you
never
don't.
raped a girl before. Like, you can do it once, and that's the only time you did it. You're still like, history of rape means nothing.
What I'm saying is Homelander does not have a history of lying once it comes to tormenting people on the truth. If he raped her, he would have tormented him by saying,
Like,
yeah,
I
I raped
raped
her,
the
nigga.
shit
I
out
did
of
all
your
this shit.
girl. Like I fucking
Give
bent
that
her
type of nigga.
over.
He gives no
That's
fucks.
exactly
Right.
what I said, Swaggin', where I said there are instances of rape happens where someone does
So
not,
like check your DM.
where a guy cannot know if he raped a woman or not. I said if she said stop in the middle and he didn't understand and he was too busy in it and she couldn't move because he's a superhero holding her down, that is technically rape. He didn't understand what's going on. That's technically counts. I'm saying there's a situation that
Do
can
you
happen.
really think that's the situation that happened? And he assumed that was her saying yes, she came on to me. Nigga, I don't think he's that
Yes,
stupid.
yeah, that happens in real life.
I understand, nigga. Just you're acting like the show did not portray it this way. You're acting like the show
No,
and Becca saying, wait, did Becca ever even tell him that she he raped her? Or did the butcher assume that?
no, she said she after Butcher.
No, but Butcher assumed it.
Exactly. So Becca never even.
She didn't tell him that he raped her. Like we didn't hear her say that.
Right.
Before you go on what K-Dot said, Butcher assumed in season 1, and then after he found Becca, she confirmed it.
Nigga, again.
He said Homelander raped me, and I told him that if he laid a hand on your head, I'd kill myself and tell Ryan it was your fault. She confirmed he raped me. So yes, she did say it.
Yeah, but
you're right. I'm just saying though, like,
look. What I'm saying
this
is,
situation you're giving me,
Homelander
bro.
as a character, from what I see, how he tackles the women in season 1, rape is far from what he's going to use sexually attacking a woman to overpower her.
And can I say this? This might be something that's
I'm
overlooked.
gonna shove my hand in your guts and pull your guts out.
No, this is what he could have done. This is what he could have done.
I agree with you on that point, but I'm saying there's a situation where that idea of her being like, no, and he's like, I don't care about you saying no. I'm saying that is a very vague and a basic idea of what rape is. I'm saying there can also be a situation happening where he's too in it, he's too powerful for her to do anything, and she's like, no, and he is not paying attention. He doesn't know that.
You're not.
Wait. Let me throw this on the table.
He is
give me a situation.
It's a very real situation, my nigga.
You're giving
let me
situations.
throw
I don't
this
go
on
what
the
he
table.
said. He said.
Let me.
She came on to me. Give me a situation.
Oh my God, you are not listening,
nigga. You just said.
You
Oh,
are
she's
not.
saying no. She's saying
no,
nigga.
I just said. said in the middle, swag. You're not listening. She wanted it in the beginning. In the middle, she was like, wait, no, and he can't hear her. He's not paying attention. In the
y'all, let me throw this on the table real quick.
And in the middle, when it starts happening, she's like, no, that happens all the time.
Okay,
so
exactly, perfect.
Becca cheated and she got raped.
Cool. Wait, hold up. Can I throw this on the table? Because this might be something that's overlooked. Because I'm not saying anybody's right or wrong, because this is very, very intriguing. However, what I noticed from Homelander is that when he gets in tense situations, you're already talking about he has a lack of confidence. Like, I don't know if he'd be able to get his dick hard. Like, I'm just saying, like, sometimes in life, like, he may not be capable of stuff, not because it's not in his character, but sometimes in life when you can't perform, like, I don't know if he'd be able to perform in a situation like that. I'm just saying.
Yeah. I mean, and even in that, even in that whole argument, I cannot put weight into what Homelander says more than what Becca says. Because, okay, I can ignore what Homelander says and take Becca's word for it, but I might be being ignorant. But I can't ignore what Becca says and take Homelander's word.
You're being ignorant.
Yeah, I'm not completely ignorant.
I'm glad Becca died. How about that? I'm glad she's dead. I'm glad she is dead.
Shabuzi, you assuming Becca is telling the
into that
truth?
room with him.
So
you assuming Becca is telling the truth is just as valid as me assuming she's telling a lie.
No, this is why I know you're not listening to me. I'm administering both sides and I'm looking at both sides of it. On one side, there is a possible situation where everything Becca's saying is true. And like I just said, on the side that what Homelander's saying is true, I'm not even considering that because, one, that's horrible writing. I don't think the show would make that such a bad writing. That's just bad writing. That's like that. Oh, she lied. She lied about it because she didn't want to know you cheated. There be
I would have actually liked that.
That would have
been cool.
I'm saying it's bad writing now because she's dead. There's no more chance for that.
Now it's that's what I'm saying. Yes.
I would have liked that. Like,
I'm going on.
That'd have been interesting.
And that's why I hated that she died, because I actually believed that she was lying. That's why
if I'm going on post-season, that's why I'm going on post-season.
Glad that bitch is
if
dead.
I'm going on post-season 2, them coming out and saying that she lied about it, that makes it a bad right. That makes all of that situation bad writing because they had a perfect thing to do from the comics and they relegated to that. That's bad. That's why I'm not even.
Yes.
I think that type of writing is CW level. That's below the show.
Like, it's not even from the you can't compare it to the comics because we already know what happens.
No, I'm saying if they stooped to that when they had a good situation to write for the comics, then I'm like, nigga, y'all fumbled the ball.
Yes.
Did you enjoy what they did since you read the comics? Because I'm the same way with stuff that I've read. Did you enjoy it?
I mean, if they kept it that he actually did rape her, then yeah, I'm fine with it.
I prefer the comics, but I'm fine with it.
I mean, I prefer the comics, but I'm talking about like I'm fine with the way they did it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's what I like to know. Like in terms of an adaptation, because it's rare that someone's gonna say it's better than the comics. Except my friend, like she was very adamant about that. But most of the time, the comics will be better. But do you like the adaptation? You guys seem to say, yeah, cool.
Well, as I say, Captain Levi. One, I just
Levi,
said,
are you serious, bro? Damn, nigga.
One, I just said I'm administering both of them, and two, Vought said she could not afford it. They wouldn't let her. They paid her.
And
said,
first of all, it's known fact that soups can't procreate. So
yeah, the reason why they kept Becca in a freaking house and stuff was because she was a rare phenomenon that had never happened before.
yeah, I don't think she was expecting to get pregnant. It's a superhero. I don't think
Yeah,
they
Ryan,
can't make
yeah,
it.
they said Ryan was the firstborn natural super.
Right, yeah.
That was a rare phenomenon. So she wasn't even
bitch,
expecting
too.
to get pregnant, and when it happened, Vaught wouldn't let her report it.
No,
How are we mad?
Enrique, I'm mad because that, but I'm also mad because they show me what happened in the room, my nigga. Show me some flashback. Show me some.
I got a
That's what
question.
I'm
Show
saying.
that shit, my nigga. This shit R-rated.
Yeah,
Show
all
that
I'm
shit.
Enrique. You know what I'm mad at? You know what I'm mad at? I'm mad
Show
at
that shit.
the unclarity of the situation.
Yes,
I
and
don't
that's
like
something-
that. Yeah. I don't like that someone would say, you know, I raped you, and then the other will say she came on to me, but they don't elaborate.
No,
Becca
that
could be
makes
telling the
sense,
truth.
though.
I just want them to elaborate on it.
Exactly.
Maybe
That's why-
they will
Elaborate.
later.
Like, give me
Maybe
more,
they will
give me
later,
more
right?
to it. So I'm
the
so
best
No, that's
give me
they
more to
can't
it. So I'm
because
not
she's
just
dead. How are you gonna
blindsided.
elaborate
Just
more
believe only
later
one
if she's
person.
dead?
Let me see.
Well, I mean,
both
like they
sides.
might do a flashback or
The
some
best
shit. You
thing to
never
do
know.
in that situation is it can't be Homelander. That's why I said if they go the common, it cannot be Homelander in that route. Because if you try to do now and where it's a situation where Becca got it wrong or Becca lied, it's bad writing because she's
Yeah,
dead
she's
already.
dead.
Okay,
The
let
problem
me
is-
ask you this then, since you said that. Let me ask you this. So, what if in season 3 you have a moment where Homelander is reflecting and they give you a flashback to provide clarity? Was that
A
good or bad to you?
flashback, nigga. Wouldn't it be better for her to be there and Butcher be like, "You bitch,
It
you
would
cheated on me,"
be
all this
better,
shit.
but she's dead though. That's why I'm asking you. If they
Yeah,
do that, is
I
that
mean,
That's what I'm
Terrence,
saying,
the
Terrence.
flashback now after she dead won't mean much.
It won't
If
mean
she
much.
was
So you
alive,
won't
it
like
would
that.
Who is Butcher gonna be
Wait,
mad at?
this is what I'm going to say to Terrence's question. Terrence, in context, in a certain, you have to, the certain
And that
situation.
takes away all of
Wait,
what's his face.
In the-
I
motivations.
agree. I'm just asking you what you guys think.
The certain situation of the flashback has to be perfect. It can't just be a random. Like, there's a certain flashback where it works, and there's a certain where it doesn't. There's a
Right.
certain where it works and where it cannot be Homelander who rapes Becca because then it makes no sense. But
Right.
Yo, I'm actually gonna add to Shabuzi's argument.
If you do anything, but it can't be Becca. If you
Yeah,
do,
that's what I want to see, Butch. I want to see.
if it's not Homelander, if it's not Homelander, and you do anything else, then it's trash. If it's just a miscommunication or something like that, no, I don't want it.
No, I'm talking about like a
gonna
well
add to-
done, well written flashback. Like, would you guys?
If
like
it's
that?
well written, it makes sense, and it's not too late, then yes, I'll take it. But I think it's
What?
very hard for them to do that.
I mean, I think it's kind of
What's the point,
impossible at
though?
this point. But listen, I want to add to Shabuzi's argument actually.
Yeah,
This
and then
actually
we
asking
gotta
you,
move on to another
but,
character.
No, hold on. I just want to
But
say
no,
this.
yeah, go ahead and say your point. You know,
okay.
we're gonna move on to another character. But say your point. Go ahead, Swag.
I actually want the situation to be Homelander raped her. That's what I want. I just don't like that it's unclear. Because if it is true that she lied, that takes away all of Butcher's motivations.
Exactly.
You feel me?
And it makes Homelander look like the victim in terms of his frustration.
Yeah, it takes away all of Butcher's motivation. The whole reason why he found Huey, all this shit about hating super.
Oh
takes all
boy,
that shit
this is
away.
gonna spark some great conversations.
It makes everything Becca did to lead up.
Man,
That's
we
why.
can't talk about this shit on Twitter, bro.
Yeah, that shit gonna be trash. So
That's
it's
why when
actually
you guys brought up the notion, I wasn't even considering that because that's horrible writing. I wasn't even considering that as a possibility. That's just
I know.
that's so dumb.
That's why. No, I want it. I'm just contesting it. I want it to be like Homelander raped. I'm just contesting because it's so unclear. But
yeah, it's unclear. Like, show me what happened. Like, show that.
Bro, I'm telling you, if it comes out that Becca lied, she doesn't want you. With everything serious happening, she just didn't want you to know they're cheating. Her son might be in danger of dying. He got taken away. You're in danger of dying, but she's worried about a little thing as you knowing that she's cheating. Nigga, I'm dropping the show. That's horrible writing.
Yeah.
But don't drop the show, then we can't talk about it.
That's like CW writing. That's why I'm like, bro, that's stupid.
Whoa, damn.
That like
So
if you
got
say
on.
Sorry.
Yeah, wait. So we just talked about the whole rape thing situation, but
Talk
lied
about
is here.
Becca. We talk about Becca.
What's up?
Fuck is his nigga name?
Oh, what's up, Belushi? What's up?
What's up?
Wait a minute. I never got to talk about it with you guys, but I want to bring this up because this character we can blow through quick.
Yeah, we're all over the place, my nigga. But yeah.
I wanted to bring this up to y'all real quick. What did y'all think about the lamplighter death? His motivation.
I didn't care.
It was funny. It was dumb. Yeah.
It was way
Okay, I agree. I hated it. It was. I was like, why you do that, nigga?
Like the only point of him being there, he didn't provide any information. He didn't. The only point of him being there was to create a distraction and a fire alarm to break Starlight out and give her electricity. That was the point of his character. Nigga, garbage.
Yeah, I didn't like that they had this character that could have gave him information to testify against the supers, and randomly out of nowhere, the writers go like, let's subvert people's expectations, kill him. Like
this.
Wait. I'm sorry. What was the specific question? You said lamplighter. What?
What do y'all think about the lamplighter death? Do you think it was? What was your opinion on it? I hated it. I thought it was whack.
For me,
so pointless.
I thought his whole character was whack, nigga. I didn't ever cared about the nigga.
I thought his character was whack too, but I thought that moment when they finally had information against these supers, and they had a direct connection, which was lamplighter. They just out of nowhere kill him. Add a whole episode about him trying to redeem himself, and I'm like, oh my nigga, why?
All right, so you wanna keep it short and just kind of breeze by the character.
I didn't like how they just breezed by him, and the next episode he's dead. Like what?
Yeah.
Okay,
he had potential to me to be a better person.
He had potential, nigga. I'm looking at these superpowered people that come in contact with the poison. I'm like, damn, they finally got a super that can help them against the 7. And nope, they killed the nigga off.
It's called Starlight.
Wait, lamplighter was trash. This nigga was carrying a giant. This nigga was carrying.
Hold on. Let me tell y'all what I thought of lamplighter. When I saw Lamplighter, I was like, "What kind of bootleg ass Green Lantern is this?" That's what I fucking thought. Like
that nigga was weak as fuck, nigga. I don't
know. He was carrying a giant. Let me bring up this nigga's picture. He's carrying a torch.
Yo, like,
hey, man, is it just me or is this season's budget just like, what the fuck happened? Like
his character was funny though, but look, when he went into that tower, when he was like, "Man, I wanted to do it in front of the statue," I was like, because I was watching with my brother. I was like, Jermaine, what's he mean by that? What? And then when he lit himself on fire, I was like, oh shit!
I was like, do what?
I was surprised. I didn't see that shit coming. I did not know he was gonna kill himself. I had the reaction that Huey did. I was like, man, fuck this dude. Like, why did he do that shit?
Like he was like Lamplighter was literally. They brought him in when they said, "Oh, he could be useful to us." He was just a plot device. All he did was.
Wait, K-Dot, go back to that picture. Like I said, bootleg ass Green Lantern. Go back.
Wait, that nigga was Mr. Freeze?
Yeah, he was just a plot device.
Yeah, I remember that nigga. Freeze nigga.
His only purpose was to enhance Frenchie's story and to give them a way to help Starlight escape. He was a plot device. He was used.
He had
a good chance of redemption where, like, I'm looking at all these people. And I'm like, they need a super to be able to fight with the 7. And I see this look. I'm like, oh, he can help.
Man, a lot of people were used for plot this season, my nigga. Queen May.
I'm like,
Train.
Brother. I'm like,
wait. Am I the only one on this panel that enjoyed season 2?
You guys all say one last thing on Lamplighter because I want to get to some issues with Butcher I had in the final episode and what I liked about Butcher in the final episode.
All right, last word. Bootleg Green Lantern that surprised me when he killed himself.
Used purely for plot, waste of a character.
Firebenders. Last Airbender.
Yeah, what they said.
Yeah, I expected more wasted potential. Like,
Blind, stop lying. You thought he was tight.
Hey, yo, he was funny though, man. Like, he was funny.
We need firepower. No pun intended.
From what?
He had a lot of potential. He had a lot of potential to redeem himself.
He did
redeem himself. He killed himself.
Him doing that to let Starfire out is not Starlight out is not redemption.
Setting off the fire alarm is redeeming himself. Like, nah.
You're right. It's not. That's what they want.
Hey, when he killed himself, I was like, okay. I was like, I don't like you anyway, so I guess that's like the best thing we can get from you. Good riddance. Get off the show.
Hey, but I want to get to Butcher. Let me start it off with what I really liked from his character and what I disliked about his character. I'm gonna say these two. What I liked from his character, I'll be honest with you guys, and y'all can disagree if you want. I think Butcher and Homelander, especially Butcher, probably were the best actors this episode. That moment with Becca when he was telling her like, Becca, I made that deal with Stan Edgar. I got to do this. I was really feeling that shit. Like, damn, this nigga getting all sympathetic and shit.
When that nigga stood up, took the crowbar, and looked at that son,
Oh, they look at his
ready to
eyes.
Yo,
bash
the
his
way
skull
he
out.
did that, I thought he
That
was
shit
looking at
was-
me, K Dot. Like I paused the episode. I was like, damn, Carl Urban is
See
about
that
to kill
nigga
me.
face, bro? That shit was.
In terms of
that shit was tight.
acting, like, yeah, I just think they're the two best actors in the show. Like Homelander's facial expressions are unmatched. This nigga's
Yeah.
No, but I think this was
Carl
I
Urban,
think this
man.
episode was his best acting out of all the episodes with Butcher.
yeah, I agree.
This was his
Yeah,
best acting.
yeah.
My nigga,
Yeah.
just like Swag said, he's gonna take that. He was looking at Ryan. He gonna grab that crowbar. Nigga,
Snot running out
Red
the nose
in
and
his
shit.
eyes.
Red
Yo,
eyes,
the
nigga.
he was
I
about
like,
to
way
be
his
contemplating that
face
shit.
looked, man, I'm telling you that I was like, now this is the acting. Like, look, when humans are talking about a lot of comic book movies and shit, I'm like, this is the acting that's fucking missing from most of them that humans claim are in those movies. I'm like, no, this is acting right here from
Yeah.
Carl Urban as fucking Butcher. That's
That
That
shit
shit
acting.
was
was, bro. That acting was tight, bro.
the
But
acting.
I will say this. I feel like Butcher's arguably, not even nigga. He's the second best character in the entire show to me.
I agree.
I got it. Homelander, Stormfront, Butcher.
I like all
Storm.
three of
The,
them.
the thing
honestly.
about Stormfront, I would have had her there too, but she digressed. Nigga,
She
we'll get to her. We'll get to her. But
did
Butcher, like,
digress.
Wait, wait. Let me get to my dislike about what I you guys see my reaction, right? And I was pissed off that my issue with Butcher was some of his decisions that he was making, his thought process, right? So we know Butcher hates supers. He didn't want to take Ryan with him and Becca because he don't like supers. He don't fuck with them, right? So his whole look in the first place, he should have never made that plan because that plan was dumb. His whole plan was to go to Edgar, go like, Edgar, I can get you Ryan, but you gotta take him, and I'm gonna take Becca. Not only does that plan will never work, because then Becca's just gonna leave him again, because you can't tear a mother from her child. I was like, why is he so persistent on this? And then he's lying to her face. He legit thought for a
Stan
second
thought it was a
this
good
shit
idea.
was
He
gonna
was
work.
like, damn.
He believed in his head his plan was going to work when it was never going to work. That plan
Stan
didn't.
believed it too. Stan was impressed by his fucking plan. He was like, damn, I fucking
Well, I mean,
underestimated you.
I feel like the way it worked was because they were gonna put Ryan in the hole. Even if Becca could try, I think the thing he was banking on was that she'd have no chance because she wouldn't know where he is. I think that's what he was
Right.
banking on.
Absolutely. That's why I said that Stan was impressed by him. Like,
Yeah.
damn, that's actually a good ass fucking
Yeah.
plan. Like,
Because I feel like he was just like, whether she hates me or not, at least she won't be in a place that I don't know where she is anymore.
right. I can always get to her. She can leave on a Tuesday morning, but at least I know where she'll be. You know what I'm saying? Versus she's like in a, I don't know, like some kind of black site or some shit. You
how
don't
is
know
he
where the
able to
fuck
get
she
into
is.
that facility, my nigga?
Yeah, that's stupid.
That nigga straight up parried the platypus, badu badu. And that shit was so
Get a
stupid.
rope over.
What are you talking?
I know they're trying to make up for it by saying that, like, I know they're trying to make up for it by saying that Black Noir found him, so he's getting tracked the whole time. But my nigga, he should. Why aren't those fences electrified? Like, nigga, why are you able to just use a rope to climb up?
They
And
are.
that's
Maybe
the thing
maybe
about
they
this
turned it
season, bro.
off
I
though.
just
They
find
turned it off.
lots of why,
And that's
Yeah, the
good.
writing has
Like, yo, if
downgraded
it,
for sure.
Hey, bro,
Hey, no.
you know what's funny to me, bro? Like, I feel like they really like failed on ending the season on like a high note to me
what
because
the no?
Nigga, like, you're crazy. This is the best.
What the hell? Like, no, hell no. I was excited as fuck. I was like, give me season 3
That was a
right
great
now.
segue.
This is the best season. Now, this might have been the best episode of the series. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
y'all-
I'm like,
y'all
where
still-
the fuck
nigga.
is? Yeah, I was like, bring
Homelander-
Jensen Ackles as Soldier Boy. Bring all
heat
that shit.
visioning.
If there's-
Homelander. Let me
I feel
finish.
like-
Let me finish. Homelander heat visioning that crowd, right? If that scene was real, and they kept that like for a scene like for the end of the series, bro, that shit would have been so much better to me. I don't know, like it just
And
would
he
have been like,
might do
damn,
that in season
this
3.
nigga really this nigga really
Season three,
heat
yeah.
vision an entire fucking crowd.
Yo,
Season 2, what's gonna
this-
happen? What the people gonna think about him?
Well, I mean, why would
but
you?
swag,
I mean,
but swag, but
See, this finale disrespected Stormfront.
wait,
Make
would
her
you?
look
no,
like a
no,
bitch.
negative. Swag. To your point, swag. Look at this. You said if he would have heat vision the crowd, it would have made it better. What I think is gonna happen is fucking Soldier Boy is gonna come in there, steal his fucking spot, and then he's gonna go homicidal and do that shit that you're talking about. I think they're saving that shit
I'm
for
talking.
next
I mean,
season.
you're predicting
I
the
mean,
future. I'm talking about right
I think
now.
that's reusing the Stormfront thing again because that's what they tried to use with her. She was trying to take
But
his place.
okay, but
Wait.
isn't Soldier Boy important for like wasn't he part of like the original
Nigga,
7? But
I
it was a different
remember at
fucking
the end of
time.
the season, bro. I remember throughout the season,
Wait.
everybody was predicting Stormfront versus Homelander,
Wait,
Stormfront versus
swag.
Homelander,
Hold
and then
on.
throughout the season, I see this girl just get bitched by this nigga,
Wait,
just because
I think to
Now I'd say they was on a equal
it was
scale,
not
but
equal, nigga. She was scared of that nigga.
she knew that
She was
he can
scared
kill her.
of him,
Terrence, to
nigga.
Terrence's point, I think a lot of people don't know who Soldier Boy is, so I think that topic itself should just stay untouched, in my opinion.
Yeah,
It was
I
okay.
don't know who about
Well,
this
I mean,
series.
I didn't read the comic, but just understand that I've heard a couple things.
I heard
But
of him.
it sounds interesting.
I
Yeah.
think in terms of one side argument, they were clearly not on the same level. Stormfront was scared of Homelander, my nigga. Not
Hell
the
yeah, she was.
Yeah,
She
she
was
was
gave him.
scared of that
She
nigga, bro.
gave
He was
in
terrified.
that one. No, but look, in that one scene, she gave him her whole background because she was scared. I'm
See,
But
like,
my
yeah, that's right.
Justin,
she
that
had
has
so
to
much.
happen. I can't wait for
Did you
that
guys
to
not
happen.
think she digressed? Like she has so much confidence in the beginning. I actually thought she was gonna overthrow Homelander or contest him, but then she just became this nigga's hoe and just like on the
Well, I thought
No,
sideline do what I say.
no. That's not how I
Facts.
saw that. That's not how I saw that. I saw it
Yeah,
as like, okay, she respects him. She knows that he's powerful. It's like there's nothing like having somebody walk up in your fucking
She was doing
face.
all types of shit against
Yeah,
him, putting all these fucking memes, and the
I
nigga
think it
said
was.
stop,
I think it
and
was.
she stopped.
But he didn't
But
step to her though. When somebody gets in your fucking face,
Um,
it's different.
yes,
But
he
swag,
did.
swag. I think you have to understand also that was a tactic for him to come to her to learn how to do it because she wanted him in her circle. I think the thing with that was that she even explained it. He was her vision and Vought's vision. One, just to her Nazi ties, he's Aryan, blue hair, blue eyes, blonde hair, perfect vision of a man for her. Second, he's the perfect vision of a superhero for her. He was Vought's golden boy. Their experiments all coming to fruition. So she was infatuated since the moment she met him. Even before they knew each other, that was who she was like admiring.
Yeah, and I know that I understand that's the storyline they
So
went with
I
after
think that her
information
end
got
game,
revealed. But I'm just saying,
even when she was taunting him, her end game was to get
her first impression. I'm saying our first impression of her and how she was acting, without knowing her end game of her actually liking him and all that shit, right? That finale, like just thinking of a conclusion with that first impression of her, doing all the shit she was doing in the beginning.
Wait, you
I feel
talking
like
about
the
her being
conclusion
afraid
of
of
that would have
Homelander
been
or
way
her getting
better.
stumped out? Which one you talking about?
I'm talking about Stormfront's conclusion, with Homelander, her relationship with him. How in
Okay.
the beginning she was contesting him and all that shit, right? Combating him, all that shit, overthrowing him.
Yeah.
But then we realized, oh no, her goal from the beginning was to actually get close to him, right?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm going off the first impression of her just combating him. I feel like a conclusion to that first impression would have been way better than what we got. That's just what I'm saying.
I think I ended up liking her more
I
because
didn't
there was
want
a
her to
bunch
have a
of layers
relationship
to
with
her
him.
character.
But at the same
Fuck
time,
like, that
with
sex
that. I don't
scene
think
that they
her
had was
relationship-
fucking
I
awesome.
agree with
Like,
I mean,
That shit
I got
was
a
weak,
question
bro.
for us.
but at the
Yeah, that
same
was weird.
time, swag. What would that have amounted to that you want? Just a Homelander versus Stormfront conclusion, and where he kills her, and then the boys aren't even a factor. Like what? I don't.
yeah, that doesn't make too much
No, not
sense.
even that.
I feel like
It
the
could have been a
fruition of
continuating thing, like just actually a superhero, right? Homelander does not only have to deal with the boys, right? Trying to expose him, but
what
he
is
also
that
has to deal with another superhero contesting his fame.
But at the same time, what is that conclusion happen? Because at the same time, if she's going against Homelander, then that's an out for Maeve and Starlight to team up with her. But at the same time, she's also a villain. I feel like that's a conflicting dynamic.
Yeah, it is.
No, it could have created. No, I'm just saying it could have created so many more dynamics, as in, because in the show right now, I mean, until
I
that
feel like
ending, but like I feel like it would have been like a whole. It's the boys versus Homelander, right? Imagine if it's a Homelander versus the boys, but then versus Stormfront. But then they both realize Stormfront's actually worse than Homelander, and then they kind of both team up to get Storm. It's the whole dynamic like that. They keep like, damn, who's worse?
I think the stuff you want to see, man. Just wait till season 3. I'm pretty sure you're gonna get all of what you want.
I'm not.
Wait. Shabuizi.
I'm not saying
Can't believe I has a question for us real quick. I think we should just answer this real quick. He said, question. So what the boys use to distract Homelander, does that mean a soup like Banshee could wreck his shit? Never thought I would think of that. So remember
the fuck is Banshee? Is that a character in the comics?
No, it's the X-Men character.
Sound thing.
I don't think it. Well, one Captain Levi, it wasn't wrecking him. It was just annoying him, and he was trying to find out what it was. It was just
that shit was trash as fuck. What kind of that shit was so stupid? Listen.
Yeah, I didn't really like how they got running that.
I feel
this is the problem. You see, this is why.
At the same time, I feel like that being a distraction, you can say if there, but it being a distraction, I feel it makes sense. You can say if it's trash or not, but
this is why season 1 is so tight to me, bro. Because this is the problem with iterating comic book characters to TV shows who are Omega powerful.
Yeah,
right?
Vautech,
the comic book can show, all this shit, this crazy shit and shit, right? But we understand the TV show has budget. But season 1 is tight to me because they created scenarios where Homelander had, believable things where he was distracted, right? Where Homelander was doing certain things. They were always in the same place. But season 2 just said, let's put them all in the same place. But let's have these niggas survive this, survive that. Let's have this nigga not even. It's just stupid to me. Let's have this nigga not speed boost kill this nigga. Like, let's have him not fly here. Let's not heat vision. He could have killed so many people.
Like, fast. Wait, Swag. Let me get off Swag because I'll be honest with you guys. Look, I don't know how many seasons.
I thought he was supposed to let loose this season. He killed.
Look, that's what I wanted.
You gonna look out the side of your eye like you wasn't next? Lay the fuck down. And you crouching. You know you not getting no Camaro. I don't even know why you bothered to show up. Ain't even see me coming, did you? I just know you ain't got your shirt off. You see all these motherfuckers with their shirt on and you out here with your shirt off, huh?
I don't know how many seasons they're stretching this to, but if Homeland does not let loose in season 3, I can't continue with the show. He has to let loose in season 3.
K-Dot, don't you do that. K-Dot, don't you do that to me.
He needs to go in Justice Superman season 3.
Well,
because I can't. I'm not waiting 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 seasons for him to become Injustice Superman.
Can someone tell me what bad act he did this season other than expose Maeve? What bad act he did other than expose Maeve? And kill that terrorist, whatever.
Wait.
I don't even think that's bad. That's more of like he was checking her because she was fucking up.
Before you get ahead, I want to say that is why I told you. It's all tight, humans versus superheroes. But that's why I get mad when they kill supers that can help them. Because those supers are the only way the boys have a chance against the 7.
We agree on that.
No, but at the same time, with the situations that Homelander in, I think that you can say the only one where I said, all right,
but that's not the original story though. That's not.
No, I think in the terms of the unbelievable situations, the only one where I could be like, the only one I could probably forget it. The only one that I'm like, this is stupid.
Yeah, Swag with that comment from Eric.
Was when they were
that shit was dope. I love that. When they started fucking and shit.
That's the only one where I was just like, this is an unbelievable situation when they were on the beach. Because even after the Asian dude put the buses on him, that nigga just stopped.
Yeah, like, that shit.
Oh no, wait, Swag. Remember
he didn't stop. He was thinking about how he's gonna wreck him.
Swag, the blind nigga.
Yo,
no,
that
those
was
are just
dope.
individual. I'm talking about big.
I love
acts.
that.
Remember
shit.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm just saying.
Why do you need big acts? We already they don't need to convince us anymore that Homelander's a piece
He crashed 2 planes
in
the 4 episodes of season 1. That's it. That's all we need.
No. What Swag is saying, Homelander low-key toned it down a bit from season 1.
Bro, I felt bad
because we don't need to keep seeing it. It's like already get the point.
I don't know if you guys understood. The point of this season was not Homelander being the villain of the season was Stormfront, not Homelander.
Yep. Exactly.
And they fucked it up, in my opinion. That's what I'm saying. They fucked it up.
The villain of the season was meant to be Stormfront.
Look, I'll be honest. I don't think they should have did that shit, making her limp. She got stub arms. Ooh, she gonna be a cyborg now?
K-Dot, K-Dot, look. K-Dot, you cannot stop watching the show, K-Dot, because if you stop watching the show, K-Dot, I won't be able to talk.
No, I'm not. Look, I'm not saying I'm clearly gonna stop watching, but my hype levels is gonna drop. Like
my hype dropped.
This season, I needed Homelander to go.
What do you mean the hype dropped with that finale?
Victoria at the end.
In my opinion, Stormfront and Homelander should have been running shit by the end of the season.
But Jensen Ackles is coming.
This is the exact thing where I feel like it's subjective stuff that's going in terms of how we like them as characters.
In terms of the end of this season, it was good because the boys have been taking L's to L's to L's to L's. The season finale was the first time they had a clear W that did not backfire on them. And the reason that I'm hyped for season 3 is because just like this end of season 1, there's so
Becca
much,
died.
there's so much uncertainty.
Hey, fuck Becca. Like,
I mean,
I don't fuck Becca, but that's still an L. Like that's still a sacrifice. You know,
no, I said fuck
Attack
the
on
character.
You know, Attack on
wait,
Titan.
wait.
When niggas go on
What's
mission
after
to get a
Becca?
key,
Wait.
and half your fucking squad dies, nigga. Is that a victory?
Wait. That's not half of their squad. It's one person. That's an
I'm saying
L.
that's a
But I'm
very
talking
important
about
person to butcher. That's like his entire motivation.
In terms of their bigger plan, they took a W.
Yep.
Continuing. I feel like there's a lot of hype for season 3 because just like the end of season 1, I feel like there's a lot of uncertainty.
Nigga, the main character view. Why is
There's
he
a
still,
lot of uncertainty there. We don't know what's gonna happen because
No, I'm just saying Huey is the main character, is he not?
Okay, but what about the ending though? The ending was epic. And look, I know y'all said not to get into that shit, but
Huey is the main character, is he not?
Yes. What about it?
His development throughout the show. Nigga, he like what the fuck is the point of him and his conclusion? I still don't know or care about anything to do with
because
Huey.
he wants to go at Vought in a nice way, but he's unaware of a certain character that's been doing some
That's
shit.
a tight dynamic to me, bro.
I'm just saying the main character is trash.
Not even going on that, but Swag, I feel like it's a show problem, not a season finale problem. What do you mean? Like Huey's character, you can say Huey, but that's a show problem. That's not a
No.
It's not a season
finale
2 finale.
the finale goes with the show.
So are you saying
I'm talking about the build up to the finale.
So you're gonna say
I feel like it needed more episodes, honestly.
So like that's me like me saying the season 2 finale of Game of Thrones is trash because Jon Snow's character hasn't gone better. Like what does that mean? What does that mean?
What?
Like you're saying this? One of your arguments right now is that
Jon Snow a main character? Is Jon Snow the main character?
Yo, that season finale was fire. I don't care. That shit was dope.
Jon Snow was the main character of Game of Thrones. 2.
No, but he had to. Bro, you're acting like you're.
No. But one of your main plot points right now is that for the season 2 finale being bad, what has Huey's development done? And I'm saying that one, I feel like that's a show problem, and you can't depend on.
That's actually not even my main plot point. My main plot point is
not saying it's your main, but it's one of the ones you just brought up.
Yes, it is.
In terms of that, I feel like that's a show problem, and you can't blame a season 2 finale for not like what you want him to have a complete 180.
Yeah, Huey is standing on his own now, man.
Bro, the
like,
show overall, the ending goes with the show overall, my nigga.
Yeah. Wait. Since we're bringing up Huey, because I want to jump back to one thing about Butcher before we jump into Huey. I forgot to say this. So if y'all seen my reaction, I was
at least he's the main character, but
I was pissed at the fact that Butcher did not do what Becca told him to do when she died.
He did.
Take care of the boy. He didn't do that.
He did.
He left
gave
him with
it
that
to
fucking
Becca
agency.
meant for him to watch her, not hand her son to other people.
Okay, but here's the thing, K-Dot. Look, here's the thing.
You want me to go on? I mean,
but he was angry though. I don't think it was good for him to be in that situation.
I know he was angry, but look, sometimes people taking care of kids make them happier people, make them better individuals. Being around kids and stuff,
still visit him. I don't see the main problem. He still visit him like every day.
On track as doing something else, not keep you distracted. Wrong, K-Dot. She said keep him safe. Look, if my mom tells me take care of your brother, take care of him, keep him safe, my brother gonna be with me. I'm not giving him to the CIA.
I mean, which place is safer? Is it safer with you or the CIA?
Vought wants Ryan.
No, look,
it's safer with this. Keeping with the CIA.
I feel like it's safe.
Ryan's not safe with Vought. What they gonna do? Give him a fake mother? That's not his mother. Ryan knows
wants him.
Everyone lying to him.
Leave him with the CIA.
Yes,
CIA. Because at the same time, like Homelander still might try to look for Ryan, and Butcher can't.
He definitely will.
Butcher can't keep Ryan as safe as the CIA will, and Vought's the worst option because Butcher. If Homelander wants Ryan, you can just go and march into Edgar's office and demand for him because Ryan's not of age yet. Nobody can really stop Homelander. So if he wanted to, he could just demand it from Edgar. So I feel
Look. what I think what Butcher is clearly the boys broken up this season. They got what they wanted, right? Season 3, what they should have done with Butcher and Ryan, they go into hiding again. Becca went into hiding, and Homelander didn't even know where Becca was at for
Go
a
into
whole
hiding.
season. Butcher and
Where they
Ryan
gonna hide,
should
bro?
be hiding again.
Where they gonna hide,
Where
bro?
they gonna hide? Like I don't. Why would they do that?
Why do you want him to stay? You just want him to stay with Butcher. I understand you want that relay, but let's look at it.
No. Look, what I'm saying
Butcher is not in the fucking mindset to take care of the nigga. He hates him.
That's what I just said. Butcher is
Becca's husband, right?
Yes.
He should be taking care. He should.
Do you know how many niggas? Do you know how many niggas get with a girl but don't love the girl's kids?
Well, I mean,
I think he likes Ryan.
No, look.
No.
As a
He likes Ryan.
He gave him the last thing he had of Becca.
As a final wish for your wife, why don't you take care of her kid?
Yeah, I
understand
what K-Dot's saying. He's not talking about Butcher's desires. He's saying he made a promise to Becca and he didn't keep it.
He kept it. He's with the CIA. He's safe.
No.
No.
Becca's
not cast him off like he's some hoe.
Nigga, is he safe or not?
No. I don't think you understood it, Swag. Her promise wasn't to keep Ryan safe. Her promise was if please look after him, like Butcher. And he says no. I don't want to like do to him. I don't want to make him like me. I'm not good for the kid. She didn't just want him safe. She wanted Butcher to take care of him in her absence.
Yeah,
and what me and Terrence are saying is he's not in the fucking stable mind to do that shit right now. I think he'll take him back.
I'm just saying, I see both sides. I understand K-Dot not liking that, but I also
nigga was about to kill him right after he made the promise, dog. If Homelander didn't step in, the nigga, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I understand K-Dot not liking it, but at the same time, I understand Ryan going with the CIA was the best option.
It is.
Yeah, I can understand it. It's just I don't respect Butcher for that.
He
should have took care of the kid. I don't
care. Look. When Butcher, but it's not too late though, K-Dot. That's the point. Look, when Butcher
it's not too late. I'm saying that's your wife, bro. You know.
No, but K-Dot, check this out. Look. Once he gets his mind right, he's gonna realize like, hey, I gotta try, but he can't do it when he's like thinking about killing that motherfucker every 2 seconds.
Wait. Let me address Enrique real quick. Enrique, if my mother passed away right now and she told me, take care of your brother. Let's say I have a little brother. She's going to expect for my little brother to be with me. Not, hey, I'm gonna give my brother to the orphanage and I'm just gonna go check up on him. Nah.
But that's not the same context, though. You're talking about like a dude was about to
Enrique,
murder. Like,
Butcher giving him to the CIA is him assuming what Becca wanted as well. We're just doing the same as we're assuming.
Wait. Let me ask you guys something. Who would Becca rather have Ryan be with?
Nigga,
the CIA.
Keep him.
Bro, why are we acting like Butcher can't hang out with Ryan every day? Why are we acting like that?
Okay, but K-Dot, you said who would Becca want Ryan to be with?
I'm saying Butcher can be with Ryan as much as he wants.
But would Becca want Ryan to stay with Butcher, knowing what he's thinking every fucking second? I highly doubt that.
He's not a good
I think Becca would prefer him to stay with Butcher. You guys are forgetting the point of Ryan.
Butcher was her husband.
I remember, but if he's not in the right state of mind, he made the right choice.
I think we're all forgetting what the purpose of Ryan is. He needs a parent. He cannot be trained by people. He cannot be raised by people he does not know.
He can't be raised by somebody. He can't be raised by a nigga that hates him too.
Exactly. That wanted to kill him in that exact moment. That's bad.
Thank you. Yes. Ryan needs a parent.
Not after
Kiddo, guess what?
Butcher can teach him tough love.
Hey, Kiddo.
And it will help
CIA.
After
nigga, Kiddo. The CIA is just as much as a parent as Butcher is. No, Butcher's not his biological parent.
Look. I look at the CIA like I look at the adoption system. Kids just
did you see how Butcher was looking when they were sitting on that hill? He was just like, I want to kill this motherfucker, but Becca was
acting like. I'm sorry. You're acting like, bro. You're acting
more development.
You're acting like Butcher is just gonna take Ryan to a farm, live there, and parent him. This nigga has a mission.
Here's what I mean by let me finish my point. You're not even letting me finish. Oh my god! Like I've been trying to say, the next best option for him to be raised to not be Homelander after Becca is Butcher. because that's the only other person he knows besides Becca, his dad, and Stormfront. It's Butcher. But at the same time,
you're not wrong about that.
But at the same time, that's the best option in terms of Ryan parenting. But the smart option is to put him with the CIA. I'm talking about how I see how both sides are right. The smart option is to put him with the CIA.
Nigga, what do you prefer? What do you prefer?
That's actually that was my point.
I personally prefer him going with Butcher.
That's what I prefer.
I don't prefer him to be with somebody that wants to murder him. Like, you're right though. Like, he should be with Butcher, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't know, man. I feel like
Wait, you guys. If Terrence tries to murder Ryan while Becca's gone, he's also disrespecting his wife again.
Butcher and Ryan were filming in the last scene.
Wait, Terrence and Butcher. Hold on, K-Dot. First of all, K-Dot.
They were close with each other. He let the hate. I don't think he let the complete hate go, but he let the urge to kill him go.
He still hates him, nigga.
He said, "Don't be a cunt." Like, nigga, they said that to each other. Like, I'm pretty sure he let the urge to kill him right there and then. He let that shit go.
The killing, but the hatred is not gone.
Yeah, the hatred is not gone.
But in terms of Becca's wishes, you guys are trying to say Becca didn't wish that. What is the point of Becca?
Nigga, you don't have to
That's not what I'm. Hang on, that's not what I said.
What is the point of Becca while she's dying saying it's not his fault? It's because she did not want Butcher to hate him because she wanted him to go with Butcher.
Not wanting to kill a nigga is not enough for you to be a good parent. I'm just saying.
I'm not saying all that. I'm saying Becca wanted him to go with Butcher. That's why she said it's not his fault. She did not want him to resent Ryan.
You understand that I'm not saying you're wrong, right? I'm just saying that it's not.
He gave Ryan that necklace. He
gave him the necklace. He probably was like, "You little bastard, I still fucking hate you," but you know.
I'm saying fuck Becca's motherly instincts. Fuck that shit. Him being with Butcher's not the best option right now.
I think Butcher. I don't think Butcher would kill a kid, bro.
I never said kill. You don't have to.
I never said the kill. Whoa! That is some murder twist.
You guys are saying not kill. Tell me what Butcher would do as a parent, because you're saying what Butcher would do. You're saying,
you know what love is, nigga?
Tell me, please. Tell me what Butcher would do as a parent.
He wouldn't show
Hey, look. All I'm saying, look. This is what I think, right? Like,
he'd push him away.
I'm just going from a writing standpoint, right? Like Butcher, I can picture him raising Ryan and not killing him, but that love part might be missing.
That shit's important when you're raising a child, bro.
Right. You know, because imagine one day he gonna be like, "Yep, you know, so you love me, right?" And then Butcher just gonna give him that look. Like I don't know how that's gonna work out. That's all I'm saying. Like,
he's gonna be, bro. I can already tell. I can already tell.
Would you rather have?
No. Wait. You got wait. Shabuzi, look. I think Butcher will show him love, but he's gonna show him a little bit of tough love, right? He's not gonna be all like,
nigga.
He's gonna show him.
Ryan's gonna come up to him and say, "Mr. Butcher." He say, "Fuck off." Nigga.
Yeah, he's not gonna do that. Not
now. He'll do that shit.
No. Wait, Shabuzi. Swag. He would do that if Becca went with him in that moment and he took Ryan, and he would throw like little jazz and like, "Oh, fuck you, little piece of shit. I only took you because your mommy wants you, your little bitch."
Oh my god! If he were to say that to him, that kid might fucking roast his ass because he can't control his powers.
Wait a minute.
In that moment, yes, but after this, no. Not after Becca died.
Hey.
I don't think they understand the fact is that there's a difference between Butcher and the CIA in this situation. Yes, they might both have cold things towards Ryan, but the difference is Butcher has Becca's.
I'm not saying you're wrong.
Let me finish. Butcher has Becca's dying wish in the back of his mind. I believe because of Becca's sake, he will try his hardest to raise Ryan how she wanted.
Yeah.
Shabuzi, but
I disagree.
Shabuzi, you have to understand that, like, my point is not saying you're wrong. This is just for the wholesome conversation of introducing as many details as possible. That's what makes it interesting.
You want me to keep it a buck?
What you want me to do?
You want me to keep it a straight honey with you, nigga? I think Homelander.
Nah, don't say that.
When Homeland, no, listen. When Homelander showed him that love in that cabin, right?
This is what I mean by you don't, bruh. Don't say something.
Let me finish. Damn,
don't say something you're gonna regret, my nigga. Don't
when
say
Homeland,
something you're gonna
when,
regret.
when Homelander showed him that love in that cabin, talk about, hey son, what the fuck did he say anyways? He said some shit
No, no,
about
okay,
his powers and all that.
Homelander tried to dumb it down to his level because he told him, "Hey son, first time I went out to see people, I got scared. I flew away, went to."
I think Homelander has more genuine love, although his
Yeah,
methods, right,
yeah,
might
Yeah.
not, his methods might not be the best, but I think he'll always have more genuine love
yeah.
for his son than
Oh
Butcher
no,
will
wait,
ever have.
No, no, yeah,
Ain't
but at
no
the
way.
same time,
let me say
Ain't
this.
no way, bro.
If
I don't
let
think
me
you
say this.
niggas understand. I don't think niggas understand that you can be loved by a murderer, but you will also grow up to be a murderer. Nigga,
Okay,
it's not about how much they love you. It's about who's raising you. What are
I
you talking
understand. Okay, but here's the thing, though, Shabizi.
I feel
I
like
never
Butcher's a
said,
fucking
I can
saint,
be
nigga.
loved by Hitler, but I'm being raised by Hitler.
Nigga, are we gonna act
Shabizi.
like Butcher's
Like
a
I
fucking
never.
saint now? Like this nigga don't kill
I'm
niggas
not.
for
No, I'm
no
not
reason?
saying he's.
Butcher
I'm not
in
saying.
any
We're not
situation
saying none of
is
them
a
are
better
saints.
person
But Butcher
than
would be better for
Homelander.
Ryan.
He is, but
Homelander's
you're
going to
acting
teach.
like
Homelander's going to teach Ryan to be selfish, be a god, and think he's
Thank
above
you.
everyone.
But I
Shabuzi,
love you.
Shabuzi, you understand that I never said you were wrong,
I'm not,
correct? Like,
Terrence, I'm not responding to you right now. I'm responding to what Swag Kage said. I
I'll
know
be
you
honest.
understand how.
I honestly thought, right, if this is not the case, right, but I think if they would have made this the case, it would have been so much a much more interesting story. How Homelander's fucked. You
He
feel me?
don't. He
He's
don't. He
fucked.
don't need a mom and dad.
His
He
his
just
child
needs
is his
somebody looking
childhood
out
was
for him
fucked, right? And how
for his
he's
best
crazy.
interest, Levi.
I think he was trying to mold his
It would be
son,
cool, but nah.
right, to be different from him. To actually have that father figure and mother figure, right? And have him actually be a good person, good superhero. Unlike how he
yeah.
was fucked up as a
Oh
kid.
yeah.
I think that was his goal. Like,
I think
The
I
next
think
scene, he
wait,
took
Wait,
him
swag.
outside with
Wait,
Storm
swag.
and they talked about
Swag.
went to
Swag.
I think you
Shabuzi.
niggas are being way too subjective. Homelander would have made that kid a him number 2.
Wait a minute.
He was putting in the idea of humans are beneath us. We're gods to these people, to his kids.
Yes.
You think that nigga would have actually raised them right? What are you talking about?
I
he
never
wanted
said
Storm
that.
Front to be the mom,
Man,
Probably
bro.
wouldn't
Shabuzi,
raise him
that
right.
was
I'm just
that was a
saying,
Storm
cool
Front to be the
scene,
mom. Think about
Shabuzi.
that.
Shabuzi, that was a cool scene when he was talking about we can be gods. I fucking
Yeah,
love that
but
scene.
at the same time, he was putting that shit in his son's head. He was raising him to be a Homelander number 2. These humans are nothing to us. Don't care for them at all. They mean nothing. Nigga, you would have been Homelander number 2 if you were raised by Homelander. Love means nothing.
K-Dot. K-Dot, how many times have you heard me say like some shit like that? That shit is
listen,
crazy.
nigga.
Wait. Swag. Shabuzi. Look, and Terrence. I know you guys bringing up the fact that Butcher may kill him, but let's not forget Homelander was also.
I'm just combating your
Wait.
point.
Swag.
You're
Wait,
saying
let him
kill.
let him.
Homelander was going to beat Ryan's ass for what he did to Stormfront. He was going to do the same thing Butcher did because they lost both their girls. Homelander lost Stormfront, and Butcher lost Becca.
Hey, Homelander would have beat his ass. Butcher would have killed the nigga.
And Homelander wanted up.
Homelander, are we just gonna
How?
forget? Wait, I'm sorry. You're talking about this whole promise shit, right? If Homelander hadn't showed up, the nigga would have tried to kill him.
How? How would he kill him?
What are you talking about? He grabbed the crowbar. He wouldn't have killed them. That was so stupid. What is he gonna do with
With
a
a
crowbar?
crowbar, my
Anyways,
guy?
I don't know. It's
Alright.
stupid, but I'm just saying.
K-Dot, K-Dot, let
His
me respond
intent
to
was
what
to
you
kill the
said.
kid before Homelander showed up. I think he
Okay,
changed his
K-Dot,
mind because he saw him, come close to him, and
I
he
don't
got
want.
to his senses.
Swag King. Wait, hang on. I
After
don't
he
want to
saw
forget.
Homelander,
Wait a minute. That just opened up another wormhole. So he saw Butcher being mad about Becca's death. He saw Homelander being mad about Stormfront's death, and he still chose Butcher. What does that tell you? What does that tell you?
Nigga, what the fuck are you saying? Ain't nobody saying Homelander.
He saw
Nigga,
both
we
of them
understand
mad
his
at him
relationship.
because Ryan just killed Ryan just killed 2 people that they both love, and he chose Butcher's anger over Homelander's anger. My nigga,
Shaweezy, like that's a good point. But I'll tell you what though,
my nigga,
if you gotta,
first of all, he's scared of his dad, and second of all, Butcher's actually close to his mom, and he loves his mom way more than he has his dad. His dad
Homelander actually
every time his dad shows up, his mom is terrified, and he sees
Homelander
that.
showed
But
him
every
love
time
and
his mom's with this nigga called Butcher,
Shaweezy,
he
like
sees that she's
okay,
happy.
like Shaweezy, that's a good point. But look,
You
that's
just
a
try to
good
tell me,
point.
that this nigga showed him love and affection. Where did that go?
I'm
Shaweezy, like what?
what
Okay,
the
but
fuck?
how would you
I'm telling you,
how would you react though if
Terrence,
Superman was mad at you? Like, wouldn't you?
This is a kid. That's his father. He doesn't look at him. That's his dad. That's his
Are you
dad.
telling me he's looking at Butcher as his dad? Is that what you're
No,
telling
I'm talking
me?
about Homelander. That is Homelander is his dad, and he
But
said,
nigga, being
"Nah,
a
Daddy,
biological
I'm
dad
not
is
gonna
not
go to.
enough.
I don't care
But
how much.
listen.
I don't care
I'm
how much
telling
love
you,
you showed
I
me.
am telling
I'm walking
you,
away from you.
I'm telling you, right? This so-called Butcher, right? Whether he's gonna raise him to be this great man, this loving Superman, Clark Kent
No,
nigga,
I'm
right?
not saying that.
I'm just saying, right? He was about to try to kill him, but as soon as Homelander showed up, and I feel like he came back to his senses and realized who was the true villain. The true villain is Homelander. You
I
know,
feel like
oh,
before, even if Homelander didn't come before he would have taken the swing, he would have not done it because I don't think you guys really understand.
he was gonna do it.
Butcher is his asshole that acts on emotion.
He wouldn't have killed him, but he would have.
One, he's not gonna try to kill a kid, and two, he cares way too much about Becca to do something to her child like that.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that that's wrong, but Kata, I need to address what you said in
No, that
relation
first
to me and
emotion, that first burst of emotion, he would have gone after that and tried
I
to
feel
kill
like
him.
you're
He wouldn't have
underselling. I feel
succeeded.
like you're really underselling Butcher, and you're really overselling Homelander, my nigga. Homelander is, in terms of how they portray Homelander, that nigga is the devil. I don't care how much love and affection you show.
I'll be honest with you. This season 2, that nigga really wasn't that evil, dog.
Oh
Like this nigga was.
Stop.
I feel bad for the nigga, bro.
Why
I
you
want to get
in?
back.
All right. Hold on.
Go ahead, Kata.
Wait, guys. Let Terrence go real quick. Should we let Terrence go real quick? Terrence want to respond. Go ahead, Terrence.
So Kata, when
Nigga,
you said
he just wanted his son, dude. That wasn't fucking. Hey, I think Homelander was right. Ryan being in that place so long, right? Just kept away from the world was not doing him any good. And it's good that he took him out as early as he did, because he did resent his mom, but not as not to the extent as I thought.
But at the same time,
if he would have stayed longer in that place and figured out the truth,
him being raised in that, him being raised in that.
Wait.
Breezy, hold up. Let me say this before I forget.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Terrence. Go ahead.
All right, so Kata, when you said to me, what would you do if you were in that situation with Butcher? The terms, Becca, saying, okay, promise me this and that. Kata, that'd be different with me, because look, if that were my wife, of course I promise she's dying and stuff, I'd be like, damn, fuck, no, you can't die. But I'm telling you, the person that's responsible for killing my girl, that person is dead. I don't care if it's a child or not. No, that's how I am. So that wouldn't work. Yeah.
And to come back to your point about Homelander saying,
look,
hey,
that's cool. That's cool. I'm just saying. Because I'm putting myself into it too. Look, I'm putting myself into it too. If it was someone really close to me, like say my mom, my dad, whatever, my dad, and they promised me to do something, I'm gonna make sure to fulfill it. In my opinion, I'm not telling y'all Butcher's gonna make him Superman Clark Kent. I don't want him to be Superman Clark Kent. I want him to be a nice person.
He's not, bro. I'm telling y'all something right now. To come back to Breezy's point about Homelander putting
Butcher will raise him to be a good kid.
That he's above humans.
You understand it. Niggas is not asking for Butcher to make him Superman. We're just asking
I don't want to be
better than Homelander.
He won't be that.
Right. No, I get that. I'm just saying.
Make him a better person than Homelander, and Butcher would do that. Like,
he will.
I get it.
But I'm just saying he won't. He'll still be bad, my nigga.
Nah.
Butcher's fucking. I think you know how the whole thing. You know the whole thing. How Homelander was putting in his mind, like you were saying. Well, superheroes are above humans. Butcher would have put the whole thing about humans are above superheroes. He hates soups as a whole, my nigga.
I
hates Starlight.
I think Butcher will put everybody on the same scale. Like we're all.
No, he would not. No, he hates superheroes. He hates.
Starlight. You saw that in a previous episode.
What'd you say?
But at the same time, I would prefer him having a
Starlight. That was a good
point. I prefer him having a love. At the same time, I've been neglecting this just for the sake of argument. Would we not act like this nigga would not also be raised around Huey, Starlight,
Enrique? None of these people are good people. The boys is killing the seven is killing.
They're not.
And why do they say that?
You got a better person for Ryan to be with.
Should we?
Why do you say that?
All right, let me put my full. This is my main.
Why do they say that Huey is? I'm neglecting this just for the sake of argument. Let's just say hypothetical that he's also raising him around his friends. Huey is fucking Butcher's savior. You think Huey would let this kid go down a dark path?
Let me say my main point. Right, my main point is, nigga, it's not realistic. This is why I agree with him going to CIA. These niggas are on a mission right now to destroy Vought and the superheroes. Having this kid around would be a liability. Jumping around, killing niggas, crossing niggas, figure out plans about this, and have this kid around.
I want to say
It's
he's a
not
liability.
realistic.
He'll just stay at home while Butcher goes out to work and shit.
Stay where niggas are always moving.
Wait, hold up. K-Dot, I'm gonna need some clarification. Hold up.
They didn't even go nowhere. The season 2 is in the same spot the whole season. That little
they're on the run, nigga.
Like Kage,
that kid ain't gonna ask questions.
They're not on the run no more. They got what's that shit? What's that?
They got pardoned.
They got pardoned. They got immunity.
They got from Homelander.
But at the same
the
time,
nigga's looking for his son.
Swag. That is why.
But Homelander back.
Wait, get up. That is why I said earlier the realistic thing to do is give him the CIA, and I agree with him. I agree with him going to the CIA because that's a smart thing to do. But I would, in terms of me being selfish, I want him to go with Butcher. But the smart thing is to give him to the CIA. I agree on that.
Then we agree. What the fuck?
No, but you asked me what do I want him to go with, and I said I want him to go to Butcher because that's what I would prefer.
Wait, Shabuizi, do you
okay, but the whole thing was on. You guys feel like
wait. Let me ask
you Shabuizi, do you want him to be with the CIA for now, or like eventually go to Butcher at some point?
For now, obviously.
Dies down.
In terms of like what, or like
no. The CIA is going to try to find a family for him or whatever, right? Do you at some point want him to?
Nick, why does he not go with his sister? Wait, hold up.
No.
Does Becca not have a sister?
Yeah, she does.
Nigga, that's the best option for this nigga. Go with your sister.
No. Vought still wants Ryan.
No, I said go with his sister.
Why do you?
That's the best nigga. That's actually a fucking.
You mean hide his sister? You mean hide him and his sister, or go live with the sister?
What'd you say? Is he not hiding with fucking?
Hide the sister and Ryan? Do you mean hide the sister and Ryan, or Ryan just go live with the sister?
Are we forgetting the key? Are we forgetting the key detail that Ryan is traumatized because he killed his fucking mother? Wait. We can't forget about that, right?
Swag. What did you say?
Go with his sister, no matter what situation. Just be with his sisters.
Do you want him to just go live with her, or do you want them to put them both in hiding? What do you want?
Go live with her.
Nigga, that's why do you not think that the first place to look is his sisters? What are you talking about?
Okay, now we're being realistic, my nigga. Is he not hiding with Butcher? Is he not hiding with Butcher?
Huh?
Is he not hiding with Butcher?
That's why I just said the realistic and smart thing to do is go with the CIA.
Did you not hear me? I said whatever way it suits the situation. That's what I said.
Oh, okay. Yes, but we're going on the options we're given.
Okay, then hide him with his sister. Yes, hide him with his sister. Fuck it.
We were given two options. Butcher.
All right, this is what I'm gonna say. Best scenario, all this entire show. Best scenario. Fuck all the bullshit. Best scenario. Ryan goes with his mom's sister, his auntie, and lives a happily ever after. That's the best scenario.
Best scenario. Yes. They find something to bring Becca back to life, my nigga. That's not how the show works.
Actually, I think Ryan's gonna turn out bad anyway. I think that, him being traumatized by him killing his mother and shit. Like, that's what I think is gonna happen.
Let me say this real quick, because Justin brought it up, right? Edgar's whole thing about Ryan was that he was going to be leveraged against Homelander, right? For that to happen, Ryan has to know how to use his abilities. He has to be well trained.
CIA has him.
Look, what I'm saying is Butcher can also help him train early.
Sure will.
Because look, let's be honest.
The best person to help him train is
wait. Let's be honest. If Homelander breaks in season 3 and Ryan is still a kid, Ryan's going to have to hurry up and train fast and get good.
How is Butcher going to train him? Right, the best person to train him is Homelander.
But we got people with powers too.
Actually, to get back that point, Strike, okay, that was one of the points of my argument. We saw that Homelander had no idea what he was doing when it came to Ryan's powers. He was getting frustrated. He had no idea what he was doing when it came to Ryan's powers.
Because Ryan's a bitch. That's why he was getting frustrated.
He used his powers later on.
He was just mad because his power was not coming out.
stay with Homelander. What would happen later on if he can't do anything with his powers and Homelander gets so frustrated where he's like,
are we just gonna act like? So we're just gonna put that all on Homelander and not act like this nigga Ryan is first of this. He hasn't been a bitch.
I'm not gonna say we're putting it all on Homelander, but you saying he's the best person to train it. I'm saying
that's a part of the training. That's the part of the training process.
I think
he doesn't even
Homelander
realize his powers.
I think Homelander in terms of his selfishness and just in terms of
I'm talking about power, nigga. What the
fuck?
But Ryan is already emotional, and you add trauma to that shit. Hell no!
In terms of training to control your power, Homelander is better.
I'm trying to say, in terms of who Homelander is, he just is. He's not gonna be good.
Jesus Christ,
nigga. In terms of who he is, he will not be a good trainer.
He gets too frustrated.
Yes or no?
Homelander gets too frustrated.
Are we acting like Butcher doesn't get fucking frustrated? This nigga won't even reward fucking Huey, nigga.
I know, but I'm saying Homelander is trying to rush him so quick to learn how to fly.
I'm trying to rush him. He's
not
rushing him.
Bro.
You
off his house.
You saw the look of
that was funny,
bro. You saw when he couldn't use his laser eye.
Are y'all really serious, bro?
And he looked back at Stormfront. That nigga is rushing him.
Bro, for Homelander, y'all gotta understand, bro. Let's put it into perspective, right? For Homelander as a kid, he already knew him as a kid getting thrown off a house is normal for him. He could survive that shit. He knew he had powers back then. We're not
Gohan is better than Ryan.
Ryan does not even realize he has powers, my nigga.
No,
which is why he's so frustrated. He was so.
That's not true.
Ryan knows powers.
Wait, let me say why that's not true. Because he said in the season 2 finale, he could not fly early on at Ryan's age too. He couldn't do what he was the same as Ryan. He said I couldn't use my powers that early too. He wasn't doing what he.
No, you mistook. You didn't understand that. You didn't understand. Nigga, you didn't understand that. You completely missed what the fuck.
Said when I was your age, I couldn't control my powers either. I couldn't.
Keyword control. Keyword control.
He said, "Do you think I was able to?"
Tyree saw him put him on his butt.
Keyword.
Hey, can I ask everybody in here? When he pushed Ryan off the roof, was that him rushing Ryan to learn how to fly? Yes or no?
That was him rushing Ryan.
That was a Russian. That was Russian. Okay, look. When you train someone,
Russian, but
when you train someone, look, you gotta have patience. Like I'm a martial artist, right? Like in order for someone to be a master, you have to have patience when it comes to training your students. Because otherwise, they're gonna turn out all fucked up.
You can't do it.
Exactly, and Homelander has no patience.
And Butcher does.
More than him, way more than him. Yeah.
I was gonna also bring this up. I think something that you're not considering, Swag Kage, is that Homelander still very much has the mentality of a child. He's not an adult his damn self. The nigga stuck to Stidwell because she represented a mom figure for him. He still has the mentality of a child.
Nigga, that was some sick fuck shit. But listen,
that connected to who he is. That connected to who he is as a person. He did not have a childhood, so he still has a childhood mentality.
You gotta understand. You see, you're adding all this shit that goes into raising.
Oh my god! I'm sorry that you don't understand the show.
Strictly power said.
I'm sorry that you don't understand the show.
Can I explain?
Go ahead.
Simply sit like this is my heat vision, right? If I do this, it goes at this. It goes at this power level. If I do this with my eyes, you can lower the heat. You can up the heat with this. If I punch, this is how you hold back a punch.
And
things
why do you
like
think,
those.
And I'm trying to say,
how is Butcher supposed to understand all that shit?
And I'm trying to tell you. You're trying to make up. You're saying
that's why you got to give them little stepping stones. You know, look. Let me give an example. Swag. Wait, Swag. Let me give an example.
Let me say this real quick.
Go ahead.
Why do you think that he's gonna explain it like that? When we saw him give 2 tries, this is what I keep saying. Think back to it. We saw him have 2 attempts to try to teach Ryan how to use his powers. We already saw him try to teach Ryan how to do his powers, and he wasn't doing what you're saying. He was rushing him and not knowing what to do and how to train him. And nigga was clueless. So why do you think?
I'm saying you gotta get off. You gotta get off that first phase. You're still on that first phase, my nigga. That first phase. Ryan didn't even realize that power.
No, you're hoping for something that they did not show us. It's like, my nigga, they gave us 2. This is the definition of insanity. They showed us what Homelander's gonna do, and you think he's gonna do something different all of a sudden? They showed us what he would do.
It's called progression, my nigga. The fuck?
They gave us 2
progression. You gotta get off that first phase.
They gave it. What do you mean? Fuck, this nigga's making shit up.
The first phase, my nigga. He didn't know he had powers.
No. He's making shit up. He's not gonna get past the first phase because they gave us 2 examples of Homelander trying to train Ryan, and he was hopeless. Why do you think
Ryan was not accepting his powers?
Why do you think? Okay, and I'm trying to tell you. How do you think Homelander's gonna get it past first one? He couldn't. You think it's just gonna happen where he's gonna get past first one automatically? No.
Damn, we may not get to the other characters at this point.
Homelander's gonna have to help him do that, and we saw that Homelander could not help him do that. You're just acting like he will. You're acting like because he has powers, he'll be a good teacher. We saw he has all these powers, and he came natural to him, but he had no idea.
I never said. Hold on. I never said good Butcher. I'm saying better than Butcher.
He had no idea what to do with Ryan, my nigga. He had no idea. He was getting frustrated. He was looking back at Stormfront like, I don't know what to do. He legitimately put his hands in the air and shrugged because he didn't know what to do anymore.
Nigga.
He had no other techniques. He did not know what. He was hopeless. After Ryan could not laser beam that action figure, he looked back and legitimately not figured.
Yeah, wait. Remember? Yeah, wait. Shabuizi swag. Remember when Homelander said, Ryan, use your hate to try to use your heat vision, but Ryan said there's no one he hates, so he can. So the way Homelander's going to teach him, like,
he said he had to put a quarter in the swear jar.
There's nobody he hates.
Yeah, that's bad. Don't.
That's good advice, though.
No, that's
Homelander's going to go out and
hate
use your hate
to try to
to drive
beat somebody. No.
Hey.
He's going to end up like Homelander. That's the point.
That's good. That's, be that as it may, that's still okay advice. What is Butcher going to teach him? How is Butcher going to tell him how to use
Homelander is teaching Ryan how to beat him. That's the point.
How is... Are we talking about... You see, you guys are adding... I'm sorry. Listen. Yes, he's teaching him to use his heat vision for wrong. I'm talking strictly on how to use your power. You're adding all this emotion, all this dumb shit.
I thought we were talking about
how is Butcher going to tell him how to use his heat vision? Please, someone tell me.
I thought we were talking about going with love. We just saw...
Wait. Swag, there's certain powers he can help him gauge. Like, for example...
No, he can't, nigga. What the fuck?
Well, no. Listen.
How are you gonna...
Listen. I'm not saying he's gonna show him how to do it. Let's say, for example, Butcher has like 3 different cars. He got a freaking construction truck.
There's a reason why trainers are stronger than their predators, my nigga.
And a motorcycle. He's gonna be like, lift these and let's see how much you can lift. Let's see where your super strength goes. Punch this and let's see what you can handle. I'm gonna throw this at you and see if you can take it.
How is he gonna
wait a minute. Now that I think about it, neither one of them are qualified.
Wait, Kata, I have an even better example for you, my nigga.
You're acting like it's that simple, nigga.
Wait, Kata,
I'm saying it's simple. I'm saying he can gauge some of his abilities.
I agree with Kata because you know what?
There's a difference between gauging and learning how to restrain and control and change strength levels.
He has to do that himself too.
I agree with
Kata. Learn how to dilate that.
How is he going to teach him how to fly? How is he going to teach him how to fly?
Hold on. Here's the perfect example.
Would he have to figure that out on his own, how to fly? If with Homelander?
Man figured out how to fly on his own.
Here's the perfect thing.
None of these characters are superheroes. Yeah.
Here's the perfect thing to debunk everything you just said. The greatest superhero in history is Superman. What Kryptonian was there to teach Superman his powers? Or did he learn from humans?
He didn't learn from his father. What the fuck?
Yes, he did, my nigga.
No, he didn't.
His parents taught him how to control his powers. Don't lie here. Don't sit here and lie and say that nigga learned it on his own. Jonathan Kent and Martha Kent showed that nigga how to control his powers. Nigga. They even showed it in Man of Steel as a kid. What did he do when he was hearing all the sights and sounds?
Hey, I'm a Superman expert. What's the question?
Focus on the sound of my voice. You don't need to
make the world small, Clark.
Make the world small. Focus on the sound of my voice.
Okay,
when God came to Earth, he said, "Oh yeah, I had my parents teach me how to control my powers, my nigga." You do not need
look. Jonathan and Martha Kent, that they absolutely did do that. However, they were special as fuck though. Like the Kents, let's be real though. They were special.
But I'm just saying, you cannot act like a human cannot teach a superpowered god how to control the power. We saw it happen with Superman. The character that Homelander is based on.
Thank you for saying that, Terrence.
Yeah, look.
We're talking Homelander versus Butcher.
But no, that might debunk your argument. Your argument with Homelander is that Homelander has the powers to do it. I'm saying just because you have the powers doesn't mean you'll be a better teacher.
Yes,
Like if I'm giving Homelander versus Jonathan Kent, my nigga,
guess what? No.
Homelander may have the powers, but I'm choosing Jonathan Kent 10
Because
times
in
out
this
of 10.
situation, is special because both Homelander and Butcher are assholes. Although yes, Homelander's a bigger asshole, but they're both assholes, right? They're both mean niggas. So then it does come to only what can I teach you in scale? Because he's definitely not getting no love. He's not getting no love from both of these.
That's not the way trainers work, my nigga. That's not the way trainers work.
You ain't getting no love from both of these niggas.
Trainers
Y'all just brought up how they. What the fuck? They just brought up
Trainer,
all this impatient sync.
I just try to bring up emotion. You said stay on training.
Nigga,
Training
you brought up patience, my nigga.
Training
Both these niggas don't have patience.
Training does not have to matter on how much I love you. Training has to matter on how good I am of a trainer.
I'm talking about personality, right? Patience. Both these niggas don't have patience.
Homelander can love. Out of everybody that exists right now, Homelander loves Ryan the most, but he'd be a horrible trainer for him. If we're going on purely training, my nigga,
I disagree.
Butcher does not need to love Ryan to be a good trainer for him. He can teach him
things. Okay, you're staying on that love for it. I'm just talking about action, personality, all that shit. Being patient.
Yeah,
both of these niggas like patience.
You know what I think? I think that
y'all bringing up shit like Homelander's treating him to be a bad villain.
Look, y'all. Look. I'm gonna keep it simple. I think that Ryan needs a balance, right? He needs a good ass trainer and somebody to love him. You know what I'm saying? He's still a growing boy. He needs all that
shit. He's that balance.
Nigga, that's why Superman is what he is today, my nigga. Martha and what's her face? Kent. I mean, Jonathan Kent.
I'm not comparing the specific characters of Jonathan and Martha to Butcher. I'm comparing human teaching versus superpower teaching, and I'm showing you human teaching.
Let's dive into that. Let's dive into that right quick.
Human teaching can supersede superpower teaching.
Let's dive into that. Let's dive into that. Give me because I forgot. Give me the examples of where they taught him how to use his powers, and I want to see if it makes sense.
Who?
Martha and Jonathan Kent.
Martha told him to hone in on the world, to make it small, focus on the sound of my voice when he couldn't hear or he couldn't, when he was hearing everything all at once. He was hearing too many things all at once. And I know in the show Smallville, yes, Smallville is a TV show, but when Clark was gauging his super strength, Jonathan Kent brought him out in the field and had him chop logs and had him use the tractor to gauge how much he can lift so he wouldn't hurt somebody.
Or when he was getting his heat vision, like, you know, he was thinking about sexual stuff and he brought him out to the field as well. And he was like, what were you thinking about? He asked him specifically what was going through his mind. And when he was like, okay, yeah, Dad, I was doing this and that. He's like, okay, now I want you to direct it at this specific spot, right? And then boom. Then he learned how to control his heat vision.
Yeah.
What?
I have to do it.
That shit doesn't, nigga.
I'm just saying what happened in the show, man. Like that's what happened.
You realize that teaching can be like, you can have methodological teaching, and where thinking about it, my nigga, a lot of the greatest people trained in history, it happens with basketball too. You don't need to be an excellent basketball trainer to train people, my nigga. Some of the best trainers in the world are not greater than the people they train.
But you have to still understand the sport or the act that you're training.
But you also have
that's why it's so weird with me with Martha and Jonathan. It's like, nigga, how can you even understand something so out of this world?
You're going off of your realistic of how you think it should be. But the real thing is, when it comes to training, you have to also think about there are real world methods that work on people no matter what powers they have. And the thing about Butcher has that Homelander doesn't have is that Butcher has experienced the world. He's a real person. He knows what to do with different type of people. Homelander was raised in a rat.
That's not I know, but
Swag. Let me say this real quick. Look, because I think this will help. I'll use myself. All right, so like I was a person that was walking around with a lot of rage. I'm talking about snap a motherfucker's neck every second kind of rage, right? Like when I got into martial arts, one of the things
Terrence, I
that
want to say one thing before I forget. I'm kind of gonna forget. Then you can go. This is a word I really hate when it comes to training and just stuff like that. It's the word concentrate. And I just hate hearing that shit. It's like when you're training somebody and it just says, okay, concentrate. I concentrate. it's such a just fucking. It's a cop out to me, man. I don't know. It's just telling a nigga to concentrate now. If he gets, I understand because I concentrate. It's like,
No,
I understand.
Okay, wait.
Yeah, go ahead, Terrence. I'll respond.
Okay, so Swag, look. So here's the thing that my masters got me to be like, a more focused individual, if you will, to try to, let go of the rage. Like, they were very big on communication. I think like the best kind of teachers, they have to be able to communicate with you. You know what I'm saying? Then they can guide you better that way. Because if they don't know how to talk to you, everything else falls apart. Because imagine if you're not like listening to your instructor, like, nah, fuck you or something like that. They have to be able to talk to you. I think that's the first major step, in my opinion.
Both these niggas are not capable of that. That's why I'm only strictly staying on power.
Why are we going? Okay, we're not going on who's good and who. We're going on who would be better. They're both trash, but at the same time, Swag. The one thing, like I was trying to say the first time, when it comes to this type of stuff, you do not with people. You train people. It's not a see how I do it. When you train people, you have to use methodological. You have to think of different exercises, and a big part of training is knowing how to deal with different types of people. A big issue and limitation that Homelander has, like I said, Homelander was raised in a lab. He's not a people person. He would try to train Ryan how he got it, and it wouldn't work as we saw. He legitimately, not figuratively, he's tried to tell Ryan how to do something, and when it didn't work, he threw his hands up as a sign of, I don't know what else to do. He would do that for the rest of Ryan's training. He wouldn't just get it out of nowhere because Homelander was raised in the lab. He doesn't know how to adapt like that.
A physical presentation of what you need to do does immensely affect your training. Let's not act like it does not. Naruto saw Jiraiya perform. Can I finish?
Hold on, K-Dot. Because
Naruto saw Jiraiya perform the Rasengan. Goku saw Master Roshi create them. What the fuck?
Swag.
Kamehameha wave.
Okay, that's true.
That's
dandy and all, Swag. But did you, yes or no? Did you not see Ryan get a physical representation and he still couldn't do it? So your point about physical showing is obsolete here because he tried it with Ryan and it didn't work. So you have to try another way, and he doesn't know another way. That point that point of presentation that you keep bringing up is obsolete because he already tried that and it didn't work. That point you keep bringing up about
nigga, it's not just a one method thing, bro. It's continuation, bro. I'm saying
it's one method. You can try variations, but it's still one method.
I agree, Cap Levi. It's Gohan made Piccolo a better person.
Here's what I was taught. I was taught there's no such thing as a bad student, but only bad teachers. That's what I was taught. So if they couldn't reach me or anyone else, they would say, you know what? No, you didn't fail, T. I failed you because I couldn't train you right. I couldn't reach you. My methods did not work. That's what I was taught.
Yeah, and look. Let's just say this: Homelander's only method is using what he used to bring out his powers. But Ryan's way of learning what Homelander learned won't work because Ryan grew up with his mother. Yeah, they both grew up secluded. But Ryan grew up with a mother. They grew up in two different ways of learning.
Grew up with a lot of love and soft shit. Love and soft shit. Yeah.
Just
go ahead, Bolide.
I think the basic factor is the emotion aspect. Like with Martha and Jonathan, they don't have powers like Clark, but they understand their son. They know him.
That's what I'm saying, though. Both. That's why I said their situation's a bit different in that regard because
it's the same thing. It's the same thing with Homelander and
Butcher and Homelander don't like this nigga. They both don't. I mean, Homelander actually does like him. But
Butcher had a
that goes
against
your argument.
Butcher was gonna smack that nigga for killing his girlfriend.
That goes against your argument, right? You said Martha and Thomas. Wait. Let me respond. You said Martha and Jonathan Kent loved him and they knew his son. Homelander loves him too, but to Shaweezy's point, he said, "You just because you love a nigga doesn't mean you're trained."
Homelander's not the better.
But I'm trying to say the introduction of Martha and Jonathan was not about the. It was purely to show you that you do not need to have the same powers to be a better. My whole thing with your argument is that you keep bringing up, he has the same.
Shit, 1%. Fuck. Hold up, I'll be right back.
The whole argument was that oh, he has the same powers as him. It's self-explanatory. He has the same powers as him, but at the same time, you cannot focus on that because we saw what happened. Homelander, like I said, people need to hone in on the fact that Homelander does not have people skills. He does not know how to adapt to situations. He does not know how to deal with different type of people. He was raised in a lab. He does not have these skills of training people. He only
So how do you feel about what I said about the whole communication being important? Because I think that
and I agree.
It's very important. Yeah.
And I completely agree with that. And that's why I think Homelander would be a good teacher because we saw him try to communicate with Ryan, and all he was saying is, "Do it how I do it." And when that didn't work, he said, "Do it with anger." And he's like, "I don't have an anger." And he said, "Oh well, I give up."
when I was in various positions of giving individuals like instructions on how to do physical and mental training, I made it a point to go, okay, well, these humans are
Enrique,
not
how do you even what?
I made sure to let them know that there are other ways.
Don't even get me started on that point. Trash.
What?
That don't work. That's
nigga called nigga.
That's a bad example.
Well, actually,
no,
I get what he's trying to say. A better example would be
no. How do you know? Because his dad never even trained him.
No, well, I get.
That's
No,
how
I'm not using that example. I'm not using that example. I said a better example would be All Might and Deku versus Deku and Gran Torino. All Might has the exact same powers as Deku, but a better Deku was Gran Torino because Gran Torino actually taught him how to control All for One, which All Might couldn't do. Even though they did have the same powers, and even though All Might is a good person that cares about Deku.
Yeah.
Guess what? Gran Torino trained who?
For sure. Oh, thank you. Perfect point again. Did he have the same powers as All Might?
Did Gran Torino train who?
Did he have the same powers as All Might? Yes or
my
no?
nigga, if a nigga trains somebody, right? No. That goes to my point because he trained. Okay, you're staying on the same. You're acting like nigga.
I'm going over what you said, Christ.
Okay, but look, what I noticed with Ryan.
So, Weezy, you see, you're completely missing my point.
No,
right?
my nigga, what you told me was that you said, "Oh, this is how I do it. You try it too." He has the exact same powers as him, so he would try to tell him how to do it how he is because he can show him by example.
This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying.
This is what I'm saying. But this is what I noticed about.
Jeez, all right, go ahead.
Look, let me say this. Look, this is what I noticed with Ryan. Like, he's emotional. I think it's important that you appeal to that. If you don't, then you're going to fail him. He needs that. That's what's going to allow him to shine and prevent him from going, bad or whatever. I think you have to do that.
Yeah, look, I don't want to stay on this too long, but I just want to say this last thing. Because, look, I'm cool with him. Look, I would rather for the boy to go with Butcher automatic. I'm okay with him going to CIA for now, but at some point, I eventually want Butcher to open up to the kid and be like, "Yo, let me take you on. Let's do this. Let's try to make this."
And I think that's going to happen, K-Dot.
It should at some point. And I also want to bring up this too because I think Butcher could have left the kid with Mother's Milk and his family. Still visit him, leave him with a friend. And he go and recollect and get past all the grieving, right? Or let him say
Huey and Starlight.
Not possible. Vaught wants Ryan. Not possible.
Huh?
Vaught wants Ryan still. It's not possible to leave him with Mother's Milk.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, but then only Homelander. I mean, Butcher, because Butcher knows how to hide. So yeah, only Butcher.
I mean, Vaught already had him, and he kept it with his mom. So
they hid them away though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Look, Vaught is always like 5 steps ahead of people. So I'm like, look, Vaught is gonna strike when they want to. If you think that these characters had the one up on them, that shit will never happen. Never.
Man, I don't know, my nigga.
Yeah, look,
kind of mad when Homer to put that.
At this point, what I would like to see
that vitamin V out there and shit.
It's going to help Butcher's character advance as a person. Let him be a father. Let him take care of the kid. It's going to help his character advance. You're going to see a more emotional side of him. A more emotional side.
Guys, I hope y'all, nigga, obviously, him being with Butcher, we all want that shit. We all know how it's going to play out. I'm saying right now, him being with the CIA is the best option. Him being with Butcher right now with his
Yeah,
option.
For now.
All agree with that.
At
We
some
all
point,
agree
I just
with
want to go with Butcher.
Yeah, all that is fine and dandy, but I don't care about Ryan. I just wanted to throw that out there.
I don't either. I could give a fuck.
Dang, I do.
Fuck Ryan and fuck Becca. I'm glad Becca's dead. There you go.
Becca, I'm glad Becca's dead too. She was annoying as fuck.
Hey man, all I'm saying is, Homelander doesn't have people skills. We saw him try to train Ryan. It didn't work, and then he threw.
Butcher does not have people skills either.
My biggest representation is him shrugging. That showed he was out of ways. He was lost. Like I don't get how they
Shabuzi, like can we like okay, like I think that Homelander has.
I think the thing about Homelander, I think
has some people skills now. When he's out there in public doing his speeches and shit, humans be liking him, so he has something.
I mean, like real people. I mean, like real people.
That's not the real him.
Yeah, that's
no. I know it's not, but I'm just saying he has something. I didn't say he has what it takes, but I'm saying he has something.
Yeah,
but
but
not like a Kratos.
He's lacking empathy, which is the problem.
I mean, exactly empathy. Butcher has empathy.
That big gonna be Kratos. He gonna be Kratos, and Ryan gonna be Atreus. Perfect example. That's perfect. That's perfect. That's
come here, boy.
Like forget their personalities. Forget how they would do it. My main thing is we saw Homelander attempt twice, and both times it didn't work. And the second time, he threw his hands up in defeat. Like niggas ran out. He doesn't know how to do it. That's just my main point.
Well, yeah, Homelander's a bitch too, man. Let's be real about that. Homelander's
I think Homelander's the type of teacher. I think Homelander's the type of teacher that learns as he goes. Especially when he came to talking with
Ryan.
Like when he was talking with him at the beginning, Ryan was kind of scared. It was kind of like awkward, right? But then that talk in the cabin, it felt like, you know, they both really cared about each other and just like it came from a real place.
He learned from his errors, right? Like he saw at first, like fuck that.
Yeah,
didn't work.
I feel like
let me talk to the kid. Yeah.
But I feel like he'd get frustrated when it becomes foreign.
The church thing.
But I feel like when it becomes foreign to him, he'd get frustrated because when Ryan started saying "I don't hate anybody," I feel like he would be like, "All right."
But Ryan started calling him dad.
Homelander is not
at the beginning.
Homelander is not the type of character to go like, "All right, think of what you love." That's not Homelander. He'll get frustrated and quit. He would get frustrated and quit before he starts to go.
I don't think he'll ever quit on his son.
No.
Okay, but here's the thing, though. Didn't we see that there was a progression though with him? Like he went, okay, let me try a different method.
He's not understanding the progression, bro. He's not understanding that.
But at the same time, you guys do not take Homelander out of character. What would have worked with Ryan? Him working with Ryan, he doesn't know how Ryan operates. He said Ryan has nobody to hate. Homelander, it doesn't matter how much you progress, you do not know how to connect to your son's level of feelings because you are so special and where you don't care about anybody. You hate everything. You act only on rage. Homelander, no matter how much you can progress, he does not have enough empathy to understand how Ryan acts on his emotions connected to his powers.
I think with Homelander, it's more so frustration.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Listen. It doesn't. Again, you guys are still staying on that. If Homelander teaches him to control his power based on rage, it's still teaching him how to control his power, my nigga.
I'm saying,
compared to another nigga.
I'm saying that's good.
Kind of like, do you want to use the light side or the dark side, my nigga, of the force?
I just said yes. If you can teach him how to control on a rage, that would be good. But like I'm telling you, that point is obsolete because we saw him try to do it and it didn't work. So
he doesn't hate nobody.
But I'm telling you, I just give you an example when it came to.
I don't understand why you keep bringing it up when the show told us.
You know what? He might hate himself now though because he killed his mom. How about that? He might what's
it called? Like if Dragon Ball Z showed us Gohan doesn't like fighting. They tell Goku Gohan doesn't like fighting, and then you bring up to me, all right, what if you put Gohan in the setting where all he can do is fight? Wouldn't he kill everybody immediately? Why do you think that's the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result. The show showed us it does not work.
I just told you he learns as he grows, my nigga. At the beginning, oh my god, can I fucking nigga? I start responding and you just start talking again,
bro.
I'm saying at the beginning, right? He couldn't even talk to his son. It was awkward, my nigga. But as the story progressed, his son started calling him dad. The way he talks, he even changed the way he talks to him. You feel me? Before he was just blunt, but now he takes it more easy. Yes, with the help with Stormfront a bit, but still.
Yeah, this episode he was in the cabin. Yeah.
Progression cannot supersede who you are as a person. I don't care how much you progress. The person like we just saw. Okay,
I mean, we saw the effects,
and I'm trying to tell you, what would Homelander progressing from use your anger be? Him progressing from that would be trying to understand how Ryan acts his emotion and how Ryan's emotions connect to his powers. That would be the next step of improving. And like I'm telling you, yes, if he was improving as a character to the point where he'd actually try to understand how Ryan's emotions connect to his powers, that would be great. But I'm saying the progression is obsolete here because who Homelander as a character is, he doesn't have the capacity to take that next step. The next step after Ryan's anger, I'm trying to break it down for you. What is the next step of improvement in terms of training Ryan after he can't use his anger? Find out his other emotions and how they connect to his power. And then we add in
trying different methods.
And then we add in who Homelander is. Homelander does not have the capacity. It's not about him wanting to. He doesn't have the capacity.
I think this is the part where humans say that we're going in circles. I think this is the part where they say that. But yeah.
I give him an example and he just doesn't, nigga. He says one thing, but I said something that completely disregards that.
You don't. I feel like, bro. I don't know if you're a Homelander fanboy, my nigga, but he does not have empathy. He cannot take
Homelander fanboy. What the fuck?
You keep saying he's improving. I'm saying that's tight, but the next step of improvement, he doesn't have the capacity for that. The next step of improvement is understanding Ryan's emotional spectrum, and Homelander can't do that.
That makes no sense. How are you gonna say? Oh, I understand he's improving, but he doesn't have the capacity to improve.
No, I'm saying
nigga, what?
The next step. I'm saying if you're improving, but the next step of improvement is to do A, and you don't have the capacity to do A, then you can't do it.
You know what's fun? That makes absolutely no fucking sense.
How does that
nigga, you were at A. Listen. So you know what's funny? You were at A, right, at the beginning, but then you improved to B. And you acknowledge that with the whole talking to his son, and raising his voice, all that shit. And now you're saying he can't do the same with this other thing.
I don't think you guys are gonna agree on this.
That's the literal definition of improving.
You're trying to say that Homelander would continue to improve despite who he is as a person. And I'm saying he will improve.
He did it. Did he not do it?
No. Nigga, I think you're a Homelander fan.
Nigga, I'm sorry. Wait. So when he pushed him off the roof.
I'm trying to explain it because, like we're saying,
he pushed him off the roof, and then he came to his son and said, "I'm sorry, I'm not gonna push this far ever again." What is that called?
Hold on. You can keep improving as a person, but when you hit a wall that goes against who you are as a person, that's when you stop improving. And that's what I'm telling you. He can make it to B, but C goes beyond what his capacity is as a character. That C level of improvement, he made it to B. But what C is, Homelander's emotional capacity has not gotten to that. Homelander has not changed his emotion. Homelander has not gained any empathy from the start of the show till now. Stop overselling him because
yes, he has. Yes, he has.
Stop.
He cares about his son. He cares about his son.
My nigga, he is not gonna get in empathy all of a sudden. He can't. That's not who he is. The next step of Cedar training Ryan is where the empathy comes in, and Homelander doesn't have that.
Nobody is mad right now.
He cares about his. Are you acting like he doesn't care about his son? He does not care about his son.
Stupid, my nigga. Why
does he not care about his son?
Why are we acting dumb, bro? What are we doing?
It's you.
What are we doing going in circles? That's what I want to know. Like, you guys are not going to agree.
Oh my god.
Look. Well, I think we should move on to another character in this finale. We got Homelander, Butcher, Maeve.
Bro, it's not even that hard to understand, my nigga.
Let's kill Huey.
I'm sorry. I gotta go ahead, man.
Let's get Huey and Starlight. We can do them both together.
Man.
Let me say this about Huey. In that season finale reaction. When Huey said, "Oh, we're supervillains now," bruh, I was like, nigga, you're clearly the good guys in this situation. Look, you're both killing people, but
Cap Levi, what the fuck are you talking about?
But Huey was trying to make it seem like, oh, we're just fighting fire. We're acting bad now. No, You're not super villains. Y'all killing the villains. Huey's what Huey did in episode 4 with Starlight when they exposed Vought. That was a big W. That was a big W this season for the boys. But other than that, I mean, that was kind of whack. Huey's whack. Freak Huey. I don't like that statement of him trying to make the boys seem like they're as bad as.
Oh, and Bobo, that was blasphemous. He hasn't changed blasphemy. The fuck.
What?
No, I agree.
Wait, what?
I agree with Bobo.
Wait, what happened?
But I want to go on what K-Dot asked. Huey's trash, man.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Starlight, going on, bruh. I like Starlight as a character somewhat, but my nigga, her powers are Starlight is weak, bro.
Should we wait? Let me say this.
Yeah, Starlight trash.
Starlight cannot fight, bro. Why can't she not?
I have a question.
Why she not know how to fight?
Wait. What's the question? Hold up. I'm getting thrown.
No, we're talking about Huey. We're getting our opinions out on Huey and Starlight. We're doing Huey and Starlight together. As
I have a question for y'all.
Fucking splash bomb? That's it?
Y'all remember the actress that played Huey's girlfriend at the beginning?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be better if Starlight's actress, right? Or they're just the character they're presenting in the show, right? We just switched. Like Starlight was the girl that was dating Huey in the beginning, and she died, and then the girl that was dating Huey was actually Starlight. Because I feel like they had more chemistry in the beginning. I just liked her more, like her vibe.
Yeah, they
everything.
did. They did have better chemistry.
How she presented herself.
I don't know.
Still would have been better though. Better chemistry though. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
My problem with Starlight, he flashes a flashlight in niggas' faces, a flashlight on the phone, and that's it, my nigga. How are you powers electricity and you taking electricity hits and it hurting? Bruh, nigga, and I need an electricity source to use my powers. Starlight.
Stormfront is right there. Why can't she absorb her powers?
Starlight is trash, my nigga. She's a glorified phone charger, bro.
She's basically the poor version of Stargirl. That's what she is.
I'll be honest. I won't blame her for her power because I think that's just a whole shit. That's a budget show thing. Because
God damn, Terrence.
Not even budget. They can show that.
Even Stormfront got depowered, my nigga. Like all these.
Yeah.
This Homelander should have been killed everybody in the side, my nigga. Like,
they can show her absorbing Stormfront's power. That won't take much CGI at all, my nigga.
My nigga, how did she get stabbed in the eye though?
Stormfront. Wait. Let's not get there yet. That's like because we didn't even get to Stormfront. Let's stay on Huey and Starlight. Let's wait. Are you guys done? Do y'all
wait. Okay. Yeah, y'all.
Starlight like want to do the right thing and be a hero and shit. But like, didn't she kill that dude in like episode 5 or something? Like they stole his car. Like
no, he wasn't dead.
No. She just knocked him out. No, she knocked.
Yeah, she knocked him out.
Wait, what?
Bro,
dude?
there was blood all over the back of his head, bro. And bro, he died.
Wait, she killed somebody in season 1?
Yeah, she did. She did kill somebody. That guy
he died.
Yeah, she killed him.
Yeah.
Who?
That guy,
yeah. Okay, yeah.
I'm not disagreeing, but who did she kill?
After Huey got injured at the mental facility, they needed that guy's car, and he pulled out his gun on them.
Oh yeah, she did kill him. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
It's like that desire.
Wait, he actually died?
The right thing is gone.
Yeah, he was leaking.
Died, yeah.
The blood was slowly leaking out of his.
Oh yeah, that's why she said that thing about. Okay, yeah, correct.
All right. So Huey. Huey is whack. I don't like him. Haven't liked him since the start. I don't care about him. If he dies, I just don't give a shit. I don't want anything good for his character. Fuck Huey. And then in terms of Starlight, like I said, she's a poor.
It's just still fuck A-Train over here.
Like I was saying with fucking Starlight, like she's a poor version of Stargirl. But it's like her character is interesting to me. Like I'm always curious about what she's gonna do and how she's going to deal with her mom and Vought and stuff. So at least she's interesting to me. I don't find Huey to be interesting at all.
Yes, nigga. Wait a minute. Thank you, Revis. Oh my gosh. I forgot to bring this up in my video. I wish I said this. Why is this nigga Huey all buddy with A-Train when he pull up like, hi A-Train. Oh, thank you for the information.
You know why that is, K-Dot? I think that Huey is one of those humans where he's only gonna stay mad
and forgiving.
He's only gonna stay mad at you for so long. Like he
like,
basically is the type of human that other humans say that they are, but Huey's an actual representation of kindness and forgiveness.
Hey, y'all, Huey is me. Fuck. I'm a Huey nigga.
No, hell no, K-Dot. No, hell no, K-Dot. That's bullshit. Huey ain't got no fucking balls, K-Dot. Fuck that. Like,
I mean, no. For me, I'm low key. I don't stay mad at people that long. That's the thing.
Oh, okay. If you wanna,
if a nigga killed your girl, you would stay mad at them. What?
No. No. For me, no. If I was in Houston, I'd be a fuck A-Train.
Yeah.
Like if you kill somebody I love, that goes past forgiveness for me. That's
if
like
A-Train were to take out somebody if A-Train were to take out somebody I care about, I will spend every second of my existence to kill that motherfucker. Period. That's how I'm gonna go about that.
I can argue it's good for his character that he moved on from that hate. So.
Yeah, well, yeah, like I said, like he's the representation of the humans that brag about being that way. But
that is right. He don't talk about Robin no more.
He got over Robin because he's fucking. He has
a new girlfriend. What's wrong with
you? I know. I'm just saying he don't talk about the girl no more.
Shit, I would have forgot about her too. Shit.
But still, in my opinion, Huey is whack for showing that much sympathy to that nigga A-Train in that moment. Like, fuck him. I wanted Huey to go like, nigga, fuck you.
He didn't have sympathy for A-Train, bro.
Yo. The way that Queen Maeve talked to Huey, I was clapping at that scene. I'm like, shut the fuck up and stay in the background. Like,
out of here. Get the fuck out.
What's she calling?
Who the fuck are you, Maeve?
She called him a twink or some shit. She like, get your bitch ass out of here. Like,
that was tight, but like I was looking at Maeve like, bitch, you know you ain't talking, but
yeah, and look,
right. Maeve's a bitch too, but you know,
Huey being so Huey is like them Jon Snow niggas, you know, all that honor and shit, and love and respect. And
whoa, hang on. Honor is not the problem. It's his personality. Yeah, I have honor, but I ain't no bitch though, like no fucking you.
You know, giving niggas chances, like
bro, the thing is, Huey's the Huey. Fuck, weak ass name. He's the main, character. But I'm more interested in
Homelander, the main character for me.
That's what I'm saying. But Homeland, I'm more interested in Homelander.
Don't forget about Butcher, man. But yeah.
I'll be honest. I'm more interested in the Deep.
But why the Deep though? That's like. But why the Deep though? He's basically like what humans have been saying about Aquaman all these years. I'm like, that's the shit that they were talking about. The fucking Deep.
Yeah.
Wait. What's it? What do you? Let's get the trash things. Let's get the Deep in A-Train. Okay. I want to talk about the Deep real quick. That final episode. Wait a minute. When that nigga wait. When the Deep was in the room with A-Train, right? And then the dude, the leader of the Church of Collective, was like, "Oh, A-Train, you stole it." That nigga was like, "Oh, what the fuck, man? Fuck you." And then seconds later, "Oh, good job, man." I'm like, nigga.
He's a puppet, yes man, piece of shit. Like he's one of those dudes where he's so desperate. Like if you dangle a fucking carrot in front of his face, he'll be like, "What can I do to get it? What can I do? I'll do anything. I'll do." Like, man, fuck the Deep. He's a bitch. I don't like.
But I'll say this about how to use the Deep's character for this final. I was kind of mad that they didn't even put him back in the 7 because he technically wasted my time. Just showing me him talking to his guilds and stuff and singing and marrying that.
It was funny. I think he's comedic relief, bro.
Yeah, he is.
He is. He's the joke.
I'm just saying they kind of wasted my time just giving him.
I look at the Deep like Mineta from My Hero. This nigga's worthless, but he's funny.
He's a parody. He's a parody of Aquaman. That's what that nigga is.
At that point, he has a whole storyline each episode. That's
hey, you know what I think in season 3, Deep is.
You're right, but
I know he's a joke, and I know we're supposed to rag on him, but they gave him too much screen time for them not to put him back in the 7 in this episode.
I think they're gonna do something big with him in season 3. Like I don't think they did that, and then we're just not gonna see him. Like just wait on it. I think something.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I mean, technically, A-Train isn't back in the 7 yet.
Oh no, he is. He's on his way back.
Well, he's on his way back. He gonna be there. So yeah.
Oh, I think. And you guys want to say anything else on the Deep? Shabuizi didn't say nothing.
I don't have any energy for the Deep, my nigga. Trash, always been trash, gonna be trash.
All right, cool. Shabuzi is a Deep fan. We already got that.
Aquaman is tight. That's not Aquaman. That's all I gotta say.
Hell no, that's not no fucking Aquaman.
Nah, man, fuck you, bro.
Yo, what you mean, man? Aquaman.
Hey, wait, real quick. I want to ask you guys something. I saw this
Hey,
tweet.
this nigga J3 here, nigga said Aquaman and Swamp Thing could beat Superman. Nigga, out your damn mind.
Wow.
Hey, J3, if you
boy.
let me know, I can give you the link. I want to ask you guys something real quick, and we don't got to have no. I want to ask you guys something real quick. I saw a tweet, and this dude put out this blasphemous tweet saying the Deep looks more like Aquaman than Jason Momoa, right? But a blasphemous tweet, but
well, the Deep looks like
no. Wait. Let me finish. Someone brought up another thing saying he looks more like Namor than he does Aquaman. Could you guys see him as Namor in the MCU?
Hell no.
I can't see.
No.
I'm just asking.
No. But if you but on some real shit though, if you're talking about the Aquaman from the comics that white with blonde hair, if you give him blonde hair, then yeah, more or less it'd be like closer. I guess.
His jawline,
Like I know his jawline is not. Look, I wouldn't pick that nigga. I'm just saying. Like, but Jason Momoa looks like a beast, so it's like we ain't gonna say nothing. That's fucking Jason Momoa. Like,
he looks more like Aquaman than Joseph Momoa, but he still doesn't look like Aquaman.
Right. No, I get what you're saying, but like I'm just just going off the tweet and shit. I'm like, I get
Aquaman.
I'm not saying.
Oh, hell no! What the fuck? Like the Aquaman in Smallville looked better than fucking Deep. He murdered that nigga.
He did.
Like,
She was like, by him.
Yeah.
All right. I think it's about time we get the A train so we can get the Stormfront. Ooh, I got things for A train. Let me say this. I'll be honest with you guys. This is fucked up, but I wanted Stormfront to kill A train.
What? Wow.
I want to Stormfront.
Yo, Kata, why? I want the other way around.
I hate
A Train to kill Stormfront. That's what I want.
I hate A Train. I hate Stormfront. I hate A Train with a passion.
You wanted the racists to kill him. Stay woke, my brother.
Damn. Hey, hold up, K-Dot, because look. He said he took like
Kel, you an evil nigga, dog. I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of evil, dog.
Yo, K-Dot. He said he took 3 hours to cover the boroughs. Like, I'm like, yeah. So basically,
but you
Barry
can't hate
Allen
someone that much, man.
You cannot. That's evil,
man. You look. A Train is
this nigga. A Train needed to use drugs just to win a race around the track. That nigga whack.
Right, he took 3 hours to run the boroughs. I'm like, look, Barry Allen with 2 broken legs could run faster than you, nigga. Like, sit down. Like, get off the screen, man. Like,
yeah, when that nigga said he took 3 hours, it only takes me 3 hours to run around the boroughs. I'm like, nigga, you weak.
Exactly. I'm like, you know how long that is? And I have motherfuckers trying to convince me. Humans were trying to convince me that he's as fast as the Flash. I'm like, are you out your goddamn mind?
3 hours, nigga. I've seen speedsters run 5 minutes to go across the country. You weak.
Fucking Barry took Bill Goldberg's character to fucking China in 5 seconds. I'm like, come on, man. Like, these fucking comparisons.
Said, it takes me 3 hours to clear the borough. It takes you 3 hours to clear all of your trash.
Nigga said the boroughs, nigga.
Adrian killed his girlfriend too.
Yeah, it would make more. If you want somebody to kill A-Train, I'd prefer it to be Huey.
I think
wait. Right? So why? Hey, K-Dot, why Stormfront gotta kill him though?
Because she the racist,
bro.
Because she evil.
That's like saying I hate a woman and I want her to get killed by a rapist.
Let's make it more offensive, right? Let's make it more offensive.
I mean,
evil nigga.
Oh man, that would have been.
I want a Jew to get killed by a Nazi.
Yo, K-Dot, man, you know how messed up that scene would be?
Get killed by this lion, nigga.
What do you mean?
K-Dot, you know how messed up that would be? Like, imagine Stormfront holding A-Train like, I want to see the light leave your eyes, you fucking nigga. Like, oh my god.
He's the only black hero in the show. I get you hate him, but you want him to get killed by the only race on the show?
Yeah.
Wow, bro.
That shit's offensive. This show's offensive. Let's go all the way there, nigga. Let's go all the way there.
I can see that, though, but I
do it.
Nigga, if she kills A-Train, it's like, die, you black scum. Nigga, I feel it.
Right.
Yeah, I'd be like, fuck,
exactly what she
did. Wait. Stormfront killed an Asian character. I mean,
Well, she already did
That's
kill a
enough.
black dude.
That's
Remember?
enough, K-Dot. That's enough.
That's enough. Nah, she.
K-Dot, she already killed a black dude. Like she literally punched him in the face.
Family, Terrence.
What she said,
black family.
Hey, bro, when she killed that black kid to say, yeah, I'm taking care of the world by taking care of black shit like you, I'm like, yeah, it's time for her to go.
And K-Dot,
You know how hunting that scene was because when they showed his face, he looked like Emmett Till. Like,
Yeah,
I'm just saying, man. Like that was. I think that they.
I'd like to see the light go out far.
Bro, what she said, bro, I'm telling you, my nigga, that scene when she said,
evil,
he's like, are you supposed to be a hero? Yeah, I'm saving the world for black pieces of shit like you. I'm like, yeah, it's time. I'm ready for her to go. It's time. I love you, Stormfront, but you too evil, my nigga. You racist.
You know what? Like, I think.
All right, Shabuizi. Season 3, Huey has to kill A-Train for if no one kill if Huey doesn't kill A-Train, then I should be satisfied.
Wait, isn't that character regression?
Either Stormfront.
Oh shit! Hey, what if Ryan kills A-Train? Like, on some
Why A-Train gotta die?
Because
I don't know. I don't know. Y'all brought it up. Like,
I'm just playing.
They all gonna die at some point.
No, but I'm saying I don't have a problem with them killing off A-Train. The only thing is, why you gotta get the racists to kill the black hero?
Hey! Imagine that being a K-Dot. Imagine that being a clip though before we saw the episode.
The racist part about it, guys. Look,
she killed a black man.
Racist, but it'll be tight.
Yes,
I killed a black man and a black family, K-Dot.
This is just me purely being subjective as a black person. I'm tired of seeing her kill these black people, bro. Just stop. I'm tired.
Yo, K-Dot, I'm not gonna lie.
She only killed one. Oh no.
She killed those other black people.
She killed an entire family, dude.
Help me! And then she fucking fried this shit.
It wasn't even fully grown. Them kids was like halfway there. It was just half. So she killed.
Man, A-Train should have killed this bitch. Nigga, I'll keep it 100. I want to
yeah, man. Yeah.
Yo, he said it too. He was like, "Fuck that Nazi bitch." I thought he was gonna run through her or some shit.
Yeah, look. I'll be honest. I thought when he said "F that Nazi bitch," I thought he was gonna pull up at the end too. This nigga didn't even pull up to come fight and throw them hands. Because if Maeve can pull up, you might as well let A-Train pull up.
No, they had to show the girls off. They had to do that.
And the girl,
girl power.
But they were like, "Bitch, are you slut?" I was like, "Bro."
But yes, you guys, as you know, K-Dot wanted Stormfront to kill.
It felt
A-Train.
K-Dot, I'm gonna be honest with you, K-Dot. K-Dot, I'm gonna be honest with you. You said, okay, Stormfront killing A-Train. If I would have seen a thumbnail of that shit, I'd have clicked the episode fast. I'd have been like, what is the context for that? Like, were they like in a meeting and then she just grabbed him by the neck, or like, how the fuck would that go?
Brown, motherfucker.
She'll say some shit like, I like to see the light go out. Oh, never mind. You're already dark.
But K-Dot, what's the context for that scene? How would that go? What would lead to her killing him? Is it just he's there and she kills him?
No, he's just there. He's just there. Okay. He's just there and she hates him because he's black and she killed him.
Damn.
I can't make sense of racism. I mean,
what was that shit she said to Homelander when they were talking about Stan? She was like, "Yeah, he is smart for his kind." Like, I was like,
"Yo, that was wild,
bro." Hey, that's why. Oh, I like Stormfront. She's so bland. She's just evil. She's fucking Frieza, my nigga, and Frieza racist as shit.
No, she's a great bro. I love it.
Edgar, he's smart for his own kind. I was like, oh,
she's an excellent.
And she gave him props, but then insulted him in the same fucking sentence. I was like, hell yeah!
She's the second best character in the show, man. Like, she's extremely well written. But bro, when she killed these black people, I'll be like, fuck, get her out of here, my nigga. Kill her, please.
Don't forget when she killed Kimiko's brother. Like the face that Kimiko made.
I was thinking she was just doing too much. I was like, damn, so she's evil like Homelander. But when she called me a yellow piece of shit, I'm like, oh.
You want to talk about you want to talk about
the show was holding back. I'll keep it 100. The show.
Look. If you want to talk about good acting, what about when Kimiko was looking at that fucking TV though?
With how much
I'm pretty sure they wanted her to say the N-word, right?
Yeah,
but
exactly.
they said that's too far.
Why she didn't call him a digger or something?
Right? I was waiting for that shit, but I know this show is too.
That would be too much.
No, I don't think they were holding back on none of that.
Let me ask you guys. I think the show was already too much back in season 1 when they literally insulted one of the biggest religions on this planet. They went there. They literally roasted
Starlight.
Christianity.
Like,
okay, they're not holding back shit. First of all, they're not holding back shit. They had her beat up a black person.
I know it was her opinion, but they was taking shots at religion. It was. That was
they're not holding back shit though.
That's the way with movies today, bro. A lot of movies, like, I don't know what it is. A lot of movies nowadays like to take shots at Christianity. That's just how it is.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
I know.
They just take shots at God. I'm just saying,
and that's something.
Oh boy, if we get into that,
they be disrespecting the men above, man. Shit,
like what's that?
Hey, I was mad in all season 1, bro.
Like that mother.
I got my issues with him, but
Mother's like an Oscar nominated film that's all about disrespecting God, bro. Wow.
Yeah, and look. I didn't have nothing against it because I knew what I was getting into with the show. I mean, they can do what they want, you know. But I was like, look, I have no issue with Stormfront killing a black person in the show because it wouldn't offend me as much, you know.
Well, I don't know.
I just take all the offense. I just take all the offense. I just take it all in because it's all offensive. I don't
know if it's too much because they already went that hard with Islam and terror. They were calling the freaking Victoria Newman. They were saying go back to your country. The white man of Starfront.
Yeah, they're not holding back shit.
The white man of Stormfront shot a Muslim.
No, as far as the N-word was saying.
Oh yeah,
no, but see, here's the thing though. I think that if they wanted to say it, they would have said it because they did everything else though. Like, I never thought like they need to say it. I'm like, yo, when you say black piece of shit, and
I was just waiting for it. I was expecting it.
I don't think it's too far.
I mean, it's already.
I don't think saying the N-word's too far, my nigga. They said it on Black Lightning, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
they mostly say Negro on Black Lightning.
No, I saw a clip on YouTube. The Black Lightning said nigga, like the actual word. Like if they can do it,
but it's not used often though. They'll say Negro
Wait, said
before
nigga?
they say that.
Yeah, they said nigga on the. There's a clip on YouTube. They said nigga on Black Lightning.
Who said it?
No, I'm not saying it doesn't happen. I'm just saying they don't use it in that way that often.
We're
talking about the hard ER nigger.
Yeah.
I mean, but I'm saying, bro, if the CW can say nigga, Amazon Prime can go nigger. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like,
we better be careful with that ER, man.
That's all I'm saying. But
I get when it comes to movies and films, that's when it's like you can use it in your script as long as you're not using it to break the fourth wall and be as long as you're not breaking the fourth wall and being racist, like a racist fourth wall breaking. As long as it's in the context of a show, it's fine.
Yeah. I feel you.
Hey, look, they can do whatever they want.
Like a direct message to us saying,
like exactly, like Django Unchained. That's fine. It's in the context.
Yo, Eric Kripke ain't holding shit back. Yo, when you, they've done enough. They're fine. If they want to do something on that show, they're gonna do it. Like I didn't seen a lot of shit on The Boys, and I refuse to believe that they're scared to do anything. Nothing.
Like I mean, bro, like. I think that her saying the N-word would have been like the icing. It would have put her over the top.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was waiting for it, bro. I was waiting for that. But I guess
you know what though? Honestly, like I get what you guys are saying, but I wasn't even thinking about it because she was already doing so much that it didn't cross my mind. I feel like I probably would have thought about it if she wouldn't have been savage in other ways. You know what I mean? Like then I would have probably thought about it more.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't like even with Rita said, I wasn't mad. I wasn't mad because I wasn't invested in Kimiko's brother, but I was taking it when she called him a yellow piece of shit. I was taking it back. I'm like, oh, that's what they're doing with this character. I didn't know about the comics at that point. I was like,
that's why everyone's mad.
Wait. Was I the only one clapping?
Oh, I'm fucking coming.
At that scene, or like I couldn't have been alone.
I mean, it was it's like that's what.
Damn, nigga, you were clapping.
Hell yeah, because I like when the characters are
evil
savages.
Niggas in this, bro. We got some evil niggas.
Hey, it's a fictional character. Hey, it ain't even like that.
You right.
Swag. Like,
He's
fake as fuck. Look, in real life, if I seen that, of course I'm not gonna clap. But it's a show, and it was like, I was just happy that they wrote her like that. I'm like, yo, she fucking killed that nigga. Like, you know, so that's how I reacted to it.
Give into it.
That's so weird with us humans, man. Like. If something happens in real life, we crave shit that we hate It's weird, man. Like if a nigga gets killed in real life, like, oh man, but in a TV show, nigga dies.
Unless they
just
right
how to
though,
separate
like,
reality from fiction. You got to be able to separate.
That's weird though. Like
when you start to put them together, you're gonna take away the fiction.
It's like to me, like when I see humans cry over movies, that shit is weird to me. I'm like, these characters are fake. Why are you crying? Like that shit don't make sense.
People get emotional attachments, man.
I be crying, man.
Oh hell no! You'll hear me cheer before I.
You guys, Terrence. Oh yeah, I think we should get to Stormfront because Terrence, you brought up a good point today. Stormfront just needs some black dick in her life, my nigga. She ain't never got dick down by
exactly what I meant.
Yeah, my nigga. She ain't never got that.
Bro, I did like in the season 2 finale when the little tidbit that Edgar was talking about was like, of course she bothers me, but I don't have that luxury to get mad at her. I was like, at least I'm finally glad that it wasn't an elephant in the room that Stormfront's racist. I'm glad they finally were addressing it full on.
Right, and that's why I love Stan. He's so legit. He was like, of course she bothers me, but I don't have that luxury, like, like a white man to be acting crazy. Like, Stan is so legit. I like that. See, every scene that Stan is in, including the one where he checked Homelander. I am so sick and tired of individuals backing down to people that are stronger than him. I'm like, that's how you're fucking supposed to be. Because at the end of the day, somebody like Homelander,
I was expecting Stormfront to do that too, but shit.
Yeah, but see, Stan is legit though, because I'm like, look, Homelander respected him. He was mad and shit, but he was just like, damn, he fucking talked to me like that. All right, I see you, bitch. Like,
yeah, I think that's why I liked the season 2 finale because I feel like they've showed instances of it throughout season 2, but they never fully had a bunch of people on all sides address the fact that Stormfront's just a full-out racist. And I liked it when they were just like, what Stormfront's problem with A-Train is. Or when they said, doesn't it bother you at all? Or when they just she's an evil person, it supersedes all that. Or even when she started talking about white genocide, even Homelander was like, what the fuck is this bitch talking about?
Yo, that's right. When Homelander looked at her, I was like, yo, when Homelander notices that there's something wrong with you, that means that you're on a whole other level of evil. He was like, damn, this bitch is crazier than me.
No. I looked at it like this too. I look like this too, right? Homelander's not racist, right? He's not racist.
Nah, hell no.
I think he kind of is.
Homelander,
hell no, not like no Stormfront.
No. Homelander knows he's racist, but it's like Homelander
has a god complex.
Some of the shit he's saying throws him off. Like, huh? Okay, I'll deal with it.
Well, what's the difference between Homelander and Stormfront? Like, Stormfront was a fucking Nazi, and Homelander has A-Train on his team. Stormfront didn't even want that nigga on the team, though. Remember?
Terrence, this is the difference. Stormfront is selective with her hate, and Homelander is equal with it. He'll give anybody the business. He don't care if you a kid. He don't care if you
I hate girls.
I don't think Homelander just hate. I don't think he has as much hate as what's implied. I feel like
I'm just
more. He doesn't have as much hate as.
I'm starting to remember.
To K-Dot's point. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm starting to remember everything she was doing, dog. It's like this bitch is actually just even simple things like going to Homelander and saying, "Wow, you have really blue eyes," right?
Yeah,
because she likes that white skin, that blue eyes, that blonde hair, nigga. As soon as she's dark skin,
they wrote it in an intelligent fashion because they know the show is for adults. They don't have to fucking spoon feed us shit. You know what I mean? They're like, if this audience can't figure out that Stormfront is racist, the world is lost.
Exactly.
There's something wrong.
He didn't have to say anything. A-Train picked up on it. He was just like, "What do you need people like me?" And she was just like, "Oh, nothing." I mean, that's what I mean. Even to K-Dot's point, I don't think Homelander is racist because even in the season finale, when she said we had to keep it out of getting out of the wrong people's hands, she was talking about black people and people of color. And Homelander said, "What about if they did go in the wrong people's hands? We do need more people in the army." So it was just kind of showing you that he's not racist. He doesn't care. He doesn't care about the color of people's skin. I think he's just a nationalist.
Homelander is an equal opportunist with his savagery.
K-Dot, what did he say in that interview? He was like, "We got black people on the team. We got A-Train and Black Noir.
We got A-Train."
Old-fashioned.
I'll be honest. I don't even think
ignorant. I don't think he's an active racist. I think he's just old-fashioned ignorant.
I don't even think Homelander puts heroes above humans. I think it's a straight individualism. He just him above everybody else because he
But you know what though? From what I noticed, I think it's possible for Homelander to respect you if if you happen to fall under his guidelines. I think that's how it works with how he respects you, or if he just kind of pushes you aside, if you will.
I don't think that's called respect.
No. I think he does have some respect because
do everything I say.
No. But look at the 7 though, right? Like when Translucent was missing, he wanted to find him, and he was checking on him. Like he cares about his team. What he doesn't
I don't think he does, bro.
No, he does. Like, look, if he didn't care, he wouldn't go looking for Translucent. He was looking for his.
Yeah,
teammate.
you're flying around hours for him.
He was like, "Where the fuck is Translucent?" Like,
but 7. That's why he was looking for him.
No, but still though, look, if he didn't care, he wouldn't have done that. So, here's what I'm saying. I'm like, the reason why he started to get more savage with his team is because he noticed there were some fucking traitors there. Like, I would have done the same thing. Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? We the 7. Why I gotta go around snooping and shit, finding shit out, all these fucking traitors and shit like Queen Maeve and Starlight? Like, what the fuck is going on here? I'd have something to say too.
I think it's for Homelander. As long as you respect him, he's gonna respect you. But if you do some shit that kind of goes against his movement, he's gonna fuck you up. But
exactly.
Why was he masturbating at the end?
Yo, because like he said, I can do whatever the fuck I want. Now his dick was limp as fuck. We saw he was having some issues, but like that has to do with him being mentally weak.
That shit was weird.
Wait. I'm glad Terrence brought that up.
That shit was weird, bro.
Wait. I need him to stop saying that if he is not going to go all out in season 3. He keeps on saying, I do whatever the F I want. If you do whatever you want,
that's a great point. K-Dot, I think that's a great point because look at this. Look, I feel that Homelander wants to have complete control, but as we've seen, he is a weak-minded motherfucker because you can control him, you can manipulate him.
He's a
when things don't go when things don't go his way, he panics, he gets frustrated. So for me personally, from my experience with actual badass individuals, I don't give a fuck how much you can bench press, how many cars you can pick up with your pinky. If you got the mindset of a bitch, I consider you weak. That's why I was happy, like I said, when Stan talked to him like that. Like, sit your weak ass down. What the fuck? You think you important up in this bitch? Like, you gotta check him. If you can check him, you're gonna be good.
Black Noir, he's black, right?
Right.
In this show, yeah.
Bro. I don't know if he was black or not.
No.
Well, I mean,
wait. Swag. We know why they did that because they're not going that route no more with that character.
With the comics, but that's just.
Yeah, I think that was just to show that it's not the comics.
Man, I wanted.
Okay. In the comics, what is he? Is he black in the comics or what's going on?
No, I say how it is in the comics.
No, don't say that. Yeah. Don't say.
What is this race though? Is that a spoiler or no?
No. It's not bad. The race bending isn't bad. I don't think it's even bad because. In the context of Black Noir, I can't say it because
we can't. His whole character is a spoiler.
The identity of Black Noir is important, and the race of it kind of showed that it's not.
Yeah.
Okay. See, I already know what you guys are talking about. Then, just from that, Shabuizi, like I already know what you're not saying. Then.
Yeah, I know too. Yeah.
Yeah, I got, like I said, like there's certain things that I've heard. I'm like, yeah, that would make sense, and Yeah.
Look, I read that Karen, I'll say this: Black Noir had a purpose, but now somebody else fulfills his purpose. That's all.
Right.
But what is his character goal now, though? Like,
he's just there.
I know he's just there, but like I was just
no. I don't think he's going nowhere. I think that's it. He's just there.
I would have loved it.
Like he was in the comics. He was just there.
I mean, can we just say the comic line that they're not doing it?
Bro, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they're not doing it, bro. They're not doing it.
Okay. You guys want me to say it? Terrence, you okay with me saying it?
Well, yeah, I already know what it is.
Oh, okay. So as everybody knows, no spoil that. Black Noir is a...
Wait, give 5 seconds. Wait. Give 5 seconds if no one wants to hear this.
Chat, if you don't, I'm about to say a spoiler from the comic. But the storyline they used in the comic has now been switched to another character.
Right.
5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Wow.
Black Noir in the comics is actually a clone of Homelander.
Yeah.
A stronger one too.
A strong one. He was the plant in the comics.
He doesn't have a sentence of his own mind. He's crazy.
Right. But Ryan is now that contingency plan. So that whole story, is obsolete now. Black
Let me
Noir.
just explain it.
I still care about
They do
Black
something
Noir.
new with Black Noir.
Hold on,
But I still care about
I want to
him,
give a quick resume. So basically, Black Noir was created to be a stronger version of Homelander, to always stick by his side. When the day comes that Homelander goes too far, he'll be able to kill him.
Yep.
But as time went on, Homelander was not actually committing. He was doing evil shit, but he wasn't.
He wasn't taking it that far.
Yeah, he didn't break. He didn't break his role. So over time, Black Noir went crazy. He literally became psychopathic. So he started framing Homelander. He's the one that actually raped Becca, and got her pregnant. But in the comics, Becca died and the baby too. But she's the one that raped Becca.
Yeah, that's what I knew.
He did all these acts of his nigga was eating children, killing motherfuckers.
Okay, I didn't know all that shit. God,
I didn't know
I didn't know that part. It
this nigga was.
He raped Huey in the comics.
He raped all types of niggas, and then he took pictures.
God
and sent
damn!
it to
All right. Like, hold up.
And doing all these acts, right? All these acts, he was wearing Homelander's costume, right? So all these acts, he took pictures, sent it to Homelander, made Homelander think he was doing this shit, and in doing so, Homelander himself began to believe he was doing this shit and went crazy and actually started doing evil shit himself.
Wait, so Ryan's gonna be raping people then?
No. We're just saying what happened. Like, he went crazy because Homelander wasn't doing shit, and then when Homelander started doing shit,
I think they're gonna actually raise Ryan to be Superman, the good one.
Yeah. And then at the end he said, "I did all
that
those
trauma,
things.
boy.
Now I can kill you." And then he ended up killing Homelander. Homelander was like, "Wow, you made me this villain and this all that shit." Obviously they're not.
Black Noir was I don't have to tell you his story, but the thing with him also was that Homelander in the comics was different than Homelander in the show, because Homelander in the comics wasn't calculating or any. Homelander in the comics was really just a child who wanted to do anything. Who did anything that he wanted. He wasn't really.
Yeah, he literally did anything he fucking.
He was a child.
Yeah, like on that rooftop at the end of the season 2.
He wasn't really. He was just he was just a superhero who didn't really have any moral code or anything sort of limitations or responsibility code. He was irresponsible. Yeah. He was just irresponsible. That's it.
You know why that rooftop scene was surprising? Because I heard in season 1 that they shot that scene, but they decided not to use it, and I guess that was to throw us off because they ended up using it, but just in a different season.
That was so off to me though. It's like, what the fuck?
Hey man, that's way better than what I'm watching right now. Whole story way better.
Right? Yeah. It was off, but it was funny.
I fucking love this show. Like,
go have a shower.
I didn't know.
But some things they did change for the better. Like, whose character did they change for the better? Actually, Maeve's kind of better in the comics, honestly. Like, she was actually
I believe she's better in the comics, and I haven't read it because her character in the show is fucking boring.
I think
A-Train better in the comics.
I think Butcher's better in the show. Butcher in the comics is actually a bad person. He's actually a bad person. I think it's
Huey is better.
Wait. What you mean Butcher's a bad person?
Like, Butcher doesn't mind killing his friends if they get in the way of his mission.
Oh man, they gotta show that. The writers, Kripke, can y'all?
Butcher in the comics is a bad person. He's just not.
I want to see that. I want to see a bad Butcher now. I want him to turn. Like, maybe Becca's death is gonna turn him later. Like, can we make that happen? Can we make it happen?
Man, the comics is just like, I'll be honest, everybody in the fucking comics is a bad person. Them niggas is evil motherfuckers, man. They do some crazy shit.
Now, when you say bad, do you mean like bad as in like humans would think that they're bad, or is it because
they're evil? Like, you know how they changed this too. You know how the opening scene or opening episode of The Boys, the Deep makes Starlight suck his cock.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah. I heard it was like a whole team.
In the comics, it was actually A-Train, Homelander, and the Deep basically.
And Black Noir, all four of them.
They all made her give them all blowjobs in the comics, but they changed just the Deep.
Man, they need to make a porn out of that. Yeah, I got you.
They do.
Yeah, they do. Shit, they gotta make a porn parody.
I mean, she basically got raped, bro.
Yeah, bro. She.
But obviously in a porn parody, they're not gonna get raped in the porn. And just
Was there any other characters? Because I did want to get to this Green Lantern news. Any other characters y'all want to hit that we didn't? Oh, Stormfront. Yeah, we got. I'll say this. My biggest disappointment of Stormfront was her skill, mainly her fighting skill and her power set. Like, she's 100 years old and she does is rely on her electricity. That's it. And I'll also say this because
her electricity is fucking inconsistent too.
Yeah, and look, in episode 3, she fought a more powerful super, which was Kimiko's brother, who was far more powerful than Maeve, Starlight, and Kimiko with his abilities, and she wrecked him with ease with her electricity and shit. And in this episode, Huey and them got hit by it, and they're not even on the ground tweaking.
Nigga, their clothes is not even burnt in the.
Wait,
it's not even.
You think Kimiko's brother was stronger?
Huh?
You think Kimiko's brother was stronger?
I don't think her.
Yeah, I think Kimiko's brother's power is stronger than Maeve, Starlight, and Kimiko. I think he can body
physically, but him physically is not strong though.
I know, yeah, physically, but his power set, like
no, I disagree, kid. I don't think durability wise he's stronger in it either.
No,
I think Maeve's skin is tougher.
Nah, yeah, he was definitely tougher.
But he's definitely
she wiped out that obstacle.
Yeah, he's definitely stronger.
Kimiko and them was lesser than the brother, and he.
Yeah, he's.
I'll say this. The brother in one attack took out Homelander from that whole fight. Homelander was gone from the whole fight. He took out Homelander from that whole fight.
Kimiko subdued him.
Yeah, she choked that nigga out. That shit was cool. She was like, brother, you gotta go to sleep. You fucking up.
Her brother.
Her brother choked him out.
Oh yeah. I'm just saying his power he's a lot more powerful than Kimiko, Starlight, and Maeve. He's not powerful.
You're right though. I just like to know one thing if somebody.
I'm just saying if Stormfront can overcome him, then Starlight, Maeve, and Kimiko.
That's because physically he's not a threat though. Like Look. Look, when you got a person and they have powers, it's like, okay, is it so much that they can like do something and drop a train on you? But say if you punch them in the fucking throat, they die. I'm like, all you got to do is time it, and you can fuck that person up because they're not physically powerful. It's just
that's the definition of a glass cannon.
Yeah, and
lots of damage but can't take shit back. You feel me?
Right,
but look,
exactly.
But kid, you're using it in a bad example. Better example is saying he's stronger than this nigga Huey and the rest of them.
Right.
But they survived electricity from Stormfront.
Yeah, that turned me off.
Okay, here's the thing with the fight.
And another Terrence, also another inconsistent thing. So she can take bullets to the chest. She take bullets and eat those, but she can't take a knife.
Yeah,
the knife.
You know what? The eye is pretty sensitive, though, man. Like,
I know. I think her eye should be just as durable as her skin and other parts.
Her entire molecular structure.
Actually, translucent. His innards, like they weren't.
His innards, not what's out. Like everything out is a.
Eyes count. Eyes aren't skin though. Skin.
Yeah, like eyes are sensitive. Like I get you, Swag. Like I'm not saying that you're wrong. It's just like I figure like, okay, if you're gonna damage her, like I would assume that the eye gotta be at least one place, I would imagine. And that's what they did. So when that happened, I was just like, oh, okay, yeah, that's kind of what I would have gone for was the fucking eyes. Cause I'm like, there's no other reason that my brain would have told me to go anywhere else. It would have been like, go after the eyes. If she keeps her mouth open long enough, try to throw something in her fucking mouth or something.
Yeah. And look, I very much believe that if you were to like throw something, just like
I'm pretty sure
what's inside
their entire molecular structure is supposed to be like that power. I think translucent power was to become.
Swag. Look. You read the comics, so look. Like I know you know your stuff, so I'm not gonna.
I mean, they're based on what the Justice League too, right? I'm not trying to compare it, but like.
Yeah.
Like Wonder
Woman.
I
don't want to disrespect you and say like, I know what I'm talking about. I'm just saying like when I watched.
Well, let me ask you a question. What about Homelander? Can we poke him in the eye?
I would. Well, here's the thing with Homelander. I would think not because it seemed that. Like physically,
in the eye.
Like no, but like.
Wait a minute.
Okay, but because you mentioned Homelander, look, Homelander is physically stronger than everyone else, so I don't think it would have been the same. But like with Stormfront, as I was watching the show, I thought here's what I thought. I thought, okay, she's not as strong as Homelander, so she must have a weak point. So when she got stabbed in the eye, for me as a viewer, I thought that made sense. Like
that
would
made
be
no
the
sense.
one thing.
Is she not almost as strong as Maeve or stronger than Maeve, right? Stormfront. She's close to Maeve, either way, right? She's close to Maeve.
Okay,
Does that mean it's still a knife being used by a human dog? Like
her eyes had
okay,
to be
okay. Check this out.
Because she's getting punched by Maeve and them. She has to be, her eyes have to be stronger.
Because you said that, I'll say this because
yeah, that even makes no sense because the force used to push that knife in her eye was less force than a Maeve punch.
Her eyes.
Okay, that's fair, right? Right, that's fair. You're saying like she shouldn't have had enough strength to be able to penetrate the eye. Like I get you. That does make sense. But like that does make sense. I get that. I just thought, okay, well, she doesn't have the strength to do that, so that just must be a weak point. That's what I thought. But like in terms of the scene where she was being jumped, the reason why I was okay with that is because I took it as she just got surprised, man. She was getting jumped. Like, she just She didn't have no time to respond to shit. I'm just like, and then while I was watching it, I said to myself, I was like, you know what? This is actually smart because that's the only way they're going to win. Because if she has them one-on-one, they're done.
Enrique, remember in Superman Returns when the bullet shot at his eye and it just bounced off?
Yeah.
It's called superhuman durability. It's not impenetrable skin like Luke Cage.
He's being Kryptonian.
Huh?
That don't count. He's Kryptonian.
Why does that not count? The same with Shazam. The same with Wonder Woman. The same with what the fuck?
Man,
the same with Thor. It's just called being another level, my nigga.
Those are some hack characters. Like I figured the boys in terms of even though they're based
durability.
on. No, you're not wrong.
Look, I'm just saying, if
I just thought they were weaker than those characters that they're based on.
Your eye should be just as durable as every.
No, they have invulnerability. That's different than durability.
All of this should be just as durable.
You said what?
Right.
They have invulnerability. They're like immune to that kind of stuff.
Yeah, like okay, look, DC characters on
durability, invulnerability goes into durability. I'm just saying that.
Well, sometimes they
can only take damage from a certain amount of force.
Swag. Sometimes they don't necessarily go hand in hand. Sometimes, but I get what you're saying though. Like, I was just like more or less trying to make sense of it, you know. But I was okay with how it was depicted, you know, in terms of like.
And let's not forget,
Stormfront got hit by a grenade, her eyes will blow up. Her eyes.
Well, okay. Here's the thing.
She could probably go inside her nose.
No. Okay.
Her ears.
If you throw a grenade at Stormfront, this would like to that example. If you throw a grenade at Stormfront, I'm picturing, you know, it would blow her back, but she would be fine. But it's like with the knife because it
covers her whole body though. Wouldn't her ears be affected? Her eyes, all that shit.
I guess, but it's just I think her like coochie? With a grenade because it's not as like okay when it explodes it goes everywhere, right? Like it's not gonna necessarily, you know, go in the eye in the way that when you aim to
pieces, my nigga. That shit
goes
all over the explosion.
But, you have seen like pieces of body where like their eyes and their face is intact, but their limbs are gone though. So, like with the knife attack, she specifically aimed it at her eye.
Her eyes is getting bro. If you throw a grenade at somebody, their eyes is gone, dude.
Yeah, and
I've seen images of bodies where the person's face was fine. I mean, they were covered in blood, but like the rest of their body was damaged more so than just their eyes. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe the person wouldn't be able to see again, but it's like when you're doing a direct attack at the eye, like how she stabbed her with the knife. I was surprised that worked, but at the same time, when I was thinking about the way the writers wrote it, I'm like, maybe they were trying to tell us as an audience that was her only weak point. That's what I took from it.
You know what makes no sense? So you're saying translucent is impenetrable from the outside, right? But in the inside, he is. So when he got exploded in the inside, is his outside like skin getting exploded as well? Shouldn't it just be a small explosion inside of him? and he should get fucked up in the inside, but his whole body should still remain intact.
Well, okay, that's a tricky one though, Swag, because I feel like it's a yes and a no kind of thing, right? Because
that's
what
creative.
I noticed,
Right.
what I noticed about characters with powers is that there's always a way to get around whatever it is that makes them powerful, unless they're like, I don't know, a character that can just essentially blink people out of existence and that sort of a thing. Like, they all come with their weaknesses of some sort, whether it's like an item or something on their body that you can exploit, right? So maybe that was their way of doing that.
The acid nigga trash.
If it's just but that's why I asked you. If it's just the skin, then Homelander as well. You can stab Homelander's eyes. Why is he different?
But I think Homelander is like, in terms of his strength in the context of the show. I can't speak on no comics enough, but in the context of the show, it seems to be that he's the most powerful suit we've seen and probably will see. So I don't think that you can injure him in the way that you can, like, you know, what we saw with Starlight or Stormfront and characters like that. It just wouldn't work like that.
Why?
It would probably.
There's a concept of durability and the concept of strength, not just.
I think
would assume it's just a multiply. Like, his strength is this much, but his is multiplied, but this much it's just increasing. It doesn't mean it's a different kind of strength or a different kind of durability.
I got you. Look. Bear in mind, Swag, I'm only trying to make sense of what we got, but I know. If you're looking for context, I think what we probably need to see is somebody on his level. Like, if Ryan ever fights Homelander, right? Like, maybe we'll see that, like, if he can get injured, then we can go, oh shit. So if you're on his level, then you can injure him. Maybe it'll be something like that they might show us.
Yeah, okay, that's true. It's kind of dumb.
But I would assume the same for Stormfront. If you're on her level, then you can injure her. All right, but let's move on though. Yeah, that girl. Before we move on, that girl that was exploding people's heads. What y'all feel about her? That's surprising.
Wait a minute. We're there. Wait. We are there. I need to ask a question.
Okay.
Remember the girl from the hospital that had the same power niggas and shit?
Yeah.
That wasn't her, was it?
No, it wasn't her.
No.
See, okay. I'm glad you brought that up because when I was watching it with Tremaine, he said because he was like, wait a minute, you know, the scene in court when the head started blowing up, he was like, you think that's that bald chick that escaped? I told him no.
I too, because I was like, why?
But see,
in the head. She wouldn't know. She wouldn't be calculating the stuff but right now.
Right. That's what kind of like what I was telling my brother. I was like, I don't think that's her because when she does it, the whole body explodes. That seemed to be a very concentrated attack.
Yeah,
and I don't think that's her.
She was still crazy. That girl from the lab, she was still crazy. So
right. Like, I don't think that. I was like, I'm like, I don't think that's her. I don't think she has the mental fortitude to focus the power to that degree. It just seemed like a different power and coming from a different person. And I didn't know that, but I was like, if it turns out to be her, it makes sense. But I was definitely under the impression that had to be be from somebody else. But who? Is it a character we already see?
Let me ask you something about this new character, right? With her power, pretty OP power, right? Do you think this person with this power could easily blow up Homelander's head?
That's what I'm saying. Because since they're damn. Wait. I'm sorry. Aren't they?
She can choose who
inside, to kill. Right, Bolide?
No, I think he would get like a massive migraine or something like that. He wouldn't die.
Right.
Wait. Can she not explode his brain from the inside?
No. Like, okay, here's the thing, Swag. I want to say no because look, if I look at all the people she killed, they were nowhere near on Homelander's level. You feel me? Like,
no, I'm just using y'all logic about how they're from the inside or it's the inside. Their eyes is inside. It's the skin. So can
right? No, but Swag, I don't. Okay, like from my position, just speaking for me, like I don't think it's just like really that cut and dry. I think there are variables and it does depend. Like Homelander is so hacked physically that I usually go with the whole. I need to see something in a certain context for me to go. This person can wreck him because I don't think there's anyone that can wreck him at this moment. Not that I've seen. At least not yet. And shit.
Yeah,
like maybe
I'm just guessing for Homelander that he has a tough outside and a tough exterior and a tough.
That's what I was guessing for all the heroes, but it's
that's what I'm guessing.
Why is Homelander? Okay, what about Maeve? She could body Maeve. So every hero except for Homelander gets bodied.
It's probably not so much everyone but the Homelander, but it's like, okay, from what they've been telling us, he's like the top of the crop. Like, you're gonna have to come with some crazy shit to fuck with him. But with all the other characters, from my perspective, is that they're not so much easy to take out as much as it is like you need a specific method to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I actually like that about the boys, that every superhero is actually somewhat invulnerable to normal attacks. It's not like you have to have that as a specific power. Like, I like the fact that Starlight and Stormfront, they are Homelander, but they can't be hurt by bullets. I like that shit. So,
yeah. Right. And what about that scene when Black Noir was
like that, but
then
she gets stabbed with a knife?
It makes it that was. I mean, I feel like the eyes is sensitive like that, but I mean,
no. Starlight, when them bullets hit Starlight, she flies back. That shit, she feels it.
Yeah, but
she won't penetrate the thing, but she'll feel it. Stormfront.
Yeah, but here's the thing with Starlight though, like she flies back, she gets hurt, and you can knock her out. But like, I noticed that when Black Noir was slamming her through every object ever created,
sorry, my nigga.
She wasn't like bleeding or nothing.
Right. Yeah. The
how fast is a bullet? The speed of sound, right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure a bullet going at sound speed has more force and destruct than a drill. And Starlight got drilled and got that chip removed from her. Nah, my nigga.
Wait, he drilled in her?
With the chip,
He drilled that shit in her arm, right? Or in her.
I think he poked her with a knife to take out that thing. He poked her with just a straight blade.
It was a knife. It was a drill, right?
No.
You talking about when he got that tracker out of her neck, right?
It was a drill. I'm saying a bullet going at sound speed has more force.
I thought it was a knife that he used to get the tracker out of her neck.
Let me see.
It was a knife.
It was like a circular kind of spiky thing.
Yeah, I don't think it was I don't know how.
Whatever it was, like, it's not as okay. I get Swag's point. Like, whatever it was, a drill, a sword, whatever the fuck it was, you know, they were able to get the tracking device out of her neck. Like, I get you, but I think what it is, Swag, is that these scenes are not like
Swag, it was a tiny little saw.
It was a what?
Like it was a tiny little saw. You know them little saws that the surgeons use? It was a tiny little saw.
Yeah.
Bro. A bullet has more force.
You mean a scalpel?
No. It was like so Swag. I think what you're saying makes a lot of sense, but it seems to be that they're trying to tell us as an audience that these characters have a weak where you can get in. Like, look at what happened with Homelander. When his son blasted him and he flew back, now he wasn't hurt from that, but it was like, damn, that was enough force to do that to him. So maybe there's a certain amount that you got to do. I feel like everything is calculated.
I think we got through the biggest chunk. We got through pretty much all the important characters. Let's get our final thoughts because we got to get to the next topic. But what do you guys think about the finale overall?
I thought it was the best. Might have been the best.
Love it.
I liked it. I was a bit disappointed. In terms of, in terms of how it's executed, absolutely trash. But in terms of what it felt,
on, Swag.
No.
In terms of should we say impact and what it did to the series, it was pretty good. Except for Stormfront.
I don't care what anybody says, my nigga. When Stormfront got curb stomped, my nigga, I had
that shit was lit as fuck.
They were on some gang shit. Like the
that shit so many times, bro.
I'm gonna live 30 years longer because I saw that finale, my nigga.
I know we all rewind. We were all watching that shit, rewinding. Like, damn.
I was cheering up and down, my nigga. I was like, bro, I have never felt Cersei, my nigga. It's not as grand, but I wanted Cersei to get some. I wanted something like that where she just got violated.
Could you imagine Cersei getting stomped while Jon Snow comes in?
Nigga, I didn't need her to get stomped out, but I needed her to feel that shit, bro.
Hey, can we admit that Kimiko, she got in some good ass hits before the other two chicks got there? She was fucking Stormfront up for a second. Like, I was like, get her.
Wait. She hit somebody and then the other person would come behind her and hit her in the back of the head. She get kicked. She getting caught.
Let me say this real quick about Kimiko. I wish they showed more of her martial arts, bro. She didn't. They didn't really show her earlier fighting skills like she had in the earlier episodes. She's kind of just.
You know what though? You know why they did that? You know why they did that, K-Dot? Because look, I'll tell you this.
Justin Lee, that's called sharpness, my dude.
K-Dot, I'll tell you this. When you
can cut me with a knife, but if you throw a diamond at me, I probably
won't. Let me tell you this from a fighting standpoint, K-Dot. I don't care how much martial arts you know. When you're very angry, you're doing a lot of thinking. And any great fighter will tell you, you become a great fighter when you don't think, you just act. It's automatic. The fact that she was going in there like, I'm about to fuck this bitch up, she did this to my brother, her fighting would change in general. It would be more savage. She's not gonna be doing as many, okay, I'm gonna roundhouse him and boom, boom. Like, it's not gonna be as clean as that. You're gonna get
I don't think Kimiko was really. I don't think they really went that savage on them like that. I don't even think they went
Look, the way she was grabbing her and hitting her in the face and slamming her and shit, like.
Hey, to be honest, bro, I forgot that Kimiko is pretty much unkillable. When she got her neck snapped, I was like, fuck. I forgot.
I was like, oh shit.
I keep hearing that from there are so many individuals that were surprised by that, but I've seen her heal. So that it meant nothing to me. I'm like,
she survived against Black Noir and shit.
I forgot about the Black Noir stuff, so I was like, fuck. Then I was like, oh yeah, she did get. So I think she's just like, you can't.
So she immortal?
No. I think you can kill her. No. I don't even think it's that far. Cause look, I think with Kimiko, like, you have to do some sort of crazy ass attack. Anything like a neck snapping, she gets cut or shot. She can virtually heal from that. You might have to like incinerate her out.
I think it's this. Like,
simple Homelander cut in half. GG.
Exactly.
Stormfront only broke one part of her body. I think you got to do more damage on her to completely I don't think
that's what I'm saying.
You got to do more.
That's what I'm saying.
You got to do more to put pressure on that healing factor to stop healing. Got to put more.
Right. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, K-Dot. So like, imagine okay, think about Michael Myers, right? Like, Michael Myers can take a lot of damage, like get hit by cars and all this shit, regenerate and, heal his skin and shit. But he hasn't survived the kind of shit that Jason has survived, right? He hasn't got his head chopped off. He hasn't been blown into a gazillion pieces. Like, there are things I believe that you can do to her to stop her indefinitely, but it would have to be very extreme. That's what I'm saying.
Look, that's why I say, hey, hit her with a grenade.
That was a good question, K-Dot. If that girl that explodes heads can kill Homelanders, that was a good question. I'm still thinking about that.
Yeah, I'm wondering.
I don't think she can though. You know why? Because like, I think that would be number one. That'd be too easy. Like, I don't think that's gonna happen. I think, for all we know,
I'm not saying she will, but I think
check. You know what I think they're gonna do? They're probably on to the fact that maybe a couple people have mentioned that. They'll probably have a scene where she might try to do some shit like that. I'm gonna be laughing if the only thing that happens is he gets a fucking headache and then he kills that bitch. I'd fucking love that shit.
Hey,
if she could do that, there's no point in running.
I'm gonna keep the buck. I have a feeling the girl who is exploding heads, I feel like they're gonna make her and Huey a couple. Not a couple, like hint at some romantic shit. That's
okay, and then Starlight's gonna have to fuck that
triangle,
bitch up.
please no.
Bro, these superheroes, even these superheroes having sex is kind of weird because, like,
yeah, bro.
So
weird. Hell no, that shit was awesome with Stormfront and Homelander. That shit was lit.
That's another thing. In the comics, people used to have, like, supers couldn't really have normal sex people because they killed them niggas, bro. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. They killed niggas, like, bro. Homeland. So you have this impenetrable skin, right? You can't take, but you can feel your dick get wet. You can feel all this, like.
Yeah, with Stormfront's pussy, absolutely, yeah. Like,
no, but he was having sex with that other woman and Becca and all these.
You talking about Becca? You know what it is,
Humans.
though? I think maybe the lower areas is more sensitive. That's what I think it is.
Wait a minute. Why isn't Beck in the wheelchair?
Because he probably look, man. Like, come on, man. Look, like he probably had like his Homelander kryptonite and shit.
He's trying to get that nut, but lie.
Bro, in the comments, niggas will fuck these niggas like in half. Fucking a
yo, that shit is amazing. Like,
I think we saw it with like I like that we saw it with Pop Claw when she like was getting out and then she like
right, and then she like crushed that dude's head. I was like, fuck, like it, man, like that was
actually there was an episode about that where Butcher and Huey went to a meeting and they're talking about how their past lovers they like one guy was an ice woman and his dick fell off.
Right. See there you go. See like I feel like it's all circumstantial, but you know, I still think that these characters have like vulnerable spots or certain areas are sensitive. I'm just saying it makes sense based on what they
can
told
get his
us.
dick cut off.
I don't know about all that swag. I just mean like, yeah, I just meant like if he getting him some ass and shit, he gonna be able to feel that. But you know, not so much that you better hurt him. Like, yeah,
stop. I feel you, Terrence. Gosh.
You feel, bro? I don't know, bro. I mean, this is. I am kind of.
Oh my god! When she said "laser my fucking tits," that shit was amazing.
Hey, that was.
Oh, and I forgot to tell you guys, but that was I knew she had a healing factor when we didn't see the wound of the.
No, these sex scenes in season 2 weren't as good as the season 1 sex scenes, bro.
Wait, so you didn't wait? So the laser my fucking tits, it hurts, don't stop, and then they were fucking in the air while smashing tables and shit like that. That wasn't cool.
That shouldn't even look right, bro.
No. Wait a minute. You guys. I think. Wait a minute. I think Homelander just nutting in Becca should instantly make her explode. That shit
you can't control the fucking your tongue speed and all that shit.
No. See, Kid-Out, it's not like that. See that's why I said I think it's a little different when it comes to the lower area. Maybe you know they're not exploding like that.
Hey, Terrence, remember Smallville?
Okay, but here's the thing. I think you're actually talking about Hancock when he busted a nut and then that shit went through the roof and shit. Like,
no. But see, when you nut, you can't control how much is gonna come out. It's just gonna go. Ooh.
Well, you know, maybe him as a super though, he can, you know, maybe control. Look, man, I don't fucking know. I just know this works.
Bro, we got Superman. Come on,
I'm just having fun dissecting this little shit, you know.
Of course, man. Look, man, that shit is there for a reason, and I'm pretty sure there's gonna be some more examples and stuff like that. We'll be fine.
And Gil fingering. Hey, Eric, they didn't go far with that Gil fingering in season 1. That shit was kind of weak. I was trying to see that girl do more when she put her hand inside.
When Starlight orgasmed and her light turned shiny.
Yo, she need to do that all the time. I want a fucking light show if I bend her over. All the fucking lights. That'd be amazing.
That's a lie. You built different beings. So how much you got?
Yep.
Yeah, man. Shit. I mean, what y'all? Let's do season 3 predictions or what we're expecting.
Well, I'm still gonna have the same prediction I was supposed to have for season 2. Homelander's gonna go crazy and lash out.
Yo, Jensen Ackles is about to fuck some shit up when he come. Like I'm telling you. Yeah, he's playing Soldier Boy. Because during
you can say
Soldier
Boy. Like, what are you talking about, nigga? Like,
yeah, I don't know who that is.
Isn't that the name? Isn't that the name of the fucking character?
His name's Soldier Boy. Terrence, look. When Jensen Ackles got casted, it was trending as Soldier Boy. So I thought people were saying Soldier Boy, but it's Soldier Boy. I was like,
Soldier Boy. Exactly. So like,
who is Soldier Boy? What's his power set?
I don't know. He's supposed to be some rip off Captain America.
Like he's like a Captain America type.
Why
dude.
are
like, but
rip off Captain America's guy?
Look. But here's the thing though. Like,
tight, bro.
Because it was like during season 2, before season 2 was done. Like this video, like you guys, how did you guys miss that? Like it was viral. Like Jensen, like there was a video of him.
I remember that.
Okay, yeah. He was looking at the. There you
what
go.
the fuck? Is he pissing his pants?
Yes.
Why is he wearing booty shorts?
Yo, Jensen, I'm telling you, like, look, because they said that there was another. They said there was another team before the 7. They were like the 7, but they weren't called the 7.
Oh yeah, that was the team with Stormfront.
Right, and Soldier Boy was the leader of that. Right,
Yeah.
so that's why I'm saying, like, I think when it, like, he doesn't age or whatever, so he's gonna come back, and maybe Stan is gonna offer him a spot on the 7 because I think they need like 3 more members, and then he's gonna want to try to be the leader, and then that's probably where him and Homelander butt heads, and then maybe that's what, because Homelander's dealing with a lot. Like the last thing that he needs to deal with is Soldier Boy. Like I feel like
that's if Terrence. That's if Soldier Boy has a power to threaten Homelander's physical power too. Because Homelander's physical power it gives him even more confidence to overpower people.
What is his power in the comic books?
I don't know. I don't know what his physical powers are. I just know he's a Captain
He's
America.
probably like Black Noir. Probably like
okay, but here's the thing though. They were the way they've been building up Jensen Ackles' character, they wouldn't do that if he wasn't some badass motherfucker.
Yeah, I think they're going to do more with him because they're changed a lot of things from the comics so far. I think they're clearly going to do more with his power set.
Because someone suggested it was going to be flashbacks, but I'm like, with the popularity of Jensen, I don't think they're just going to have him in flashbacks. They'll probably start with that, and then they'll show him in present day because they did show the statue of him in season 2. They showed the statue of him, so that was an Easter egg. Like this nigga's on the way. So when I saw that statue, I didn't know what the fuck I was looking at, but I was like, what soup is that? Or is he a soup? Like, so.
I forgot to say this, but well, actually, first of all, Balad, you say your prediction then, Shawizi, for season.
I'm predicting Huey's gonna be whacked still. Starlight's gonna be whacked still. Homeland's gonna be tight, but in the latter half, like in the late in the season, because he's gonna still like be like, hey, I can do whatever I want, but he's not gonna be doing anything.
Something. No, I just thought of something. Like, what about if fucking Soldier Boy trains Ryan?
Soldier Boy, why you? That nigga sound like.
That's his name, Soldier Boy. Like,
stupid, bro. Stupid name, bro.
I know, but I'm just calling him. Like, okay, but look. Okay, look. When you want to talk about training, he's been around a long. Okay, look. With Soldier Boy, like he's been around a long time. He has a lot of training. So what if they have him train Ryan? Is that something?
How do they meet?
That's a good question. I guess we got to wait and see.
He looks like this dude Tech Nine looks like a Batman.
Shawizi, what are your predictions?
Looks like a bootleg war machine.
Okay.
I gotta say this. Victoria, the woman who like makes people's heads explode, I think she's gonna be the main villain of season 3.
Yeah,
that's it.
Because she ain't working with Vought or.
I think she is working with Vought. I think she's controlled by Edgar.
You think?
I think he's using her.
So City. They doing the City.
Yeah,
They taking everybody.
He used Stormfront too. Opposite sides at the same time.
So
yeah,
they've exposed Stormfront. She gone. They have the proof to expose Homelander. Maeve has it, but it's like
that's
I'm telling you, like, see, I'm telling you right now, like trust me, Soldier Boy, like I'm telling you, he's gonna tie all the fucking strings together. Like, just wait.
Yeah. You know what? Wait.
Oh my god, bro.
Yo, watch. We clowning on Soldier Boy, but watch when we see him, we gonna be like, yo.
Every time you say Soldier Boy, I look at I just think of his dumb face. Stupid.
I got you, but look. I'm telling you, I have a feeling about this that he's gonna be like when he arrives. We gonna be talking about
really
how
trying to
cool,
fight
like.
Chris Brown. That's funny, bro. They was supposed to get his ass beat, but whatever. But yeah, Shawizi, what's your prediction, man?
Okay. My prediction is 1. Edgar will turn out. We already know Edgar's the big bad. I'm pretty sure we're gonna reveal Edgar was an interesting character this season, but I never really got the sense that Edgar was a bigger threat than Homelander. I felt like he was the only thing keeping Homelander in check.
Yeah.
I think next season we're gonna get the sense that Edgar is worse than Homelander in the grand scheme of how thought affects the world. Like Homelander is reckless, but I feel like Edgar's a controlled evil. I think Stormfront's gonna return. I don't think she's dead. I think that
she's not.
She's just Anakin Skywalker. She's just Anakin Skywalker. I think.
Wait. What if she comes back with an eye patch? Because doesn't Stormfront have an eye patch in the comic books?
I think he does.
I saw a picture of Stormfront with an eye patch, so maybe they regenerate her, but her eye is the only thing that does it, and then that would explain the eye patch.
I mean, all they got to do is give her more V to jumpstart her healing factor, and I guess
exactly. But see, that's what I'm saying. But maybe the eye doesn't do that.
So Maeve isn't in the team, right? Starlight isn't in the team.
No, she is.
She's still in the team.
She wants.
Yeah, she is. Yeah. Yeah, because they showed at the end you had Homelander, Maeve, and Starlight. So they got to fill, and then A-Train is coming. So you got
Starlight hasn't left.
No, she was there in the end.
The conditions of that Homelander agreed to was that Starlight's back in the 7. So is Maeve.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Damn, how did I forget that?
Then A-Train is there. They need 3 more individuals.
Basically,
your boy.
Everybody on the boys got everything they wanted. Basically, they all got everything they wanted. That's what I mean.
Why would Starlight want to come back though?
Because if she's there right with them, she can have the intel and shit.
Yeah, she said that to Huey about her being in the tower. She says the best thing to do with your enemies is be there. Or I forgot what metaphor she used, but basically she wants to be there so she's able to keep an eye on.
Exactly. Keep your friends close. Keep your enemies closer. That's how that is.
I forgot the metaphor she used.
I mean, look, I would think that.
So yeah, Edgar might be the biggest. I mean, what's that girl that exploding heads?
Next, I think that Maeve's gonna,
because Homelander really can't do shit no more. Because nigga,
I think Maeve is gonna die.
Really do shit with Soldier Boy.
I think that Homelander's gonna he's either gonna stop caring about what people think about him, or he's gonna find a way to kill her and without the footage being released. And I think when
Soldier Boy gonna do the Superman.
When he goes all rage, he's getting her out of the way. And number 4, I think they're gonna find. I think they're gonna find a way for They're gonna find a way for the compound B to be used by the boys, because I think they're gonna try to even the play.
Yeah, I think
I was waiting, bro. I was waiting for that. I was like,
at some point,
when are y'all niggas gonna start ingesting
first. See now I got another visual. Homelander's gonna go crazy as fuck. He's gonna wreck Queen Maeve. He's gonna wreck a bunch of humans. He's gonna do something or try to do something to Stan. And then that's gonna happen. Soldier Boy is gonna come in and save the day.
Bro, Captain America ain't doing shit to Superman, bro. Sorry.
Swag, I'm just trying to paint a scenario. If he gonna come in a big way, what bigger way would it be? Homelander floating in the air. Homelander floating in the air and fucking Soldier Boy leaps off a roof and punches that nigga in the jaw.
You put a lot of franchise into this Soldier Boy nigga, bro.
Hey, I don't. Hey, look. Trust me, Shabrizi. I don't know shit about him. I'm just. I'm coming up with scenarios.
And finally, I think that.
No, they never did, Brian. They just said some German nigga made it.
No, they did. They said the nigga from Mr. Vought nigga. Mr. Vought nigga.
No. That was he saying where it came, not
yeah, he was doing
the materials. What's his name?
Yeah, how'd you go about making this shit to make super people?
Yeah, they experimented.
They explained that when Hitler left art school, then he figured it out. There you go.
Yeah. 4. I think that
that's season 1 or season 2. I don't remember it.
I think they're gonna go.
They told us who made it. It was her first husband.
I want to know how Iron Man found that new element, nigga.
I think they're gonna go more. I think they're gonna go more.
Nigga,
I don't think they're gonna do the comic run, but I think they're gonna go with the more depth about who Black Noir is. I think Victoria Newman will get with you. By the way, bro, she fired. And I think that
Black Noir, bro.
I think that something's gonna happen to where one of the boys dies or gets injured. That's gonna bring them back all together.
Wait, one of the boys dies. Wait, who's dying?
I think one of them is gonna die.
No,
they need one to die. They've been surviving too much.
Who are they gonna kill?
I think Frenchie, or I think Frenchie's gonna be the one to go.
Damn. Hey, you can't do that to Kimiko. She's been through enough. Like, leave Frenchie.
I think out of all of them, Frenchie's the most expendable.
But do you know what that would do to Kimiko? Like, she lost her family.
Get rid of Huey. Freak Huey. He can die.
Hey, I mean,
he's a main character,
bro. No, relax, Chief, relax. Frenchie and Kimiko just got together, bro.
No, but look, but he's the one that brought her back from the brink of like snapping necks for the rest of forever.
Let the nigga Frenchie have Kimiko. Let them be.
I think
let Kimiko have some happiness. Damn it!
If you look at their dynamic though, like Huey's the main character. Butcher's one of the most important characters. Mother's Milk is like, I feel like if they killed MM, he's like kind of the anchor of the boys. I feel like that would just wreck them over.
Plus he's black too. You ain't trying to kill off.
Kimiko is your only defense against supers because she's a soup. So I think she's the most expendable one. Bro.
What do y'all see Black Noir like his role being?
He's gonna come back. He's gonna come back.
I think they're not gonna. I think he's just gonna be there for.
I think
relief or just be there to just be tight.
I think he's the when all else fails. I think when Homelander gets too out of control, when the boys are going against Vought, when Maeve doesn't want to deal with Vought anymore, when Starlight's working with the boys, when the Deep and A-Train are too much of their own shit, I think Black Noir is the only I think he's just purely a Vought agent. He's just purely.
That's what I'm saying. I think he answers to Edgar,
Edgar and nobody.
But here's the thing though.
He's basically the imposter.
I think he's Edgar's number one soldier. Like he answers to Edgar and nobody else.
That's what I was gonna get to because like I heard an interesting theory that Black Noir is very, very close to Stan. Like I'm talking about like maybe family friend type shit. Like that's the theory that I heard that they're gonna explore next season. Because next season is supposed to be all about Vought. In terms of exploring their history and stuff. Soldier Boy, like I'm telling you, this shit is gonna tie together.
Why you keep talking about Soldier Boy, dude?
I'm telling you, Swag, like you gotta trust me.
I don't know. But yeah, man, I want to see some. I want to see some new heroes, man. Like other teams, like the boys, like in the comics again. Like they were not the only. They're just a big. Like even the beginning of the season, they said these are we have more than 200 superheroes, right?
Yeah,
and they were mentioning other superheroes.
Vought is in charge of a whole connection of superheroes across America.
That is. I'm laughing on the inside, Swag, because you just proved my point.
Agency.
Yeah, like Vought is like Vaught's like
Apple, Amazon, what? Disney, nigga?
Apple.
No, Vought is like nothing in real life. How about that?
We hate all in one. They're that. They are.
I don't hate no corporations. I dislike some.
I wanted to say they're like Nike when it comes to athletes. I think they're like they're like an athlete sponsorship. They sponsor a bunch of athletes, and then they have their main roster, which is like LeBron, KD. Like that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah. I mean, Terrence, go ahead and say your final things. I do want to get to the next topic. It's time we hit this and finish off the stream with this.
For the sake of what seems to be progressing towards, can you pull up an image, please, of like Soldier Boy and his group? Because he has a whole group of individuals. Like,
yeah, the boys.
Why do you care so much about this nigga, bro?
Well, here's the thing. Like, I don't know him, but he's gonna be a new character, and there's a lot of shit tied to him. So that means other soups are coming too by default. Like,
yeah, because there's more teams in the.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
oh, that's what I want. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, because from what I've been told, like they're like, yo, this was the 7 before the 7. So in terms of individual wanting to see more soups and shit, that character brings with him a lot of stuff. I mean, he could be whack for all I know, but I'm like, look, if you don't end up liking him, you might end up liking the soups that come along with him. Like, there's all kinds of possibilities there. Like, if you can, like, try to find his team. Like, they're like standing together, and
wasn't he part of Stormfront's team?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, this is a picture here.
Okay, does that like have all of them? Because they're like, I seen a picture of like 7.
That looks like he has the same outfit as Soldier Boy, the star and shit.
They were telling me about. They're like, yo, when you get to this shit, they might not call them payback. They might just go with the 7. But I I really don't know.
Just say
There
right
we
here.
go. Right there. That's shit I was talking about.
Who this little short gremlin looking nigga? His sidekick L.
I
Isn't
have
he got
no
an L on his
fucking
forehead?
clue. Hey, I wish I could tell you, but look, in terms
Bro,
of more
L on his forehead. Look at this.
the only reason I had you pull this up is because this whole week, I want to see more soups and this and
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I'm like, it's tied to all that shit. Like, so I'm like, hey, y'all would know better before I do. Like, y'all read the comics. Like, I don't know shit. I'm just.
I mean, I know enough. I don't know it all, but I know enough. I got the gist.
Yeah, Swag, do they look familiar to you, or you feel like you're like, what the fuck? Or
They look weak, but they're not
damn.
really.
No, wait. That's Cap. That's Bucky.
Right. See,
Iron Man in the back. There's Hawkeye. That's Scarlet
That
Witch.
nigga has his own Bucky. Oh my god.
yo, I'm telling you, like, yo, we are gonna be clapping like shit next season. I'm telling you, like,
Yeah, I think that's what they're trying to do because the boys. I mean, the seven is like the Justice League. They're trying to bring in the whole the
right,
Avengers type niggas this
right.
season.
That's right. See, that's right. That's what I think they doing, man. It's gonna be team versus team, or him trying to take over. It's gonna be some shit.
Real quick. Since y'all brought that up, I heard in episode 5, they people said they took shots at the DCEU in episode 5.
Yeah, they said this Joss rewrite is great.
Right? Yeah. I remember that. I remember that.
When they were filming the film.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It was like a jab. Like when I heard it, I was like, okay, I guess. I mean, it went by
They said
so
what?
fast.
When they were doing that film, Homelander was in the chair reading the script. He says this Joss rewrite is amazing.
Right.
Oh, but why does everyone always take shots at DC, man? Why isn't it never Marvel, man?
Because they're silly.
DC is the
silly.
one
Niggas be really hating on DC, bro. What
Hey
the
man,
fuck?
there's a lot of look.
DC made it easy for themselves, bro.
Hey, no, hell no. There's a lot of Marvel dick writers. Like, there's too many of them to where no matter what DC does, they don't even give it a chance. But anything Marvel comes out, they're like, it's great. It's great. But
I feel like in real life though, like